Last episode was white people only. This episode is politics everywhere.
Andrew Tate calling anybody a misogynist is one of the most buttery slick maneuvers I've ever seen.
I'm like this close from unsubscribing to the Joe Budden network.
Does he have a movie called Uncle Tom? Is that what I'm looking at right there?
That looks like Uncle Tom 2, 1 and 2.
Oh my God.
It was so good they did it twice.
I don't think enough people even like Elliott. Get a close up on it.
Get a nice little
it's
zoom
the
in.
other one too.
Yeah.
It's both of them?
Yeah, it's both of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm really out here
you
bumming.
a little fucked
It was
up
looking
right
like
Yes, Scooby-Doo people. Welcome back to another installment of Homeroom University, the podcast where we talk about podcasts is most successful at us at what we do.
That is true.
I'm your classmate, Tone Groove.
Jay Noblez.
AJ the Menace. And we got Lauren on Z board.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Resident white man.
Yeah. White man in the background, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the mysterious man.
We got corporate America behind the camera. You know what I mean?
You
Shout out
always
to
should
lovely
have
ladies.
a good white man doing your research for you.
Exactly, or a white woman. And you
Preferably.
know, if you haven't already, subscribe, like, share, do all those good things. Do your due diligence, please. You know what I mean?
Follow us on Apple Music, Spotify, not Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and also rate us too. We haven't asked for ratings in a while, but especially since Homeroom is new, go ahead and hit those ratings on Apple.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. I don't know if Spotify has one, but if they do,
I don't either, actually,
give us
but
the
yeah.
5 stars. If they have it,
No, don't ask for the 5 stars. They have to be objective. We have to earn 5 stars. We might
bet.
not be a 5-star podcast.
Do you want the
And
5
we
though,
should
Tom?
probably know that.
I want the 5.
I want the 5.
I want the 5
Damn.
if we 5 stars.
We got 2 gorilla pimps in here. Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm kind of on the fence. I'm kind of in the middle. I feel you, but it's like, you know, we need 5 stars. You feel me? But nah, you know, do whatever you want. 1 star still helps. I mean,
So y'all like
still
fake
adds to
moaning
the
when y'all
algorithm.
fucking?
A little bit.
You like fake moaning?
I make fake,
Well,
I make
you
fake
don't mind-
noises.
I make
fake
fake
noises
sounds.
myself.
Yeah, I make fake sounds.
You've never done it?
Well, you know, I'll do it, but
Yeah.
I'm saying, do y'all like that?
It's
Because I feel like it's the same thing.
fake moaning is different than like just accentuating it. Make it,
Yeah.
you know, make me love the moaning. Like turn it up a little bit.
I don't care if she's lying about everything. The orgasm, the moan, the scream. Bitch, make me feel
Make
good.
me feel
You
good.
better lie to
Yeah.
me.
You prefer the Matrix?
I enjoy the Matrix. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can do what I want in the Matrix.
There's definitely aspects of the Matrix I have no problem with. And in terms of having sex, yeah, let's do all the lies. And in terms of all relationships,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Well, I grew up with a single black mother, so I prefer Simon Cowell Lovers of Critique. That's the only way that I learned.
Gordon Ramsay.
You gotta give it to me. You gotta tough love only.
Jesus Christ.
Not me. Hell nah.
Trauma, nigga. Niggas,
Yeah.
I can only take
Oh,
that from my
therapist.
homies. If it's a chick that I'm doing, I'm like, you know what? Let me find somebody who appreciates me.
Oh, word?
I'm out of here.
What?
Yeah.
Well, you can critique me. It's just a certain way to do it. It's not the Simon Cowell way.
Yeah.
you
Well,
know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
you know, be respectful. But
Yeah, of course.
I like it blunt.
I don't. I like it sugar coated.
A little bit of
you know.
sweetness on it.
Yeah, for sure.
Some people prefer placebo.
Everybody's different though.
Everybody is different. 'Cause not everybody likes Andrew Tate.
Yeah, that we can't. I mean, that's where we should start then, right? So, Andrew Tate sat down with Candace Owens, and apparently this is something that had been in the works for a long time. They did it. They did it. Andrew Tate and Candace Owens. You know what I'm saying?
Like you said, like they won the championship.
Hey, Ray,
nigga.
you know what I'm saying?
They did it.
Well, the only reason I liked it because people have their opinions on Candace. Shoot, I have my opinions on Candace that aren't all positive either.
Yeah.
But I respect what Candace can do behind the microphone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then she's a good speaker. Andrew Tate, we already know he's a good speaker. He got to where he's at off of speaking. You know
He's
what I'm
so
saying?
good of a speaker that millions of people will listen to him say the similar things every time he speaks.
Yeah,
And he's so
essentially.
good of a speaker, he convinced women to be under him and working for him on his website.
Why
and
would you
things
do
of that
that?
nature? He said it.
He's not even being charged for that no more.
Yeah.
See, you bringing up old shit.
It's
What you
not
mean?
even. But he sat down because he was so good at it. He had to sit down for 6 months in a cell.
And
Roach
Mr.
infested.
fucking scared of police.
Anybody-
It's not illegal
Whoa.
in Romania.
It's not scared of the police. It's the card that you're pulling.
I'm not pulling no car. He
Because
talked
that's
about
what they do to them. That's what. See, you niggas in the Matrix.
How far did you watch it?
You said blue, we said
How far did you
Me
watch
and Lawrence said was some blue pill
I'm
niggas.
selectively in the Matrix, to be clear, though. I'm
Yeah.
selectively in the Matrix over specific
Yeah.
things.
That's more honorable than you just being.
That
not
was the Malik Andrews again. That was the second version of that.
What you mean?
That wasn't that bad, nah, because
He just pulled a card. He pulled a card out of nowhere for no reason.
okay, I
he
see
pulled
what
a card
you're
for no
saying. Yeah,
reason.
he pulled a
what you-
Malika.
Why'd you pull the card is the question. But go ahead, though.
But first of all,
Support
he
the
talked about how
WNBA,
far
nigga.
did y'all watch it?
I
'Cause it was
watched
3 hours.
I watched 2 hours.
I seen probably about 33% of that shit.
So
Same.
1 hour.
What the fuck does that mean?
1 hour.
1 hour and 3 minutes.
Sorry, this nigga lying. Who says 33%? Fuck it. He pulled that shit out of thin air. Magic. But
nah, what's out?
But even then,
3 hours, nigga.
But if that's true,
What's one?
then you saw he was talking about it.
So y'all had some opinions that y'all were talking about. I know Lauren kind of voiced
Yeah.
his opinions yesterday at the show. What did y'all think about the interview?
Shit, I thought it was long. What Lauren, like a couple of days ago when we was recording, Lauren was like, you know, it was cool, but they was agreeing a lot.
Right.
And I didn't understand that. You
Okay.
feel me? Because I was like, you know, agreeing is cool.
Right.
But then I watched it.
And you realize
Anything after 45 minutes is just like, you know,
It's
it's
not
a please fest.
My fault. It's not necessarily that they're agreeing. It just really felt like a first date where you're not trying to piss the other person off. You're still
Right.
trying to fuck it in.
Right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
okay, so the
They're just being
reason
tame versions of themselves.
I didn't look at it that way is because there's two things that I think that are important, especially when you're the interviewing and you have an interviewee. When you're interviewing somebody that has an open case, how much can we really talk about it, right? How much can we really talk about that, right? Because that's probably what
Yeah.
most people want. So, like, Andrew Tate has an interview somewhere. 9 times out of 10, they want you to dig in on your open case, right? So, I thought it was a plus, and I thought it was good that they were able to, that she was able to lightly touch upon it, but still have a 3-hour conversation that didn't incriminate him and didn't make him uncomfortable to where, you know, I have to face this judge still soon. You know what I'm saying? Because most people will get to a interview, like an Andrew Tate interview with an open case, or let's just say a rapper, a gangbanger with an open case, and it's like crack. They can't help but ask about the open case.
They're trying to get insider information.
Yeah,
Live.
and it almost either shows you either look at the interviewee as an unethical interviewer or a culture vulture because you're like, okay, they don't care that they might be facing 20 years. I'm still going to ask you, so what happened the night that your homie died or whatever, right? And then another thing that I thought I wasn't that upset with it is because this wasn't an interview about his case, which is what most people expect when they see him go to a platform right
Yeah.
now. It was a conversation about masculinity. Essentially.
Yeah, it was just
Okay.
his whole like message.
What's
Exactly.
your philosophy?
It was. That's pretty much what it. Which is
And-
why that didn't bother me. I didn't feel the need to watch all 3 hours because I've already watched him. So I essentially know what his philosophy is. But it was still, in a certain aspect, honorable on Candace that she was able to go with him and have a full conversation that didn't incriminate him, and still was able to get value out of him and talk about something else.
And
you know what I'm saying?
I agree. And Andrew isn't green to this. Like
He's
he's
not.
a man's man. He even called himself out when he was talking about how like, you know, he was talking about how he had women working for him.
Right.
And he was like, I know what you're about to ask, you know, how can I say no to porn?
Right.
But I was running the fucking porn business.
Exactly.
You know, corn. Whatever. You know.
I don't think it matters. That word, there's certain words that I'm realizing that don't matter. We can say it.
Oh, right.
I think it's like I think it's you can say it.
Just repair, yeah.
It's just like you know what I'm saying.
yeah,
It
yeah,
is-
yeah.
Great word.
But
that
you
one
could
is-
say
That was a little shit. That's
the
so
verdict.
shaky.
The verdict is still out on that one
Yeah.
because sometimes it's okay, but sometimes it's not.
But it's
three
weird because
niggas
like,
on
why
camera.
wouldn't
We
you
can't
be
say
able to save the word? It's not like we doing it live
Yeah,
on
I don't
camera.
know. It's weird. It's weird. You know,
There's a
I
video
don't
of a
know.
man shaving his anus.
That's a whole fact
Yeah.
on YouTube.
It's not even a video. It's a,
Uncensored.
it's a tutorial, nigga.
Yeah, it
so he's
is.
going in detail.
Educational purposes.
Yeah, which is
The crevices of this nigga's
going
ass.
in deep.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I don't know, but go ahead. What was you saying?
But no, I was just saying that how, you know, he called himself out and, you know, he wasn't scared of the conflict.
Right.
You feel me? Like he opened those doors for Candace to even ask the questions.
Right.
So he's a good interviewee.
And even
feel
though
me?
he's saying the same message several different times, you know, he's extreme enough with his analogies and all that shit to where it's entertaining all in itself
Yeah.
every time.
Every time.
Like
yeah.
it was one point I wanted to ask y'all niggas how you feel about this. He was like, I don't think it's an intelligent thing for a man to do to go through his life saying I'm sorry.
I understand where he was coming from.
You know, explain.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I can,
Jamaicans don't apologize for shit anyway, usually.
No,
I don't remember the context of it, but I can rationalize how he got to that point. You know what I'm saying?
For me, he was saying that he was just talking about like you shouldn't feel sorry for your actions all the time because you don't have time to feel sorry for your actions. As a
Yeah.
man, you have to be able to like
You need to
move
be-
past things and like
You need to be
keep it
clear,
yeah,
concise.
clear,
You know
concise.
what I'm
Be able to
saying?
move past things.
You need
keep
to
pushing.
move with intention.
Yeah.
Do things with intention. So you really
Yeah.
aren't sorry because that move that you made should have been calculated already.
Right.
But what if
Everything.
you're a calculated asshole?
I
and
think
you fuck somebody over, you don't feel the need to apologize.
Well, everything's in context.
Yeah.
But even then, it's like, shit, I guess not. You
Yeah,
feel
I
me?
mean,
Like,
yeah. If
you think
you're a
Jay-Z,
calculated asshole,
you think Jay-Z felt bad after what happened to Dame? You know, little sidebar.
right.
But you know, how bad you think Jay-Z felt?
Sure, we could talk about
you know,
Puffy and all his deals too.
Don't call that
Puffy.
man Puffy.
It's better than fucking
No,
What?
Diddy.
Take that.
every all his
Post
names
that,
is a
post
little, yeah. Yeah. But what you think? How mad you think Jay-Z was?
Probably
Or,
not that mad because
sorry.
because Dame Dash went out in flames, nigga. He was probably glad to see him go.
So Jay-Z
The
ain't feel
sympathy
sorry
was
for
gone.
himself.
Yeah, but that don't mean.
But
shit.
that's just his mentality. That's the way he was raised. Every time he talks about his like history, it
Cool.
sounds so heroic. Like
Yeah,
the
it
things
does.
I've done. You know what I mean? Like
Tate or Jay-Z.
Tate.
No.
Yeah, Tate.
It's
Oh
like the
yeah,
things
Yeah,
I've
it is.
done, the life I had to live in order to
Yeah.
survive.
He
You know,
sounds
he
like
beat
he sounds like a man who's had to overcome shit.
He sounds like a man who used to beat people alive for a living.
Yeah.
And everybody that you know what it did make me want to do though, because anybody that I know that anytime I've heard about people doing like boxing, MMA, whatever, some sort of
Jiu-jitsu.
fighting, right?
Yeah.
They all at some point dabble in underground bare knuckle. And I'm like, low key, where are the spots in Raleigh? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you think about participating?
I don't want to participate, but I damn sure wouldn't mind going and putting some money down somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
right.
I don't mind watching two niggas beat the hell out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, I have no issue doing that. You know what I'm
You
saying?
don't mind
So,
seeing a nigga lose the skin on his forehead?
I don't. I really don't.
For
And
$50 at the
yeah,
end of
that
the
sounds
year.
lit. We get to size them up. Okay.
They had a few back in the day, like in high school and shit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Wait, you mean
They had like some like little clubs in high school, like outside of school, where niggas
For
would
real?
bare knuckle shit. Yeah,
Yes,
I
missed that.
wanted to be a part of that shit. At
I
one
missed
point,
that.
but-
They weren't doing it. Either they were doing it and I wasn't a part of that circle
Yeah.
to know about it or what, but
Yeah, you wasn't hanging with the
It's normally,
Yeah,
it's normally
I'm
some
not-
crazy white boys though. They be doing shit like that.
yeah.
It's no different than side shows. It's just like the underworld. It's different underworlds.
Every industry has an underworld.
Yeah,
So
you
yeah,
feel me?
but when he said like he even did bare knuckle fighting just to eat that night, I was like,
Yeah.
there's bare knuckle fighting here somewhere. There's gotta be, right?
Yeah,
There's
there is.
gotta be.
Yeah,
There's a
there's some
bare
everywhere.
knuckle ring in every city in America.
Every city. So
Facts.
it's like tap in.
Just like there's an
Tap in.
underground poker ring here too.
Yeah, I know about that. I know about the underground poker ring.
That's deep.
It's serious.
It's serious down
You
here.
want some money out there?
Allegedly.
I didn't win, but I pulled up in a party by accident. I'm not with Shorty no more.
For some reason, you said poker, and I just imagined a bunch of niggas underground playing bingo.
Yeah. it's-
Nah.
Yeah, they must be making some real money in bingo.
Yeah.
They doing that shit in the shadows.
Yeah, man. But
They had stacks on the table. That's all I can tell you.
but the
Oh, shit.
Candace Owens conversation though, I did think it was good. I don't think it was I didn't need to watch all 3 hours, but I would say that
It wasn't new.
I say it wasn't new, but I would say like it was definitely a good interview that laid a foundation of his philosophy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
pretty
which
much.
is which is good because most of the time in a time of crisis, we can call it crisis when you have an open case, right? You're only looking for somebody to either backpedal, explain themselves, or incriminate themselves either more. Those are the
Right.
only positions
Yeah.
normally. So I would say this is a good interview that built character. You know what I'm saying? That if we were the jury
hell
of
yeah.
his case, it would it looks good.
Yeah.
And
It was nice to see
and
he
it
had a
was
friend.
and it was still real. It wasn't fake. It wasn't like he was trying to make himself look good. They stuck to a topic that got him this tens of millions of followers and you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
All this, fame.
Right, essentially.
admiration,
Yeah, so
nigga.
I didn't think it
Yeah.
was bad, but for somebody who was already aware of Andrew Tate, I think we don't need to watch all 3 hours. For somebody who wasn't aware, I think it gave a good objective side of his message.
I feel like it didn't have to be 3 hours in general.
Well, it's actually longer than 3 hours. So one of the notes, or not even one of the notes, one of the screenshots that I put in there was a couple times when she would be talking. I know y'all noticed, and then she would it would be to watch the full uncut version of this. Of it, you would see her moving really fast or whatever like that. It's not that.
Yeah,
Probably
I
said some
realize.
salacious shit about somebody. Is that Lala Anthony?
Yeah, that's something different.
That's
Though.
something
Take that off the screen, please. It's too distracting.
Yeah, nah, you put Lala on the screen.
But yeah, they would do this fast forward thing where it was
Doing nice little mid roll like Big Loon.
yeah. That was pretty graceful.
Yeah, it
Nigga
was.
like an old cat.
Yeah. The Daryl just moved through the wires so gracefully. But yeah,
I thought you was worried about him shitting.
nah.
Ever since that happened last episode, you got to be paranoid.
Yeah. Oh, let me tell y'all. Actually, last night when I was in here editing the 3-0 podcast, I heard a cricket in here and I couldn't find it. So we might have a visitor tonight, possibly. Just throwing that out there.
Okay.
We might have a visitor. You know
We
what I'm
got to
saying?
get that breach in the system fixed.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to do the whole like debugging thing. I just didn't have time. I've been out the house for like 13 hours a day, so it's like I just didn't even have time to do the whole pest touch up thing. But staying on Andrew Tate, yeah. Now this whole thing, this fast forward thing, I was like, this is how you pimp out a Patreon with a good interview. You know what I'm saying? The juicy answers.
Yeah.
You put a little thing over it that says, if you want to see the whole uncensored thing,
Yeah.
and then it would like gracefully cut back in perfectly.
Just, nice and subtle, you know
Nice
what I mean?
and subtle, yeah.
Yeah.
I picked up things just watching the editing of the interview.
There's a lot of gems and jewelry to be held on. Put
Right.
around your wrist.
Yeah,
I feel like Andrew Tate is what Tupac would have been if he kept living.
man.
He would have.
Not in terms of message, because their message is different. Tupac is a little bit more black empowered and all that shit. But just in terms of impact, being a bald martyr and having a lot
martyr.
of the young adult male youth paying attention to you.
Because
And even some of the cancellations.
I hear what you're saying.
I feel like Tupac was flagrant enough to really get his Cashapp dismantled.
oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
If you would have kept living, because when you die early on and you had that much impact and that much magnetism, it's like we kind of just glorify what you were.
Right.
But the longer he keeps living, he's gonna be as loud
and then we get to see more mistakes.
and as
Yeah.
arrogant, and niggas
Yeah.
are gonna try to tear him down too.
That's true. That's true. Nipsey was always Nipsey to me was what I assume people felt for Pac.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
on the lower
absolutely.
end.
like Pepsi and Coke.
I don't know.
It's kinda
I don't
like
know
what you
because
mean.
the
Pepsi
way
and
that
Coke.
y'all feel about Pac, I never felt that way.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
what
saying?
you mean?
But
I'm saying, like,
he's saying it's still two different products.
it's the kind of the same drink, but two different products. One might be a little bit more marketable, or like
Yeah, that still
mainstream
stands for
shit.
what he's saying though, because some people look at Pepsi like people who look at Coke look like Coke. You know what I'm saying? So it's like what you're saying. I agree with him on that front. Like I looked at Nipsey the same way. This must be how people who fuck with Pac felt.
Right.
It's the same
I don't
type
know.
of love, but it's not to the same severity.
I about to say on the like lower end, because niggas love Pac.
Nigga,
That's true. It wasn't.
You
as
can't
a-
even compare that
Well,
shit.
Yeah.
not okay.
We
I
gotta
can't
wait-
compare.
we
I
gotta
would
wait.
just say for me though.
okay,
Right.
yeah, for
I'll
you
say for
personally.
me though. Yeah.
I was about to say for mainstream, we gotta wait
Not
20
nationally.
years until Nipsey Hussle, until it's not abnormal to see Nipsey Hussle on a random Target T-shirt.
Yeah.
Right.
Because he's that much of a legend.
Exactly,
That
that's
he's a
right.
He's a product now.
Yeah.
Nipsey
Yeah,
never got
exactly.
that big, but like
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
That
That
makes
that nigga in
sense.
Pac Sun first.
Yeah. Now this interview still had gems in it because Candace Owens is a professional and
She's a professional. What exactly?
catching bodies.
Okay.
This is what she does. You know what I'm
King
saying?
Von
She's
style.
a true journalist.
She is. I didn't put
She
the.
worked for Daily Bugle.
Oh, there's a hole in the bottom of my sock. Thank you, man.
I thought
I was trying not to say anything.
I thought you
I hit
did-
you with
Did
that
you
earlier.
text him that?
He
Way
did,
earlier,
but I,
yeah.
appreciate,
'cause
I appreciate it.
You,
I just
you worried
saw it.
about them comments, ain't you?
Nah, I'm just
No.
trying to make sure everybody. I'm not trying to have my man out here looking. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, we
It's
No,
all
look
good.
at-
It's all
yes.
good though. I'm just saying, you know, hey, it's all.
He
Hey,
ain't
the nigga said, it's all good. Yeah, the nigga is.
It's here now.
Be
Nigga.
proud of it. Yeah.
In fact,
Nah,
regardless,
don't do
regardless
that,
of what you
nigga.
might think, Tone, I have your best interest at heart, brother.
I don't know which
appreciate
one it is.
Regardless of what you may
Wait,
think.
why would you assume that I wouldn't assume that? Why would you assume that I would assume otherwise? It's all love in this motherfucker.
Get a close up on it. Just
oh,
so they-
yeah.
Just get a nice little
It's
zoom
the
in.
other one too.
It's both of them?
Yeah,
It's both of
It's
them.
both.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm really out
Yeah,
here
you a
bumming.
little
Yeah,
fucked
it was
up
looking-
right
it
now.
was
I'm
looking-
fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm fucked up.
It looks like you rubbed your heels together to go home.
But you still good. You feel you my homie and shit. And it's crazy, right? Because the right one, it's a hole, but it's like
subtle.
It's more like a
it's like
puncture.
Spider-Man holding
like a
the two
light skin-
trains,
it's-
nigga.
it's
It's
like a
like
light skin-
it's holding just on the verge, nigga.
Yeah, nah, if you was
Yeah.
panhandling, you make some money with them sex.
I was about to say, oh my god.
God, that's funny as shit.
Yeah,
That nigga said that was both of them. You fucked up right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. I mean, please donate, people. We need it,
Yeah,
obviously,
donations.
nigga. We need Hanes
Holy
socks and
shit,
tank socks,
that is
nigga.
funny.
Well, shit, we're taking ambassadorship.
Oh my god.
Get a nigga some free socks for a promo code.
Yeah,
Yeah.
facts.
He got his knees covered today, too.
Shout out
I
to
do.
Candace Owens, though. You know, I mean, she was
But the
looking
shot-
wonderful in the interview.
Yeah, and the shot that I wanted to remember that I wanted to play was when she did address. They did have a conversation talking about Adam22 and
Oh, yes.
and
Yeah.
Leonard the Plug, and we're talking strategic body. This is what Candace does. You know what I'm saying? I put the link in there as well too.
They crucified him. It felt like they was using scripture.
They did. You know,
And-
and this like the deviousness,
The degeneracy.
the say thank you.
Haram.
Degeneracy.
Degeneracy.
Yeah.
The
It's crazy.
Tate had already done it one time, but
Live
with them. But like, this is like two adults talking about other adults, but just like putting themselves so much above them. Like, look at these fucking dudes. You know what I'm saying? Just like it was almost the Lord's work. Almost.
And we also
like,
got to talk about when he linked up with Aiden, and Aiden connected with Adam.
Yep.
22.
yeah.
And like
That was first though.
Yeah, that was first.
Yeah, that's what
that
we
was
was
first?
just talking about. Where
that was
Adam
first.
offered up his woman's body to him.
Yeah,
And
his
that's
husband.
where they were talking about that. They were talking about that interaction.
Oh shit.
Right, yeah. So I
That's
didn't hit
kind
the
of
bell.
crazy.
I didn't hit the bell for that.
But that's
yeah.
the first time I heard this episode.
But yeah, this is Candace Owens and Andrew Tate just letting that chopper go on Adam22 and his entire existence.
And his whore wife.
essentially.
She low-key looks like one
me
of
get
the
that charger.
extraterrestrials of Pentagon be talking about.
And that boy must be on 3% now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's dying. But I mean, she look cool, man. You know what I
But
mean?
yeah, let's go.
Yeah, that was unnecessary. It was just an intrusive thought.
That bitch like a scroll.
A secret invasion.
Oh, it's on muted. It's on.
Yeah, Reddit. You always
yeah,
got
realize.
Pause, you think he told her to wear that outfit?
Oh, we talking about in Adam?
Yeah.
That's a good point.
You
I
think
wouldn't
he
be
told her to wear that
surprised,
white bikini?
But I also think Lena can think that far.
Yeah, she's
You know
a
what I mean?
she's a
been
professional hoe
whoring
too.
professionally
Yeah,
for a
so
while. Yeah,
she
got
knows what to wear to
uniforms.
each situation.
She knows what the play is.
So I just watched this clip of you this morning, sitting next to Adam22.
You were ever interested in doing your first ever double penetration scene that me and Lena, I mean, I don't want to speak for you, but I feel like,
Yo, dude.
would he be a suitable candidate? Would you,
Andrew Tate.
can I tap him
I
in?
don't know. No. He
Well,
looks
there's
built.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
there's-
can I fill in real quick? Andrew, you know,
You're out. Aiden, we canceled you. You're not in this conversation anymore.
fair enough. Go ahead, Andrew. Would you, Andrew, would you double penetrate her, bro? Would you do that, Andrew? Go ahead, finish the answer question.
All pop together, is that chill?
There's absolutely 0% chance of that happening. And it's not because Elena is particularly unattractive. It's because she's married to Adam, and I have no interest in degenerate, pointless sex, and I have no interest in making a spectacle of myself or even just involving myself in anything which I deem to be overall haram and pointless. It's just not something I'd be interested in. There's not a single amount of money on the planet you could pay me to undertake. So
You were very polite. I'm not going to be so polite. I thought he was an
Let's go.
absolute degenerate. And I mean that the idea of
Imbecile.
having a woman making the vows that you make in marriage and literally offering her body as he did to you was a form of degeneracy. And you were being very nice and measured. And I think that for that moment, that was the best thing that you possibly could have done because she looked quite vulnerable.
He gave his wife.
Lena,
Yo,
I
watch
think it's her
watch
name.
what Andrew do right here.
But
It's beautiful.
how do you reconcile that now, right? You're in a circumstance like this, you're being polite. You did say I'm uncomfortable. You did say that I would never do this. And I think that was really important for you to say. But you're not the same person. I mean, how did you, even reflecting on it, it's so disgusting. He offered you his wife.
It is pretty disgusting. And it's also pretty misogynistic because
Talk that
asked her,
shit.
he offered her. I felt sorry for her, so I was very measured with my conversation with them because I felt sorry for her. I could tell she was nervous. She was swinging on the chair back and forth. She didn't want to be there. She felt extremely nervous. And I think that only a coward would berate a very nervous, very scared woman, even if she did something which I personally disagree with, even if I think Adam is personally, he doesn't align with my morals. Because she was so nervous and because she was so almost afraid she looked. And I think she expected me to go at her hard. So I just felt sorry doing it. I just didn't, I couldn't find, maybe I'm getting soft in my old age, but I think she knows what I think and I think she knows what the world thinks. And I think if I go at her too hard, it's just going to break her. And I don't really like the idea of her, turning off the camera and bawling her eyes out. I think that God will
So he
teach her
split that bitch in
the
half.
lessons she needs to learn from her experience, both positive and negative. And I think that's God's job to do and not necessarily mine. But yeah, it was certainly uncomfortable. And it shows how degenerate the world is becoming. And pornography as a whole is simply just, I think it's an effect. I think it's a tool which is used to ensure that the male populace stays as docile as possible. I don't think that any of the things that are happening to the male population are accidental. I think that keeping us as docile as possible is very interesting for the people who are in charge of the world because we're the warrior class. At the end of the day, it's going to boil down to the men who are going to stand up and actually do something about anything at some point in time. So I think they like the idea of us being docile. And I mean, how much more docile can you get than a man sitting there looking at a screen, not even want to reproduce for real because he's just staring at a screen? And I think that's just the next stage in the slave mind.
It is not femininity, Lena, to have your husband offer your body to another man on camera. That's the poisoning. They teach women that this is sexual freedom, that this is sexual liberation. Yeah. I looked at that and I saw a slave relationship. I saw a master offering his slave to another person because he was just so, I just love Andrew Tate. Would you like to see with my wife? I would be okay with that. That is horrific. That is not femininity. That is not masculinity.
Correct. I absolutely agree with you on that point. You're totally right there. And I think that's probably one of the most misogynistic things that have happened on the internet in recent times. Perhaps they're on the right side of the political spectrum. I don't know which side they're on, but if they're on the correct side, you seem to get away with things.
Andrew Tate calling anybody a misogynist is one of the most buttery slick maneuvers I've ever seen on the internet in a while.
That nigga is nice.
How much of a degenerate do you have to be to where Andrew Tate makes you look like a child? How old is Adam again?
39.
This is a 40-year-old man.
Andrew Tate is younger than him.
Andrew Tate is the Avatar, nigga. He can do anything he wants.
He really can, bro.
He can fucking airbend. He just
bro. That's a fact, yo. But it's like
this nigga 36, is 3 years younger than him, and he sounds 10 years older.
Yeah, bro. And then it's like Candace sat there and patiently waited for him to get his off, and still had enough fire to come back.
But it is kind of ironic that he had, a call girl business. It is kind of ironic though. Even though he addressed it, it's still like how hard he goes, on watching porn.
And he was ringing around the rosy a little bit with that one because he was like, I had a webcam business. Some of these bitches was fully clothed reading books.
That's true.
But of course, you're gonna get yours that got the bikinis on, the squeezing their titties for some clicks.
Exactly. Right. And he was even saying how like he had a business where it was just texting. Like he was trying to put levels on the haram.
On his business.
You feel me? Like, which is true.
It was like a Patreon exclusive.
Yeah. But nah, he's a slick motherfucker.
Yeah, Candace let that thing go though. But
there's an argument to be made though, because Andrew Tate, he's one of them niggas that likes to pull references from like different points in time. Like Adam easily could have been like, nigga, kings have pawned off their daughters' pussies for years.
Yeah,
for sure. But
that would have been a setup though.
But that's the thing though as well. It's like I brought it up before when I was saying like, if you want to be in porn and be a star and whatever, all that's cool. But I think we all understand this isn't really right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so it's like, it's cool, but like Adam's whole thing is like he's trying to like push it like this is the new world we live in. This is all okay. And it's like, nigga, it could be this is just one of those fields that nobody's ever gonna accept.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't normalize getting your bitch fucked.
You can't normalize certain things just can't be normalized. You know what I'm saying? And
even the people who indulge in it wouldn't want their loved ones doing it.
See, you wouldn't want your daughter doing it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Jason Love wouldn't even do it, and he did it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So shout out to that commenter, one of the commenters on YouTube. I didn't realize it, but it makes sense.
Yeah.
Jason Love never came in Lena.
Yeah, he didn't. I think.
Why is this?
A couple people said that.
A couple people was saying that.
I never noticed that.
They did detective work on this?
Nah,
they were just saying like
industry.
that actually didn't happen.
And I saw a video. He was with that one white dude, that media personality.
Yeah.
And the way Adam, every time like he talks about it, it's like, I don't know, man. I just felt like it with a little grin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, but nobody grins like that.
He felt like what, coming in her?
Yeah.
What?
He felt like coming in her? Cream pie?
Yeah.
Pie cream? Whatever you say?
I'm confused.
I don't know.
I'm asking you what the fuck you talking about.
I don't know how you're asking me.
He's saying Jason, when you were saying Jason, he always has a grin anytime he talks about it.
Adam always has a grin when he's talking about it.
Oh, got you. Adam, okay.
In the sense like, nigga, it never happened.
Right. Which is why she didn't break the rule when she reached in and ate it.
Yeah.
Essentially, technically. You know
he even said he would rather have Jason Love come on her than in her.
Yeah, that's a weird
or come in her than on her.
That's semantics, right? We just splitting heads.
Weird.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Don't come anywhere around my girl.
But I think the thing that's happening with Adam too is that because this was such a national, like it's it's one thing when channels like us and even academics talk about the moral high ground, the more like morally where a person is at or a couple is at. There's one thing for us. Who gives a fuck about us, right? We're not moving the needle. It's different when CNN and Fox News, and I'm saying like Candace has that type of
push and
influence.
energy. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's different when your family moral structure is put on the line. You know what I'm saying? Like you were having fun in the mainstream underground internet. Now you're in the mainstream world.
Mainstream universe.
Yeah, now you're in the mainstream universe, and your presentation, which is one of the things, it's like, it's always weird when all the black networks are talking about you. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? But now the white networks are talking about me. Now I really got to worry about it. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's talking. It's become dinner table talk for average families. I remember I walked downstairs one day. My mom and my uncle was talking about this shit.
Exactly.
I ain't never heard them mention Adam22's name in ever.
And being introduced to the mainstream as a cuck is a bad thing.
It's not a good look. And then you having fun with it every live stream you jump on, being like, hey, you want next on my wife?
Yeah.
But then like when somebody like Candace compiles it together, and then like middle of America, the first time they see you, you're acting like this, degeneracy, like in its peak essence, you know what I'm saying?
And you know, white people, they're banding together like black people in the 60s. So it's like they don't like seeing white degeneracy.
You're making
just
us look
on
bad.
mainstream. It looks bad.
What would Billy Ray Cyrus think?
Yeah, that nigga's upset.
Never be associated.
But a nigga like Jelly Roll is
never.
probably like, fuck it. So it's different. It's all perspective.
And one thing, like, I don't know, like, I went to school with a lot of white people. I was raised around a lot of white people. I know white people very well.
Yeah.
White people do not like poor white trash. Let me tell you something.
No, they don't.
If this
They
is poor white,
despise it.
if this what?
Because I always feel like white people don't really move as a monolith.
And man,
When it comes to that, they do.
yeah, when it comes to that, well, for white people, it's economic ranking. You know, niggas might just hate you just because you another nigga. You can both be getting money. But no. That poor white trash, that middle of America, that no teeth, that Appalachian, they can't stand it. Or that mindset, they can't stand that shit. Like, it's disgusting. Like, they'll treat them worse than a nigga in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like a white person.
Because you're supposed to know better.
Exactly.
It's like, how
that's
your older sibling gets in more trouble than you do for the same crime.
That's how they treat them. So it's like when you get exposed to a national level, and then now all those people are looking at you like that, it's not a good look for the whites. It's not a good look for the whites.
And there's probably even some white trash people looking at him like, ugh.
Like,
I would never even do that.
Yeah.
But fuck the white people. How do the Freemasons look at them? What do you think about that?
Well, I don't know, because then we'll be jumping down like the conspiracy, because then it's like we have to go into like the Clintons and like what, you know, it's like it's so deep, and then it's like they have weird accusations, you know, Epstein Island. It's like
that shit.
Nigga, they're probably like, we do it, but just not for the world, nigga.
Yeah,
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Camera.
Yeah, like we're supposed to get accidentally caught 20 years later. You know what I'm saying? Like
under our, you know.
Yeah, you found me on a flight log to Epstein Island. You know what I'm saying?
They're
Like,
supposed to speculate. They're not supposed to know this is really.
It's supposed to be speculation the whole time.
You're
It's not,
supposed to-
it's not supposed to be a tour. You're touring our degenerate lifestyle.
Facts.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. And it's like even the billionaires that like, they might touch little boys or whatever, but they go to another country where it's legal or there is no law surrounding.
Or there's no camera infrastructure in
or
that fucking,
anything like that. So it's like,
they be spooky in the shadows.
he still looks bad, and then it makes it look worse because he has money. So it's like, ugh. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He could literally afford to do this in the privacy of his own home.
Exactly.
But he chose to profit off it for the public.
And then chose to
not
lean
do it
in
at
even
all.
It's bad. It's a bad look all around.
What do you feel like is the future of their relationship? This is like, 52% of marriages end in divorce anyway or something like that, right? So when you willingly give your bitch's body up on the internet all the time, like what does that do to the life expectancy?
Actually, well, that's a good question. Hold on, let's go into another area. So I don't know what the life of I don't know what the life expectancy of Adam and Lena's relationship is going to be. When I watched the Adam and Wax show, not last week but the week before, he gave a peek inside, because Adam just don't know when to shut the fuck up. He gave a peek inside on what their prenup is like, and the prenup is depicted on who's doing better at the time financially.
Oh, that's crazy.
So right now,
Because he didn't have the confidence in himself to know that he'd be better than her.
Yeah, exactly. So that's how the prenup is based off of who's up more at the time based on depends on who loses the most.
And that's something Lena probably did.
This is real feminist.
That's something Lena did. That's not something a dude.
That's a very equal opportunity outcome.
This is real forward thinking on her part.
Because niggas don't even think that far into a prenup.
No.
They just think like, oh, sign it, fuck it.
And or not even that. It's like most men just think they do it like DJ Mustard did. You get a severance package.
Yeah.
You pretty much like you don't get half of everything, but you get a severance package, an agreed upon number. Maybe it might be it's normally not based off a percentage, but like DJ Mustard just got a divorce from his wife, and theirs was no alimony. But
none of that shit. She just left with a little goodie bag.
And you don't have to split assets. She got like $300,000 or $400,000, and then she gets $18,000 a month in child support. So
you
know what I'm saying?
That sounds fair. If you part ways, you get a party favor.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it's like, but theirs is
a party pack.
But I don't know what the future of their relationship is. But one thing that I do want to kind of bring up, and I want to be like touching on how I bring it up, just because it's about
because you're getting softer in your old age, like Andrew Tate.
Usually,
it's about their kid is what I'm about to lean towards.
I'm sorry, but usually relationships that have been through a lot of trauma, they usually tend to stay together.
Normally, that's a good thought. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but that's just all.
Yeah, but why? What's keeping them together?
The trauma
now,
which is not healthy.
Yeah,
that's when you get.
It can turn healthy, but most times it's not.
But that's why Chris Sean and Blueface was together, really.
Right.
Yeah, and it was a profitable agreement too. You know. But I don't know what their outcome is because I don't know. It's just weird. I do think that it's weird that after all this time, this is the first time I've heard them consider their daughter in anything. So there's a clip that I have in there with Whack 100. And Adam says that he's going to stop putting his daughter online. Now.
It's too late for that.
Just now.
Yeah.
And I just like, I don't, and this is why I'm like kind of being touchy about how I want to say it, because I don't want to like
offend the child, even though they already disrespected their own kid.
Yeah, and then I also don't want to say, I don't want to call somebody bad parents off the rip either, especially because I'm not a parent. You know what I'm saying? But I can objectively say there's a lot of shit that I wouldn't do if I was a parent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. And one of the things was if I was living an open, degenerate life, you wouldn't know I had kids.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I would live this life and you literally wouldn't know I have children.
Yeah.
Living like
my
that,
private life would be my private life.
You have to take the Michael Jackson approach and put mask on them niggas.
100%.
Moment they're born.
You have to. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So
treat that shit like Mardi Gras every
and I'm
day.
almost positive this is the clip.
The 56-second one, the top one?
I think so, yeah.
All right. We can run this.
This is an eclectic group of individuals talking on mics.
Oh, yeah, we're going to get into this later.
It's been around a lot lately.
We're going to get around to this.
He damn sure has.
Fuck.
This is Destiny.
And Crank?
Like meth?
Crystal,
I did do it one night.
Yeah, you done some meth, mollies and shit.
Many years ago. Oh, it took a lot of
mollies and shit.
A lot of coke.
Did you do a molly orally or anally? Which one did you do?
I've never put drugs in my ass.
I'm just wondering, hey, I'm just, trying
maybe
to figure out.
What do they make you take?
You want to accuse me of doing
what do you
drugs?
have to put in your butt when you're a little kid? They like put pills in your butt?
No, I don't know nothing about no shit like that.
You ever have that?
Repository.
That's white people shit.
Suppository.
Oh, suppository.
Suppository, yeah.
Why you, Adam, you really shouldn't be talking about that subject. Let's move along.
You never had a pill put in your ass when you were a kid?
You should not be talking about that subject. Let's move on.
Why not?
Ain't trying to attack. You should not be talking about kids, Adam.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
Got him. Clip it. Clip it.
You're spreading fake news. Look at him putting the fake news on there.
Shout out to my boy Levels.
Oh, my
I
God.
lined you up. That was a lineup.
Who's Level?
So it's not that one?
It's not that clip, but that was a good point. It's like he tried to like put a more higher. He almost tried to say some positive, but he said, we know you. We got Adam16 allegations. You might want to shut the fuck up.
You could tell Wack don't tell a lot of jokes. He was like, got him.
Yeah.
He didn't let it land. You just gotta let it land.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, for real though.
That's
I thought
That's how it be, though.
suppositories were only for dogs. That's crazy.
It's probably for dogs too.
Yeah. Okay, this is
Be a
definitely.
diaper.
You should have got me that clip. I needed that.
Yeah, we're not putting her online anymore, given recent
No,
events.
the voice. I just got the voice would have been crazy. You put her online at first? Why not? She could be a famous kid.
Yeah, but it feels like it would be kind of unfair to her given the amount of attention that's been put on me and Mom lately.
Yeah, but one has nothing to do with the other. And if anybody fucking weirdo crosses what you guys do as parents.
But there's a lot of people trying to portray the fact that my girl breastfeeds our child as if this is some sort of sick fetish thing, even though my girl has a separate TikTok for her mom account.
Does she breastfeed or does she use a pump?
She breastfeeds.
Okay, so what's wrong with that?
There's people just trying to make it out as if there was an account that maybe got like 20 or 30,000 likes on this tweet basically saying that my girl had posted her breastfeeding our child on the Plug Talk account.
Oh
which
shit! I actually thought I believed that.
Not true.
Is that not true?
Not
She
true.
never did.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
So there's
Oh
nothing
shit!
to talk about. So let me get this right. The sleekness of the diaper checked out.
Pretty sleek.
Absorbance checked out.
And Adam reads the comments too much.
Yeah.
That nigga
So,
needs.
yeah.
But it
So-
sounds like he needs a little bit of constructive criticism in his life.
Yeah, so it's like, it's so funny. Like he'll mention something and doesn't even realize that it's not that you're white. Did we ever talk about breastfeeding TikTok and Facebook?
YouTube a little
How
bit.
it's just like the fact that you can literally just have all titty out
Yep.
and just be breastfeeding the baby.
Just be lactating live.
Yeah, that's just kind of crazy. So it's like,
Which is worse though? Would you rather your girl get? Well, nah, that's not even a question.
would I rather her be famous for lactating, breastfeeding our child on the internet,
Or fucking a dude bigger
or
and
doing
blacker.
porn?
You know, that's obvious. It's rhetorical, actually. There's no answer for it. There's no necessary answer.
I'm not gonna. I don't know, bro.
You think about it?
Yeah, bro. Anytime, bro. If it's the kids, bro, you got me fucked up.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
it's different, bro.
Yeah.
I
That's worse
almost
than somebody fucking your girl
Yes.
on camera?
Yeah, because now you're involving my child in this.
Yeah.
And the kid is there.
You know
So
what they
it's
say
like-
about like YouTube
I can-
stars?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
YouTube child stars, they
Yeah.
go fucking insane.
There's all Hollywood stars,
Yeah,
child
but the
children,
baby
actors,
ain't reading
all
the
that shit.
script. Y'all act like the baby gonna go to Hollywood from sucking
You're
on
talking
the
about
nipple.
like an infant, like
No,
super
but-
infant level type shit.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
you know
it's
what I'm
different,
saying?
man. It's
That's
still
just like,
different.
I think it's weird when people put like, when you have a little girl and she's not.
Yes, I know
she
you're
doesn't
going.
have any. She doesn't have any breasts.
I know where you're
but you
going.
don't have a shirt on her.
Yeah.
And we're at the cookout.
Yep.
Put a shirt on this little girl.
Yeah,
This is-
facts.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's
And
like
I hate, and they
Facts.
usually try to play the card of like, why are you trying to sexualize a child?
nobody says it's. I don't, but I know there's
There's somebody
weirdos in the
weirdo
world.
out there, yeah,
somebody
yeah.
at the there's out of 40 niggas at this cookout, 2 of them are weirdos. And we
Yeah.
don't-
Right.
And we just don't know.
Just
And
based
one of
on
them
the
is a
law
close
of
family
averages.
member.
Which is
nigga.
what is off the law average, and that's the same thing with like this whole thing, where it's like you've been put. It's like it's just like, bruh, think about how long this has been going. This whole thing, they've been doing porn. We'll just call it whatever, right?
Yeah.
This whole new rollout though. This has been the livest 1 month.
1 month, yeah.
And just now, within the last 4 days, they decided to protect their child.
And it's crazy because the kid already had the answer for the fact that her parents was fucking online. But now she has that. There's a whole other hook that's coming after that.
Yeah.
That she fucked somebody else.
Yeah.
And
Mommy
like-
stepped out on daddy.
Mommy also
In
had
public.
me on. Mommy Assy also had me online breastfeeding.
Yeah.
And this is the thing. Sure, it's not a. And then okay, and he tried to make it seem like it wasn't a kink thing. For you, it is for somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
100%. It is a kink or fetish for somebody. Even though I'm sure there's a big ass community of women who are titty support, breastfeeding,
Nah,
supporting each other.
That's a
But
sector
there's-
of sex work.
But there's also somebody who was only subscribing because that's their
Because
thing.
that titty's out.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
like
So-
seeing wet nipples.
yeah, it's like
It's crazy, man.
It's like these people are weird, bro. Like they
It's a
don't
deep
think it's like they
subset,
don't
too.
think nothing through, and I just think that shit is so weird. And it didn't help. And it almost like after watching Andrew Tate and Candace Owens, I'm like, this nigga is real. I always knew he was a weirdo, but it's like when somebody puts it like when you see like a real adults just like talking about some
Yeah.
shit, you be like, goddamn, like you just goddamn boy, these are some
Yeah.
terrible people, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Like Adam looked like the cool uncle that never really truly grew up
yeah, for sure.
at the PTA meeting.
For sure.
With parents concerned about what their children are going through, and this nigga's over
And
here.
then he's jumping on the mic, talking about, well, I don't understand why it needs to be this way. Everything's changing. It's 2045.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, look at
Bullying
you.
is cool.
Sit down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, so yeah,
Yeah, Adam need to
them
act
as
his age.
parents, I don't want to call them bad parents. I just say I think they make a lot of decisions that people in or out the industry do not make. Because there's other people, they've also brought up, there's other stars who have children, other porn stars that have children, but they hide their kid. Nobody knows what their kids look like.
Yeah.
So you've been working with people who've been protecting their families, and it just never crossed your mind.
And no C-section scars, no none of that.
You know
It
what I'm
doesn't
saying?
fuck
Like,
with the point. You know.
Nothing about this has crossed your mind until
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
When-
he's like Iron Man. He doesn't have
Yeah.
a secret identity.
Right.
Everybody just kind of knows that shit.
And you notice, like we just talked about it earlier, where it's like Shade Room talking about you is one thing, but Candace Owens talking about you is another. That's what he's talking about with that recent attention. Now the world is putting you like.
That's the second time that nigga did
Yeah,
that.
that's the second time.
Right. It was only a small percentage of the internet judging you. Now the world is judging you officially.
Yeah.
Officially judging
mainstream.
you. Mainstream.
Because getting shitted on in your pocket of the internet
It's whatever.
is one thing.
If you can
but
handle
it's
it, you can handle it.
a whole world out this motherfucker, nigga.
I don't think he calculated it all the way, man. I think before he did the whole rollout, he was calculating what could happen, what couldn't happen, all that shit. And I think the blowback is way more than he expected.
And why do you
Blowback
think that
was
is?
massive.
Why do you think that is?
Because this fuck what he did, nigga. Who in their right mind is doing that for real?
He gonna be real.
Hold on.
There's a cuck society, but
Yeah, I'm about to say there's plenty of people letting their wife get fucked.
I understand that, but those plenty
For
of people
free, yeah, for sure.
are those
People
plenty of
who
people
don't know.
doing this same thing, like putting it online in this way.
Oh yeah, some. But this is the thing. Well, no, it's just like in his position. That's what makes it so.
This makes it
that
crazy.
just
That's
makes
what I'm
it
saying.
So
It's
special
like
or so different.
Because
like,
it's unnecessary.
It's like
and even if it wasn't necessary, there's somebody who's making way more money than him who enjoys that too. But he has more than one thing working in his disadvantage. Like he has allegations. That word might need to be blocked. Can you?
he does
timestamp
have a
that?
lot. He does have a lot.
He has those allegations. He's got his wife doing this. Then he's got his
The past business.
his past businesses. He's got his
Yeah.
culture vulture allegation. He has so many negative things, and then a lot of them surrounding sexual deviance and minors.
Exactly.
And anytime you have,
and the time that it happened too.
yeah, anytime you have one sexual, you can have. It's one thing getting caught beating your meat in a public movie
Right.
theater or some shit like
Outside
that.
of Walmart or something.
It's another thing when there's a child involved, or
Right,
a minor.
right,
It's
right.
you know what I'm saying. So it's like
That's a completely different
it's
situation.
a whole
Yeah.
different situation. So
nah.
it's
Would it
like,
have been better if there had never been a collapse and no jumper? He was all the way up. All shit was going super well, and he just decided to allow this to happen. Will we just look at it as porn
It
work?
would have never happened.
It
But
doesn't
if
make
it did,
it
would we
doesn't-
have looked at it as porn work or something instead?
Put it this way.
Nah.
In
No.
any circumstance with any context,
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Because it isn't necessary. There's another way. I promise you.
Yeah.
And,
No, I don't think it makes
and
sense
those
at all.
things that he has on his record, his morality record, he has more than one situation involving possible minors.
Yeah.
So it's like
His resume is a little sketchy.
he's at, like if we just count the minors,
Yeah.
he has like 2 strikes against him. He's got Lil Pump accusing him in current day of when they were on tour, and then he has his whole past thing where he was talking to her when she was 16, and then happened to reconnect when she was 19. So it's like we can just talk about those 2 instances. Those are 2 bold X's that are etched in stone that will never go anywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
But let's ignore all the possible racism, satanicism, Freemason. We can ignore everything. You have 2 hardcore strikes that
Right.
will never go away.
I don't know. This guy sounds like a bad person.
I mean, at the
On
end of the
paper,
day,
Like, how
you
much
put it
negative
down.
shit can you be accused of until it's like, nigga, what do you do on a daily
Yeah,
basis?
yeah.
And
Shit,
Yeah.
I mean,
who
let's,
are you actually?
let's look at R. Kelly. It's at least half, maybe like 2 decades.
I mean, we know he's a deviant with a dungeon. You
But
get
the
what
thing,
I'm saying?
but
Like,
the thing
that's-
that was the thing that R. Kelly had that he didn't have, R. Kelly had hit records.
hit
And black
records,
woman behind him.
undeniable
yeah,
talent.
yeah, undeniable talent. Undeniable talent. That's really what it was because
Yeah.
you can do a lot of heinous shit. You drop a record that's a #1 hit.
Yeah.
Niggas
And
seem
then
to,
year
people
after
people
year.
seem to forget a lot of times when you have a #1 record.
Music
Isn't
is
this the same
different.
kind of
This-
thing though? It doesn't,
No,
no.
no.
What I mean that is like there is a talent here that Adam has that allows us to keep going.
No,
Nah,
music
There is
different.
though because music is different and I agree with that. But there is a talent here because we're talking about the shit he put on paper. If we put all them shits he did on paper, you just say this is a terrible person, but he still has a very cult following, big fan base. We still tap in here and there. There's a talent attached to why we still pay attention to him.
We don't love him though. There's a
That's
difference
true.
in
Yeah,
why
yeah,
we're
that's
viewing
okay.
this shit.
But I was just saying it allows him to continue.
In terms of business,
Yes.
he has a talent for business and marketing.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
For sure.
and it allows him to keep going. It does.
But
He
like,
has a
he's not even
talent
the
for
most
business and
talented at
marketing.
what this is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for not sinking. Honestly, we don't
Yeah.
know his financial situation either.
Well, that's
but-
true. That's true.
But I mean, marketing wise, he's been stretching this shit for a month.
Yes.
Yeah.
How
And I-
well do you have to market your girl getting fucked on camera? That
Pretty
kind of
good.
sells itself, right? At a certain point,
we can look up them OnlyFans numbers and all them chicks. It's out of the percentage, 98% of them is making less than $2,000 a month.
Yeah.
So it's like
And-
it's a lot of people out here trying to sell pussy that is not moving.
And I
but more so for who he is in the position that he's at.
Nah.
Right.
That's what the marketing is.
Nah, I saw this.
That's why
tweet.
it's attractive because it's Adam22.
I saw this tweet by Miss B Nasty. She was talking about sex work is all marketing. Like,
It's
that's
all
all it is.
marketing. Yeah,
It's
all
all
100%.
marketing. It doesn't matter what you look like. It's all marketing.
That's a fact. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you got to talk to Aiden. You got to ask Aiden. You know, Aiden, you want to smell my white pussy? You know what I mean? You got to
do all that. Yeah.
I don't know.
Ask your wife to rub Andrew head.
I'm not saying marketing is unnecessary because I would just be fucking stupid. But he has a dude bigger and blacker than him about to invade his wife. That's
crazy.
You get what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
kind of
see, your call on that-
it's like selling crack. Like, of course, niggas got to know that you the nigga with the crack. But once
Right.
they know it's crack, nigga,
Nah, dog.
it's gonna sell itself.
Even
people
look,
smoke crack.
Even Drake got to promote his albums. You feel me? Nobody's exempt from that shit.
Because Drake's music isn't crack.
It's cracked a lot.
Oh, okay. Well,
No.
now
Drake's
this is a
music is
whole-
crack.
It's crack.
Now this
Drake's
is a
music
whole
is
other
crack.
conversation.
Drake's
Yeah.
music is crack.
Yeah.
I
Crack,
feel like
yes.
Crack
yes.
cocaine.
crack cocaine.
Curious poem.
So
Yes.
when he
Curious
drops, you niggas run and go
From Colombia.
enjoy it every time.
Most
Oh,
times.
I don't enjoy it every time, but I do.
That's
I
what
go-
I'm
I
saying.
go
I do
to it.
consume.
It's not crack then.
No,
It
I
is
consume
crack
it.
because
No.
he's been on top of the game for the last 20 years. Damn.
Crack makes you itch at night.
It's
You
not.
waiting for crack to come. That's,
Nigga,
no, you can't
no,
just say
one of
something
our-
is crack.
Nigga,
Crack
one
makes
of
you
our
go
best
back to
friends
it.
is a Drake fanatic.
Yeah.
We know niggas like that.
Yeah.
Nigga, 3 of our friends.
Everybody knows it.
No,
Multiple
5
people.
now.
Yeah,
And
but
nigga, Lauren
wait,
Davis.
hold
My
on.
thing, hold on. My thing about using crack as an analogy is because
Yeah, what are you
crack
trying to
is
use that
for?
super,
Don't try to
is
fucking-
super potent. Like,
Goalpost.
I feel like you can't smoke crack and
You
not
should've said-
be addicted to
you
it.
should have said heroin. I would have understood your analogy a little bit better.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Crack just sound better.
Because when I hear crack, I think crack has lived forever too, and Drake has been living forever.
But it's that they
Crack
chase
is-
the high. They always chase that high again. So Drake has
Yeah.
put out something that
yeah, but
gives
he
people a high.
fulfills the high. Like,
That's what I'm saying. He does.
Yeah,
I'm agreeing
like,
with the point that he is crack, and it's as far in this metaphor.
he's crack.
Drake is that.
So
nigga.
when do For All My Dogs come out?
Oh, I don't know, but I don't give a fuck
Because it's not crack. You don't give a fuck. That's what I'm saying.
But no, it doesn't.
You're
I don't.
not itching.
No, this
Where's
is
your
the thing.
phenom?
I don't.
Where's your phenom mannerisms?
I don't give a fuck because I know I'm gonna listen to it.
Right.
The day it comes
Right.
out, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna.
See,
I'm not,
that's more
I'm
like
not-
that's
I'm
more
not-
like weed.
I'm not gonna
That's
wait. I'm not
more
gonna listen
like
to
weed.
That's true, but that's just me. Are you really gonna act like Drake ain't running shit? Drake's been running music for 15 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
15 years, bro.
Easily.
Even if I don't wait until midnight for every album to drop,
I'm gonna
that
listen.
don't mean everybody else
Yeah.
is.
I'm gonna
Like
Majority-
Future is my favorite artist. I'm not waiting. First of all, waiting. I have to just be up at 12 a.m. for me to just listen to a nigga,
Bro,
and I have to. My
still-
ears have to be ready
And that's
to
another
even
thing. I
listen.
still might not even be in the right
Facts.
mood for
You
it.
feel me? Like it's
Facts.
12 a.m. Why do I need? I don't want to listen
I
to
don't
this
wanna
shit.
start because
I'm
now
gonna be up for 2 more hours.
Exactly, bro. To
You know
really
what I mean?
understand it, you know what I'm saying? It's yeah.
But would you do that for Michael Jackson?
no,
I can't. We can't. I
did it
can't
for
even
Dom
get my
Kennedy.
answer for that.
I did it for Dom Kennedy for like a couple projects, maybe like 2 or 3 projects. I did it. I waited till midnight, and I listened to it one time. Then I went to sleep because I was like, "Oh, this is fire," but I'm tired. I gotta go to
Yeah.
bed. Like it's like even at midnight, I wasn't in the listening mood.
Right.
The last I did listen to a Drake album at midnight because I was with a Drake fanatic, who like is I'm like we just cracking the bottle at 12 o'clock because the album dropped. You know what I mean? Like I plan on being up for the next 3 hours
No,
to fully enjoy.
Type of nigga that light a candle before you get high.
Literally, I think there was candles lit. Drake candles lit. I think there was actually Drake scented candles
Niggas
lit.
had wine glasses.
What do you mean
and
Drake
shit?
sending candles?
Drake sells candles.
That smell like him or?
I don't think they smell like him. I think it's just a fragrance.
Okay.
Yeah, because that'd be
This nigga
gay
got a
as
hot
hell.
sauce brand too. You ain't know?
Yeah, nah, I ain't know. I'm not a Drake
But-
crackhead like y'all niggas.
We're not either,
Yeah,
but I'm
nobody
just
here
saying.
is.
But yeah, like
that was
even in
just a
that
hot sauce
moment,
joke.
I was like, this is too much for me. This is crazy. You know, I'm listening to the album, but I'm like, nigga, fuck this album. You know what I'm saying? That was that Nevermind. I hated that shit.
But all in all, I feel like just the theme of what Adam was selling was gonna hit regardless.
I don't think so, bro. I think it hit.
It was gonna hit.
It was.
You know,
it
I
hit
still
because
think-
of all the things
I
surrounding
still
it.
think you're really
Because of
looking at
who
it.
he is and what is happening,
Because
it was gonna
yeah,
hit.
because of what's happened, the things surrounding it, the collapse, all these things. That's why I was asking earlier if those things happen, would it be the same? But because of how it went, we're looking at it like this nigga really stooped to this level to save his brand. That's what
I
it
think-
seems like.
Yeah, but I think even if everything was going swimmingly in his life and he did the same shit, we'd still be like, nigga, what the fuck? Like, you absolutely don't have to do this now.
Oh yeah,
Maybe.
It would be just as bad.
And probably also because y'all was saying before, he did say on camera a million times he would never do it.
Several times. There's a couple different sound bites of this nigga just completely forbidden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do when half your team leaves, nigga.
But
Tell you,
yeah,
offer up your bitch.
yeah, pretty much.
Put that bitch on Craigslist.
before
He had nothing else to offer up.
Nigga,
Like that was his last asset.
he probably sold a lot of his assets. Yeah,
Damn, he
They left him.
Yeah.
Shit
But I
crazy.
did have one more. There is one thing. Just because Candace Owens did the Andrew Tate interview, there was a clip that I screen recorded of Candace Owens. This might be a month old at this point, and this just this is just her chopping a nigga up again. And it was just I meant to bring it up on the show before, but because she did the interview with Andrew Tate, I was like, let me put this screen recording to use because I just thought it was so savage. And we're still talking about terrible people and whores and degeneracy. So
And Lala look a little, Lala look a little different. I think she got some more work done.
She looks gentrified.
She looks a little bit more slimmed down.
She looks like a young Tracy Ellis Ross right there.
It's
A little
weird.
bit.
She's been sculpting herself over the years,
Well, she's-
which
she's-
is better than doing it all at once.
But she hangs with the
what I mean?
Kardashians though.
Exactly.
So-
So,
That comes with his own stimulus package.
Yeah.
So I just want y'all to watch it. I just thought it was hilarious. When I heard it, I couldn't believe what I was hearing, so I had to go back and screen record it just because she was 10 toes in the paint. You know what I'm saying? This is fucking Shaq and Shaq when he was with Orlando.
A
You know what
force
I'm
of
saying?
fucking nature.
Yeah. So let's go.
On the back, they seem to be wearing what I would say is normal wedding attire. Now, what do you think before I even show, what do you think Kim Kardashian wore to the wedding? If you're listening to this, you're going, what would Kim Kardashian wear to a wedding?
Dressed like a white
Your
woman.
first answer should always be nothing, because Kim Kardashian must always have the attention on her, even when it's at somebody else's wedding. She needs everyone to look at her and go, oh my God, what is she wearing? Because there's no way that every single guest would not immediately look at someone who turns up naked to a wedding. Here's what she decided to wear. This makes me so angry because there is just no reason to aspire to this level of being a hoe. There's just no reason. And that's the only way to say it. Frankly, everything about her career, from orchestrating her own sex tape with her ex-boyfriend, Ray J, to selling her own sex tape and pretending that she was a victim of it, to now wearing this to a wedding, just shows you that she actually, far from being secure, is the most insecure woman in America. Have some respect for your former assistant. Have some respect for a person when you attend their wedding. Do not show up looking like Ursula has eaten the Little
Can
Mermaid,
you pause
okay?
real quick?
This wouldn't...
Candace, she has the vibe of like she just recently got nutted on her face. like at 26. Like, bitch, that should have happened at 18 years.
She don't have a lot
Like
longer.
she just started,
Yeah, yeah,
you know what I mean,
yeah.
getting back shots.
Right.
She started.
She just got turned
She
out.
just figured out the cowgirl technique.
Right,
Bitch
right.
hips only, you know what I mean? Like Candace Owens, she's a little bit of a square, but she is flaming this hoe. For real. It's crazy.
And it's crazy because this isn't even the worst thing this bitch has worn. Like,
no, it's not.
It's not.
There's
But
a
the
couple
fact that it's a wedding,
It's a wedding.
It's a wedding,
Nah.
which makes it kind of. But it's like, but still, this is all Candace needed to jump off the bridge. She was like, "Oh, I'm going 10
This
toes
was a
on this
woman's
bitch."
way of saying this bitch look phenomenal. You know, this bitch look good.
That's exactly
Bitch
what
look
it is.
good.
That's what it feel like. Right?
You can't be any more of a hoe because you just imagine it being her wedding,
Right.
And like like
And
this
she
bitch
pulling
showed
up
this
like
bitch
this.
Look better than me.
Pulling all the
th-
attention.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That shit is
Hey, man.
hilarious. when I
shit.
first heard this shit, I was like, God damn.
Yeah, I
the
remember this
fuck?
shit.
I didn't know she hated her like that.
Yeah,
but-
but what do you think Cleopatra would have done?
right.
She probably would have showed up in something sinister too, nigga.
Yeah.
And it's tricky because, I mean, it is something like it's too sexy. Like it's not just good.
It's
not
that bad.
Just like she looks good.
Zoom
but it's
in-
too. Zoom
in on
the
the crutch because that
don't
might
think I can
might
zoom in,
completely.
I don't think so because it's a video. It's not a
Okay,
picture.
Yeah, it's not
I might have to
canceled,
stand
man.
up with it, but that might completely change everything.
It's
we're
like
saying.
the universe is in there. You just reach your hand and you could just
Right,
pull out
yeah.
anything.
Looks more like a black hole.
But she said Ursula ate Little Mermaid. That was a nice little.
You know,
that
especially
was-
coming from Candace.
Especially coming from Kim, as I
Yeah,
said, that had a little clip. That was I
Yeah.
like that. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
moldy bitch.
yeah. I kept screen recording for
about to
some
say, I
reason. She
wanna-
must have
yeah.
kept cooking.
Oh, we keep going?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she kept cooking. I didn't make this screen recording this long for no reason.
All right,
Let's
tempo.
see. Let's see.
even be appropriate to me if she was at a beach, but the fact that she's at a wedding wearing this, I'm just disgusted. And don't tell me it's not relevant. Look at her next to her friend. Don't tell me it's not relevant that she's literally half naked at the wedding. She must have attention always on her body. And again, it reads to me like a massive insecurity. It is so upsetting to me that there are so many young women that follow her, that find this to be aspirational, that think that sex sells. Look at her life, okay? There's, yes, a ton of money, a ton of cash. She can fly wherever she wants in the world at the drop of a hat. But is that really happiness, right? That she feels so insecure that she has to remove attention away from the bride and have it looking at her because she just needs people to realize, I'm naked and I'm actually just really confident, which is why I'm wearing this. Stephanie actually said it was okay for me to wear this. She approved this and it's totally fine. It's not totally fine. This isn't even a question to ask a bride if you should wear this. It is a flagrant no. If a bride personally asked me to wear this to their wedding, I wouldn't wear it because it's so disrespectful. But she has no concept of disrespect in her head. This is a family that is engaged in pornography, that has brought in softcore porn to Instagram, to an entire generation of people who think that this stuff is normal, and it's not. So I just wanted to gently touch upon that. If that was gentle, I did my best. Because I am just so routinely sickened by everything that Kim Kardashian represents in our society. Wear some effing clothes for once in your life.
She's never worn a lace bra.
Never. You can tell she's treating Kim Kardashian like an old head treat a nigga sagging in the street.
Like,
you don't even know that's gay.
Like an elderly, she's a white woman. She's a conservative white woman.
She seems like she was raised by a grandmother.
If she had 2% of Kim K's sexiness, she would be even bigger.
But y'all don't think y'all ever fuck with like a conservative, like straight lace in public?
No,
because just be whores under the bed. When
She don't sound like it though, but
she's also selling. She's also at work.
I get that. She's
also working.
Candace seems like she's the type of girl be like, I got a present for you tonight. It's like, bitch, what type of present? What? A Victoria's Secret outfit? Like, bitch, what?
Like, but like the lamest one.
The lamest one. I like
she looks
strippers.
more clothed than she did before.
Right, yeah.
Because if she was really a hoe, she would get a stripper outfit.
I do hate that,
which is even more, you know what I mean?
Actually, with those conservative chicks, it's 50-50. Sometimes you catch them, and the only reason they're like that is because they understand the world so much that they're going to excel more acting like that in the public, but they really got that dog in them, so you get that at home. You know what I'm saying? But then some of them are like that on both sides, where it's like them putting something sexy on is the same style nightgown. Instead of it being cotton, it's silk.
But
that's the only difference. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's the same nightgown she wears every night.
It's a nightgown from The Color Purple.
Yeah, but
it's silk.
It's silk except cotton this time. That's really about it. You know.
The standards are very different for us niggas. She likes cows and hunters and shit.
That is true. That is true. She's not with a black man.
I don't know the standards over there. You know what I mean?
That is true. I know some white boys that got that dog in them though. These niggas are savages. I'm not gonna say one of my homies. I realized one of my homies really had that dog in him, and I didn't expect it from him. But nigga was putting that work in.
Jesus,
I was like,
whoa,
in what context?
Wait, just a little bit more.
What exactly are we saying again?
Sorry, in terms of just like what we like in terms of a nasty bitch. He likes that as well, but you would think he's rolling on that side. You would think he's rolling on the conservative side, but he like him.
Okay,
he like exactly what we like.
Mm-hmm.
Like you thought he was like,
he's a Confederate. He likes a rebellious bitch.
Yeah,
he want a bitch that's gonna secede.
Like you think he wants I don't even know. Miley Cyrus wouldn't be a good example, but you would think he wanted Candace Owens, but he really wants something out of the Tip Drill video.
Yeah,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I was like, whoa. Nigga, this is my speed. Nigga, let's get it cracking. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's like you get a new friend and you find out you like the same drugs.
Yeah, exactly. We do the same things. Yeah. So yeah, it was one of those. It was one of them moments where it was like,
you like big booty black bitches?
You probably heard violins like, y'all really friends now, nigga.
It's moments like that lock you in forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But overall, you can't get mad at a whore for wearing a whore's uniform.
Facts.
That's what they do. That's,
Well,
you wear pajamas when you go to sleep.
Situationally, she was right about it in a sense, but the more she kept going on it, was like, that's a lot of hate.
It's just envy. If Kim Kardashian was wearing the same shirt Candace was wearing in that clip,
her
titties would be under her chin.
She should have cut the clip a little shorter though. She should have cut the clip like a little bit after that whole part because that was fire. You know what I'm saying? When she was chopping her up.
Nah, she was wearing what Kim K was.
She had to remind us what the family did to society though.
Okay.
So she wasn't done yet. She wasn't done.
Yeah.
Candace just don't give you half a shot shot.
Yeah,
she makes sure she
yeah.
gives you the whole picture.
Yeah. She want to
And
wrap
then-
it back
You
around.
know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that this
Yeah.
She
isn't
holds
petty.
her follow through.
Yeah. This isn't petty. Just you might not agree with what I just said, call her a hoe.
Do they have-
But I bet you don't like half naked women. Guess what? They're the reason that it's like that. On
Who
Instagram.
don't like half naked women?
Yeah, women like
No,
half
no,
naked
no.
women.
Like parents.
They hate to like
parents.
them.
Like parents.
Right.
Like parents are like Instagram. Like they might not let their kids have Instagram because they're like it's so devious on them. Instagram is allowing essentially new bitches now because of the Kardashian.
Candace is the parent at the PTA meeting complaining about the TikTok teachers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Facts.
Exactly.
With the fat tits.
Yeah, and why are her with the fat tits and fat ass and her clothes shouldn't be that tight
And the
if
leggings.
she's working. Yeah,
Who
she shouldn't
could
even be
learn
wearing
under
leggings.
those conditions?
Exactly.
have
She's that teacher.
Do they have a history of beef?
I don't know, but shit, I'd be ready to throw hands with a bitch after talking like
seems-
that. Like,
I think
that's crazy.
what
You know,
Candace,
so,
what
like,
Candace Owens stand for is exactly the opposite of
Yeah,
Kim K.
That's what I was about
You know
to
what I
say.
mean?
It's
Now
like,
and I'm
born
sure
enemies.
that's not the first time. Like that sounds like she said I'm going easy right now, so I'm sure like she's touched on this. I mean, you got to remember like Candace
Yeah.
does this 5 days a week. Or
Yeah.
I think her show drops twice a week.
Okay.
It's either 2 or 3 times a week though. It's like
Yeah.
on some like
So she moving.
yeah,
Yeah,
like she's
yeah.
dropping.
She
You know what I'm
dropping,
saying?
yeah.
Yeah. So she got plenty of time to cover every goddamn thing.
Right.
You
I
know?
wonder what's the sluttiest thing she's ever done in her life. Like she probably flirted with 2 dudes on the math team. That was extreme for her. She had,
Nah,
she had
'cause
to
she used to
repent
be-
for that shit.
Cause she used to be, based off like what I know, she was raised Christian, family, real religious. Like she did some wild shit. I think.
But she's
I think when
gotten,
she
she's
was
gotten
younger.
fingered under the bleachers twice, but that's about it. Nigga. You know what I mean? It's nothing too crazy.
But she didn't let him go full fledged.
Nah.
He fingered it through the fucking panty line.
Maybe the
Because
first
God's
time, but the
watching.
second time,
She let
you
him.
know,
She let him go in.
you
on the
know,
second time.
Lucifer was speaking.
He was talking just a little bit louder.
Shit. But nah, man. Shout out to Candace Owens.
But this
It's
means
always
that
good
Candace
hearing
Owens
about
has
it.
to keep a pretty squeaky clean record now, right?
She does.
If she does anything slightly whorish, she should be crucified.
Absolutely.
I mean,
and
yeah.
I'll definitely.
I think that we'll be the ones to do it.
Hey, yo, yeah. I'm
I'll
gonna
hold
say
this-
I'll take pleasure in it, and then I'm gonna watch her the next week. You know
Who
what I'm
doesn't
saying?
take pleasure in holding whores accountable?
Hey, this is it's one of the most fun things to do in the world.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
point,
saying?
I kind of wish I had like the endurance to like search past tweets.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure we can
To
find
dig in the
something.
Yeah,
catalog.
to dig in the
But this is the
catalog.
thing,
You know what
like
I'm saying?
That
Candace,
takes either
Candace
hate
says
or
plenty of
jealousy.
things that I don't agree with too.
Oh, facts,
That-
facts.
So it's like
This
we
is
might,
one of them.
Most things.
we might not have to wait. We might not be horseshit. She might say something about the black community that where she. Let's be fair. She has said stuff about
Facts.
black people
Facts.
that has had me like, fuck this coon ass bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like she's definitely said things like that. Maybe it wasn't her finding out she was a hoe, but she said other shit that had me offended. You know?
Yeah.
I would love to see her debate Amber Rose.
Oh my god.
She would tear apart, I think.
Yeah, Amber Rose don't stand a
Yeah, I
chance.
don't
There's
think
not
she
too
stand a
many
chance.
people who could go toe to toe with Kim.
It's not
I don't
much
know.
to talk about with her anyway.
It really isn't.
We'll see the power of what having thick tits will really do.
I'm gonna be real, bro. I don't even think people are pressed to even have the tattoo forehead on.
Yeah,
it
Amber
really
Rose,
fucked. Like
Isn't she like 45?
Wait, you
now?
said the what?
the face, the forehead tattoo.
That fucked her up?
She like
I think it
Look,
fucked her
can
up.
we pull that up? Because I don't
Yeah,
even
she's-
really
she's
remember
40.
that shit.
Bruh, I think
40.
that fucked her up from just people wanting to be on, like sit on the couch.
Well, because she just looks ridiculous now?
She looks ridiculous. It's one thing to have a. It's one
Why
thing
did
to
they
have
got
a.
Kobe up there with it?
It's one thing to have a face tattoo. There's women with pretty face tattoos. Her shit is obnoxious.
Yeah, it's
you know
just
what I'm
annoying.
saying?
Yeah.
And what does
It's
it say?
obnoxious. It's got it's got her son's name Slash and Bash.
Yeah, bash hash.
That
or something
looks
like that.
hideous. That looks horrible.
Oh,
It's-
bash and
it's-
slash. Yeah.
Yeah, something like. But it's like it's literally obnoxious. You know,
Bash and slash, nigga. That's an M right there.
like yeah, I don't know.
No, that's a SLASH.
Yeah, it's just cursive.
Yeah.
So yeah, that makes it hard because of the placement. It makes it hard for you to even have
To take this bitch serious.
everything just comes off like stupid.
Yeah.
And
Like, I
even,
could
and I
lick
don't
my
think she's
thumb.
stupid, but it's just like
It's like you can't trust her ability to make sound decisions.
boom. That
Based off her presentation.
that
Your
is
campaign is a
that
no.
invalidated a lot.
Yeah,
She could have just got it.
Ah, you see, look.
Exactly. She could have got that down, like you know how like you'll get one like down your hairline. She could have done something like that, and it would have been fine.
But this bitch got a barcode on her forehead.
yeah, it's
yeah,
like,
she looks
what
like
the
a product.
fuck?
Compared to
Yeah.
that, look way more.
Bro.
you're saying?
That's a lot more elegant. I would listen
Yeah.
to her philosophy on hoism.
Yeah.
Even if it was all bullshit.
I would
Yeah.
listen to this
I'm
woman
still
first.
listening.
Any
Yeah.
woman with a low cut feels like they should be sophisticated.
She looks so white right there.
Yeah, she's white passing on occasion.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, but
so who do you think is a whore that's educated enough to go up against Candace? Corinne Steffens wrote a book, but that doesn't mean she's literate.
Nah.
No. This is the thing. No whore can stand in front of Candace because
she has the power and God and modesty on the side.
Whoring is devious activity. Like it's filthy activity. You know what I'm saying? You can't frame sex work morally to somebody who looks at all of it as demonic.
That crazy,
it's literally impossible to frame sex work as a ethical thing. It's impossible.
Well,
I feel like there's a case to be made.
Yeah, I was about to say, the case can definitely be made, but as far as like a specific hoe, I mean that's like inconsequential. Like, who cares about what this? There's no specific hoe that could like talk to Candace Owens, but it is like you can definitely make the argument about hoeing being kind of righteous. You feel me?
But you can make it. You can make it the argument in terms of like
the freedom.
I would say short term. I say you can make a better argument for short term hoeing than long term hoeing.
Oh, for sure.
Because you're changing the
circumstantial.
You know what I'm saying? But like long term hoeing and then hoeing to the point that you're trying to like push your message that this is the way to live your life. You're never gonna
stripping to get a law degree, shit like that.
How you think her and Lena would? What do you think that conversation would sound like?
Lena isn't
her and Lena.
Candace Owens and Lena.
The plug.
Oh my god, hell no. Hell no. Bro,
she would embarrass that girl.
Lena would cry for sure.
Yeah,
Lena would cry. Yeah. She's not built. She's crying.
Jason Love wouldn't even entertain that conversation.
I think a sex worker could talk to them if they go into her saying, "Hey, look, I did this, and this is just where I found the money. I sold out to it, and one day I'm gonna start." You have to put it in terms of what it is.
What do you think of Jason Love and Candace Owens debate would look like, or just conversation?
He's an author, so
that nigga writes books.
He writes.
And it's like he's probably been waiting for this opportunity to have something very profound to say about his profession.
He's probably gonna sound like
the
smartest dumb nigga ever.
Somebody put a picture of his book on Reddit and they said he spelled Louisiana wrong on the cover.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't have nobody to proofread it. He's just
it's just
No, sometimes when I heard him talk and when he's going on his little press run, sometimes he would say something. I was like, I see it in you, brother. Other times I'd be like,
the fuck are you talking about?
It's something about the corn star industry. I don't think they're just their own bottom of the barrel society. Because
and they rank each other within that bottom of the barrel, but in terms of totality, you're still at the bottom. But there are rankings there's rankings in every level.
You're just the tallest midget. You're the skinniest fat girl.
Yeah, for real. But let's move over to
the fat girls.
Let's get this out of the way because it's been real. There's a lot of politics this episode. Last episode was white people only. This episode is politics everywhere.
They're still very white.
We're pundits today.
Yeah. So, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. was on the Math Hoffa show, in my expert opinion.
Now let's break down who this guy is because you can assume what he is, but then when I started Googling and doing a little research, I was like, it kind of makes more sense now.
Talk to me.
Well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But Robert, no. And I only did that because I've experienced.
That pause used to look stupid.
Was that pause you figured out?
That pause was me counting how many Kennedys he is removed from the family.
Come on, nigga.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Which is kind of
nigga.
important.
We not stupid. Robert F.
How many Kennedys removed is he?
Shit, a couple.
Wait, don't ask the question. You're trying to answer.
But this Robert F. Kennedy is exactly who you think he is. He's one of his disciples. He's a part of the lineage, the Kennedy family, the Kennedy mob, if you will. You know what I mean? Or mob, or clan.
The creed,
Because the Kennedy family is a couple different. Their family is pretty deep.
I got you.
I don't know if they're
Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is an American environmental lawyer, activist, and author. He is also known as the son of Robert F. Kennedy, a prominent political figure and brother of John F. Kennedy, born on January 17, 1954. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has been involved in various environmental and social justice causes throughout his career. So his uncle was John F. Kennedy.
Why are we just hearing about him? Or are we just niggas?
Because
I think it's more of that. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you.
It's more that we're just niggas. But I was paying attention to him ever since he was on that Joe Rogan space, allegedly giving misinformation about the vaccine. He's one of those.
I forgot about that. I forgot
Yeah.
about that. That was him.
Yeah.
Damn.
He's
Okay,
the one that wanted to debate Dr. Fauci, I believe, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
They were trying to get
Yeah.
that whole thing organized.
Damn it, that was like peak COVID.
That was
podcast.
like a year, 2
I
years
forgot
ago.
about that.
Yep.
Oh shit, that was him. Okay. So,
But even
So,
then, it
yeah,
took Joe
I do-
Rogan. It
What?
took Joe
Even
Rogan
then, it
for
took
us
Joe
to
Rogan
be,
for sure, for me.
you know, like, oh shit.
well, to be fair as well.
Yeah, Joe Rogan's culture.
And he's an
To be-
environmental
I'm about to
activist.
say. Yeah, I was literally about to say that.
but
His
usually-
field of activism is
It's
not a
some
field
shit we
that
absolutely don't give a fuck
Yeah,
about.
yeah, like, I'm
We
not-
talked about Owens for 5 hours.
Yeah,
When's the last time we
exactly.
talked about the environment?
I don't wake up thinking about
Activism.
global warming or
That's
none
a
of that
fact.
shit.
That's a
So it's
fact.
like
Yeah.
he's also in a field that I'm not even popping in. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
this is
I'm not even checking in to see what's new.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not.
don't think about
The-
global
The
warming. nothing like
most
that.
the most environmental news that I get is when presidents or whatever have a debate, vice presidents, and they always have environmental questions in there. That's the most.
Yeah.
That's the most I get into it.
Yeah,
and
no, I
then,
feel
or
that.
if somebody's on Joe Rogan.
It's like
He
having
definitely-
forehead tattoo, being an
Yes.
environmentalist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He definitely could have took a better stepping stone into politics because
Yeah.
even Ron DeSantis, I fucked up his name,
DeSantis, yeah.
but he was a teacher for years. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's a cooler thing to do than be
Because it
advocating
grounds
for.
you. Because the
It
thing
shows
about,
you have patience.
yeah, and it's real. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about like environmentalists, it's like they're like people like, you know, when they go too far, they go too far. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And
They
it
get
validates
extreme
them.
really fast.
It's like they're like bitches that like zodiacs. You know, it's like it's cool
Bitch
if
into
you're
rocks.
it's cool if you're into rocks and crystals and zodiacs.
If you're into
but-
mysticism.
yeah, but it's a fucking thin line before niggas just invalidate everything you say because
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And that's how environmentalists and global warming niggas are too. It's like it's cool that
Yo.
you care about it, but nigga, it's so many of y'all that once y'all cross that line, we don't give a fuck about
It's
none of
a
y'all.
thin line between being a herbalist and being a fucking sorcerer.
Yeah,
I had to
bro,
break it.
yeah,
You're a
dog.
fucking alchemist. 'Cause
Yeah,
at,
bro,
at the end of
yeah.
the day, you can only care if you live on Earth. You can only care about it so much.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, 'cause you only
there's
have
only
that
so much we
perspective.
could do. I'm sure we can slow this shit down, nigga. We gonna die. This shit going away at some point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The sun gonna burn up. Everything is gone. You know what I'm saying?
And
It's gonna
hopefully
happen.
Robert tells us when, because this nigga, that was his job.
Right. So apparently he is running for president.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he's
Who
on his,
isn't?
That's true. Now, I remember we've lightly talked about like, cause you were asking me and Lauren like how into politics and stuff we are.
Yeah,
and stuff
like y'all
like
be,
that.
you vote.
Like, yeah, like we vote or I vote and
you care
some-
about your local legislation.
stuff like that. Yeah. So it's like, I will say one thing in terms of like presidents and just political runners, man. In my opinion, you got to look healthy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, you ain't gonna vote for somebody
And-
short, fat,
there's
ugly.
certain-
And
there's a certain archetype of what a leader looks like.
And you
Yeah.
can't sound like fucking Chewbacca. You know what I mean? Like, you can't sound like a goddamn,
This nigga sounds crazy.
You sound like the nigga from Lord of the Rings.
sound
it's
like a
just
car with
little
no
fiend
catalytic
nigga.
converter.
Bruh, Dad
Like-
has a car with no muffler.
Yeah.
The nigga sounds crazy, bruh. And it's just like, I'm sure he might be saying the
But-
dopest shit in this interview. I would refuse to watch this shit.
And you know,
I can't listen to this.
He sounds like trauma. You feel
He
me?
does.
Like,
He's a
He sound old as shit when I heard it earlier.
he's a recovering addict too.
What was his drug of choice?
I don't know. Let's see if
I love
ChatGPT
finding out people's favorite drugs because it just teaches you so
I'm gonna
much
tell
about
you right
it.
now what drug.
him and Hunter Biden
He
probably
looked
got
like
the
a
same
little
connection.
cocaine, maybe ketamine user.
Oh, you're looking it up?
He
Yeah,
looks like he
want
likes
to, but-
powders.
yeah, look it up. I was on ChatGPT for the bio, but yeah,
okay,
look
okay.
up what drugs did.
Are associated with RFK Jr.
Definitely coke.
Yeah, but
Because he
yeah.
even sounds like his nose is little stuff. Like
I thought it was something harder like crack or meth. I think it might be meth, honestly.
deals with powder.
Because his voice was fucked up, so I think it might come from smoking that dog food, boy. Woo!
Heroin?
That dog food.
Jesus Christ.
quarter brick, half a brick.
He's
This nigga, look, he was probably listening to OG the Juice Man, nigga.
Yeah, bro.
He was on that
Juice Man, that
It's
nigga.
that's what I'm saying, bro. Crack, heroin, and that dog food, bro.
Yeah, man.
Dog
Dog food is heroin,
Dog
yeah.
food is heroin. Crack.
Yeah,
I meant to say meth.
yeah.
Crack, meth, dog food. Man, that shit is different, bro.
That shit
But I
hits
knew it was something.
K2.
I feel like he was smoking it. He might have been shooting it up too, but I feel like he was smoking it for his voice to be fucked like that.
He's too smart to be shooting it up because he's in public. He gotta take pictures.
Yeah, because I feel like that was. There's no way he was born with that voice. There's no way.
He sound like Beanie
Voice
Siegel
sound wild,
post surgery.
Nigga, his uncle
but
sounded like a fucking superhero.
The people haven't. Yeah, let's play it for the people who haven't watched this. Just listen to his voice.
Yeah,
I don't know which part this is in.
And
It doesn't matter. I just put any link just because it's crazy. It
And I
doesn't
also
even-
want to say this doesn't make any sense. I don't know if I said that. This doesn't make any sense.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
from the
I was confused as fuck, too.
This nigga
Yeah.
sitting in a barbershop chair and with Mav Harvey. That's crazy.
But I will say that if you are running for president, this is a good. It's good because a lot of them ignore. Like,
it's good that you're tapping in.
Charlemagne, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. You need to go to the Breakfast Club first.
We just randomly said like he went to the Breakfast Club. I don't know if that was
It's not true. I tried to find it. It didn't happen.
But,
Okay, so I
but
just
it
said
would
that
be
shit.
it would be good to start seeing more people going to things outside of the Breakfast Club. Let's see you tap in with all the culture. How tapped in are you? How invested are you in like at least letting us know what the fuck you're
You
trying to
gotta
do?
hit. Yeah.
But when you go here, now I'm questioning what level of Kennedy this
No,
nigga
facts.
is.
100.
Like you do
100.
seem more like his great nephew.
No, so you should
as
go to
opposed his
go to
grandson.
Breakfast Club first for sure. But then you should look at some other ones. It may not be this,
Yeah.
but you know what I'm saying. Look at doing one or two things potentially outside of that.
I'd rather see the nigga go and get drunk with Nori.
The only reason I say I think this is actually in terms of podcast looks maybe better because one thing that did annoy me is that there's too many niggas in the goddamn barbershop.
It's so
But
many niggas.
I did do research and I watched a video where they were talking about that supporting cast that he has.
Yeah.
And some of them are like real activists in their communities. Some of them are pioneers in hip hop from back in the day. Like they do have a lot of like there's even though they're like they just look like side characters to
Underground
us,
superheroes.
they have real superhero credentials and resumes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So, but it's like I feel like they don't display it, or for the average person, we don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Like
And
they don't do a whole Lauren behind the boards type of thing.
right, and
You know what I mean?
and shit.
They don't
I'm
do that.
like, and I stumbled upon somebody talking about the supporting cast. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I've never watched one of their shows, and they like. I might have missed that episode, but it needs to be said. Long
Math
story
only
short.
good for punching niggas.
Yeah, but let's listen to this nigga.
But the crowd along the track was a cross-section of the entire American experience, and all the major cities in Trenton, Newark, Baltimore, Wilmington. We crawled through the train stations at maybe 1 mile an hour because there were so many people in the station, all black faces. They were singing the battle hymn of the Republic, Glory, Glory, Hallelujah, which was the same hymn that they had sung when Lincoln had died, and they brought him.
Does anybody else feel sorry for this nigga? listening
First
to
of
him?
all, I had to clear my throat for him because that's how dry shit sounds. And I just want the audio listeners to know that he has a perfectly fine bottle of water on his lap. Like his voice is dry and crusty for no reason.
Lincoln came on the stage.
He looked like he's struggling really
What did
bad,
he just
actually.
say? Does anybody?
I don't know.
Let's test your comprehension.
I can never hear it. It's like it's so crazy. What the fuck is he talking about? Like
Yeah.
but this nigga's voice is crazy, bro.
Play
Like,
some more. Play some more.
He looks sick too when he's talking.
This feels like
He
a
does
riddle.
look
He
sick
looks
when he
sick when he's
talks.
talking.
Yeah,
like
he-
I don't even. I kind of feel bad for the nigga.
It's like
Anyway.
he's constantly choking on something.
Yeah.
Illinois on the train. And in the countryside, there were whites, and they were, people in military uniform. There were Boy Scout troops standing at attention. I remember passing a Little League field where all of the people, the players on both sides, were standing at attention, holding their gloves at their chest, the coaches, all the people in the stands. There were,
You see him trying to
I
figure out what the
remember
fuck you're talking about?
Yeah, that's
outside
what
of
it was.
Wilmington looking down on a field, and there were 6 nuns standing in the back of a yellow pickup truck, and they were all waving their rosaries and handkerchiefs at us as we passed. People were holding signs that said
Pause. I
goodbye,
can't take
Bobby.
this anymore. This is too
Yeah.
abrassive.
It's
He
bad.
couldn't be the
Yeah.
leader of nothing.
Nothing. No matter.
Yeah,
he could
he-
have been the best qualified person, but you can't speak to us.
You can't communicate. He
Yeah.
sound like when the penguin in Toy Story lost his little sound box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That nigga need a new battery.
Yeah, you're not. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You can't be my president.
No.
Respectfully, bro.
Yeah.
You couldn't
You
even
can't.
lead a
You just-
retirement home.
You just can't, bro. It's
Yeah.
just like Bruh, if we have to go to war, this is the nigga that's supposed to get us, like, let us know that
Inspired.
fuck no, you're not inspiring shit with
Yeah.
that voice.
Yeah,
like,
You're not even inspiring moisture on your vocal cords, nigga.
ah, damn.
He can't even. He don't even have condensation working in his favor right now.
He does have heroin hands, like, you know, just
A little
like
shaky, a little
strong forearms, you know, for needles. You know,
Very
needles, man.
Very vascular.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
More power to him. I'm glad at least his fucking uncle's a legend.
Yeah.
I mean,
That
you can't really. Hey,
it's not really doing nothing for him. He ended up with Mav Hoffa.
yeah.
maybe this is all he could get. Maybe,
Yeah, I was about to say,
maybe
they
the
wouldn't-
Breakfast Club was like, you know what, we're good, bro.
This nigga can't say nothing to us.
But yeah, you can't be my president. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'd rather have Joe Biden. I'd rather have the nigga who can't think straight than the nigga who can't speak.
Yeah, and then
Get the
it's
senses
just the
on.
whole ex-junkie thing. It's one thing to be an ex-junkie. It's another thing to still we hear your junkie past.
Sounds- yeah,
like, why,
sounds
do,
like
why do you
that.
sound like a Brillo pad?
Yeah.
nigga?
It's completely okay to be clean and sober for 20 years, but
I'm still hearing your past decisions, nigga.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
a problem.
yeah.
You know
It
what
doesn't
I
sound
mean?
like you just
That's a
dabbled in the
problem.
shit. It
That's a
sounds like you were.
problem.
It's a big
Sound like you were a
problem.
leader amongst people within this. It don't sound like you got dabbled
It
at all.
sounds like you 3 months into a 6-month rehab.
Yeah.
nigga.
yeah,
Yeah.
bruh. So it's like, shout out to Matt for getting the look. I'm not gonna knock the look, but
Definitely.
It don't
Not
sound
gonna
like it was
knock
that hard to get. I feel like we could get this nigga on that couch
low key, honestly,
with a
low key,
Ricola.
low key. But we
Oh,
couldn't
man.
even. We couldn't even. Nigga's voice is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck that. You can't. You're not my president.
Yeah, nah.
And then I tried to look up if he was married. Who the fuck is gonna be the first woman?
I'm gonna
Who's
ask
the
that
first
nigga
lady?
to read the Declaration of Independence, just so I could, you know, blast from the past.
Nigga, he might choke trying to read
Bruh,
it.
That nigga
Can you
sound
imagine
Can you
like
imagine him saying that
debate?
my fellow Americans?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine that coming up. That's gotta. When you're an American president, you gotta. That my fellow Americans got to be strong.
That shit got a hit.
That shit got to hit.
That shit gotta hit
that
harder
shit
than
better
Pop
have
Smoke ad
goosebumps
libs.
when you say that shit. Like
Yeah.
Barack had a very good My Fellow
he
Americans.
damn sure
had that
did.
shit.
Yeah.
dog.
He damn sure did.
My
You know
fellow
what I'm s-
Americans.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
Jesus
Like,
Christ, nigga.
It's like, yes,
Yeah.
sir. I'm listening. What's up, my brother?
Yeah.
yeah, I'm at attention.
Yeah,
like,
Did somebody
yeah,
say
yeah.
America?
yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. And it's like, that ain't it, my G. And I guess you have to do this. What else are you gonna do? But fuck, man, go back to like
Surgery.
definitely get some surgery. Go back to active
Do
visit.
primary care, nigga.
No, he just needed Ricola and some warm tea. But does this show
A little
like
honey, lemon,
yeah, a little ginger?
With ginger.
ginger. Yeah.
But this just kind of shows anybody could be a candidate, right?
Oh, anybody
Yeah.
can
Anybody
Yeah,
could be a
sure.
fucking candidate.
Oh,
This
shit.
raspy ass nigga.
Kanye showed us that. But yeah, this nigga, he's
He got the credentials in terms of lineage.
or this brother. I'm not gonna call him a nigga because he's trying to help.
Well,
brothers.
he's in a room surrounded by niggas.
Bro, I don't think he's
Yeah.
married. Who the fuck is the first lady? Who is she gonna be? Don't be popping up with no Larry. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna pop up with Larry later?
And don't just try to run and find a bitch off the streets like Trump
Right,
did.
you know what I'm saying? Because we gonna smell that out too. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's a fact.
you try to get you a little Victoria's Secret model
Yeah.
who had a little page.
Yeah.
Then niggas are gonna do their research.
boss a whole
Get a-
up
get
to
a
the
4-year
first
marriage
lady.
going.
Exactly.
Oh my
You know what I'm
God.
saying? Like
Biggest trick in history.
yeah, bro. So
Jesus
that
Christ.
ain't it.
No.
So yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Mav though.
Okay. I think there was let's stay political. This is for the redcoats are coming, nigga. You know what I'm saying? This is the political episode. I'm just gonna tell you that right now.
Oh Jesus.
Because Ice Cube has been going on a podcast run recently, period. And, you know, he did Joe Rogan, and that got a lot of traction because, you know, they were having like a man's conversation of a lot of strong opinions. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, which is why it got a lot of traction. And now Ice Cube is on Tucker Carlson's. He went to Tucker Carlson's show, and it was a 30-minute interview. I think it was longer, honestly, but
It always is.
yeah, the most
It's for television. It gets cut
yeah,
short.
yeah. So I saw the 32-minute version on YouTube, and it was good. And he was talking about a couple things. He was talking about how these liberal stations.
Yeah.
Let's just play this.
And he was also talking about basketball too, about
He was also talking about
Adam Silver, like, yo, come support me. You know,
Yeah, how
the
he-
big
Stop
three.
hating on the kid.
I remember
okay,
that.
so pretty much what I was so pretty much what they were having a conversation with, and this is something that if we're staying political, conservative platforms, and which is why it's always good to have variety. So conservative platforms are winning because they don't have a problem inviting somebody that doesn't agree with them to the
Right.
show.
Yeah.
Right.
Which
They've always been like that.
and
They
they've always
embrace it.
been like
Right,
that.
right.
And I feel like more and more we're realizing that like these liberal platforms, well, there's people, plenty of people have always known they've been on some bullshit. Like, let's throw that out there. But I feel like more people are realizing that they're actually worse in terms of open communication, what they claim they preach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They just
So-
seem to have two different philosophies on approaching different ideas.
Right.
Conservatives kind of like to debate and get to the root of an issue sometimes, as opposed to like liberals. They just feel like if we can shut you the fuck up, we don't even got to prove you wrong. We just don't hear you.
We just gotta silence you.
Right,
Exactly.
right,
Yeah.
right.
And it's same with podcasts. You know what I'm saying? Like, a podcast would be viewed conservative if you have people on that you don't agree with.
Exactly.
Whether you and you don't have to be political on any. You don't have to vote just because. But I think that's one of the things that makes a good podcast network or a podcast show.
Just not voting.
Or an American flag.
I'm about to say you might be right because neither one of us is voting.
You're right. No, but
I voted.
just having
You voted
Once.
for who?
Shit, it was one of them niggas. I just remember going and signing.
It was one of them niggas.
That's how it be.
He was one of them. He sounded like a mail-in ballot.
Hey,
yeah.
He sounded like somebody
I did it
stole
from
his
the crib.
writings.
Yeah, but yes,
Hey.
same. I think that makes a good network or whatever when your show has variety. Like,
Right.
you don't want a bunch of people where it's only one style of guest. You know what I'm saying? The shit,
Only one conversation.
Yeah,
Only-
it gets dry. Nobody
Yeah.
wants echo chambers. Or
Yeah.
some people love echo chambers. Let's be
But
clear. Actually,
those people
Some
don't
people
get
love that
far
shit.
typically.
They do get far, especially when they're in the echo chamber that's paying them. You know,
You know
what
how
I'm
much
saying?
noise you
That's
can make
true.
in an
That's
echo
fact.
chamber?
That's
Yeah,
fact.
yeah.
That's
So
fact.
You
can
got
grow-
acoustics working in your favor.
Yeah, like
I guess I'm really just talking about what I personally like. I guess I don't know.
Yeah. You're talking about what you personally feel.
You're
like.
more objective in your approach.
I try to-
You're not the average consumer.
Yeah.
Right, not at all.
You are
yeah.
the modern man, but you're not the average consumer.
So
Modern white man.
I don't know what clip this is, but this I think I might have screen. I can't remember. See, the problem is sometimes I just don't remember what I screen recorded, but I remember I screen recorded the bitch for a reason. So let's just hit it.
All right, no worries.
How long is this one? Let's always do the short one first.
Yeah, it's 2:31. The other one's 2:42.
And
They
shout
go-
out
Ice Cube,
Okay.
shout out
Yeah.
to Ice Cube for aging realistically.
I was about to say,
Low,
yeah, man.
dead ass. Yeah.
Like this is a
He
realistic
has had a
way to
real
age.
like solid aging, term.
This is what you expect.
It's a big world out here. Everybody doesn't have to adhere to me.
That's called narcissism, right?
Yeah, it seems like it. Yeah, seems like you're trying to bend the universe to your will, and it don't work like that.
We've been talking almost all day now. You haven't mentioned race a single time. We've mentioned economics, rich and poor, a number of times. Do you think that we overplay the role of racial conflict in American life?
Yes, I think race it takes up too much space. There's people that we all have in our lives who are same race that we can't stand. And there's people in our lives from other races that we get along with way better. So it's not about race. It's not about color and gender and this and that. It's about who do you connect with? Who do you vibrate with? You know what I mean? Who's on the same wavelength?
I feel like these niggas
Who
vibing
wants to
right
be
now.
the same kind of person? Who wants to do the right thing when you want to do the right thing? That's who you connect with. So I think a lot of people make a lot of money off of the racists fighting against each other and bickering. And they the ones who push it in our face all the time that we're separate. And
does feel like there's more of that, doesn't there?
Yeah, it seems like it's like you're stuck in a bad movie and you can't get out. Like,
shout out to Tucker. Shout out to Tucker
he used
because
that moment.
he had a whole evolution.
Yeah.
Because there was a point in time, I think a year ago or whenever he got fired from CNN,
yeah.
he was like, "Man, I cried at night because he couldn't look at himself." Like at his past, because it's like, man, like I was being mind controlled and I didn't even know
shit
it.
for the check.
You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
It's kind of like what George Carlin was talking about, what he was going through in like the first like 20 years of his career.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. Shout out to Tucker.
But he locked into this convo though.
He's like, nah,
He's
you know what I'm
getting,
saying?
he gets redder every time Ice Cube answers.
every time. And it's like the camera angles just like goddamn, y'all are having a serious convo.
Nigga, shout
It
to
feels like
Steven
they're talking
Spielberg.
face to face.
Yeah.
This tone of Ice Cube's voice has actually got me locked in. Like, this nigga is speaking some.
He's tiptoeing. He's choosing his words
Yeah.
carefully.
Yeah.
Like he's about
Yeah.
to become
Yeah.
a politician.
And I still haven't watched. I haven't watched the whole Joe Rogan thing, but I did see clips, the ones that like went really viral, where he said things that people were offended over, or whatever you want to call it. You know, like that were controversial.
Well, he
and
like
it was
simple shit like a
Yeah, it was
man
a-
would address as a man.
Yeah, talking about sexuality, stuff
Yeah.
like that. But you know, it was in that same tone.
Because
Like it was in that
said,
same.
it's not about
You
gender.
sound like a man with lived experience that I don't mind listening to speak.
Yeah, for sure.
Long story short.
And then it's like, go ahead, my bad.
I forget what I was about to say.
Well, it's like
I just remembered.
one of the things that I do like getting this vocal version of this more vocal version of just thoughts and opinions of Ice Cube.
I wish you would speed it up a little bit.
Yeah, but that's it. We could always go 0.5 on that too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
Like,
I
you could-
shouldn't have to speed you up.
But
he's a
that's the
little
young
bit
nigga in
older.
you, though.
That's
That's
the
the
young
young
nigga in
nigga.
you.
That's the
Yeah,
young
I'm
nigga
about to
in
say,
you.
I feel like I'm in the back seat asking, are we there yet?
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's just the young nigga in you. You know what I'm saying? Because some of these old niggas, they don't talk fast, but goddamn it, every word matters. You know what I'm saying?
Drive
It's-
slow, homie.
And you might miss it. And you might miss it if they talk fast.
And shit, sometimes it ignores me, but I'll be like, fuck it, this nigga, he is cooking.
yeah.
He is cooking though. You
He's
know what I'm
cooking. He's really broiling.
Yeah. On a 3,
saying? Yeah, but we can finish this. So, you know, this is just a little taste of it. I can't remember what the other clip was. I do want to see what, don't worry about finishing this clip. I want to see what the other clip was about, because
Damn, man. Yeah, Ice Cube.
Is he wearing a Monsters
Ice
Energy
Cube is
drink
aging
hat?
perfect.
yeah, he is.
man.
You know, that's a check involved.
Could he go like the Arnold Schwarzenegger route, like just become a mayor out of nowhere?
Well, okay, I'm glad you said
I was
that.
just thinking
He
about
could,
that.
No, 100%.
I feel like he could
Why
really
you
be.
say that shit so
said it?
racist?
No, 100%. Because that's what I was gonna ask y'all. Or,
Yo, you broke that shit up into 2 different words.
Arnold
He said
Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Bro, I hate his name.
did, he
Schwarzenegger,
did.
nigga. It's like, fuck.
But it did make me wonder what made him step out and all of a sudden be more vocal.
You know what I mean?
I don't know if it's because the
NBA been pissing him off.
Yeah, the big 3 thing is what it
the
felt
big-
like it started.
But I think it's multiple things. It's the big 3 thing. It's also we need more strong opinions now because presidential candidates are making themselves known.
True.
And the more people like Ice Cube that come out with strong opinions that go viral, it forces us to have, when I do sit down with a presidential candidate, well, let me ask you what you think about that, because Ice Cube said some shit that had shit
Right.
turned up.
And you
so
know-
yeah, let me see where you sit on the side of the fence with that. You
And
know?
you know, a lot of times it's not about it going viral. It's just about the consistency. Like, this is the
Right.
nigga who made "Fuck the Police," or at least
Right.
co-wrote a lot of it.
Yeah,
you
right,
feel
right,
me?
yeah.
So it just makes sense for this to be his path.
Right.
You know,
Went
It
from
does,
a
it
nigga with an
does.
attitude to a nigga with an opinion.
A nigga with a
or a nigga with a nigga with political power.
and imagine a mayor with a fitted on,
Fire.
but always a fitted on.
You remember
'Cause
that
know it's
one
never
video of the mayoral candidate that was he was smoking a blunt at the end?
Yeah, I remember
know.
that.
I
ain't
It
seen
I
got
remember
a
that.
lot of traction.
Yeah, it got a lot of traction.
There's a nigga
It was
mayor
in down
very
south
light.
somewhere. Yeah,
Yeah, Atlanta, Georgia,
yeah,
something like
somewhere
that.
like that. Yeah,
He became very likable.
became very
after
like. I think he
Mm.
was. I think he ended up. He was like a mayor or something, low key.
that. Did he win or lose?
Are y'all talking about you're not talking about the same one that was like in Detroit that ran the city bankrupt, that was like prostituting?
No,
Who's Cory
no,
Booker?
no, it's not.
It's not him?
It wasn't
That's
him though.
that's
It wasn't
Detroit.
him though.
You're talking about the gangster.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
it
I
wasn't-
just
it
thought
wasn't
of
him,
the
though.
blackest political
yeah,
guy I
you're
know.
talking about the gangster in Detroit. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there was also a mayor that did crack.
Most of them.
Well, these are people, so they do all everything.
Yeah, people
that niggas
do drugs. Yeah,
These are
do
people.
harm.
We always gotta
These
remember.
are elected officials
Who are
selected
peop-
to run a
Oh,
part of
nobody
the
said
world.
they shouldn't be better, but niggas do nigga shit.
Yeah.
They
these
listen
are
in the
regular ass
future
people.
just like me.
Yeah,
For sure.
Fuck.
that's what it is.
Let's see what this clip was about. This might be about the police, but I can't remember honestly.
Fuck
Or it might
police.
be about like Oprah. It might be.
But he
let's just-
did talk about the police.
He did talk about the police.
Does he
I
have
just
a-
don't remember.
Hey,
I
why you say
fuck it.
Oprah?
yeah, I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
Just hit play.
That's
I
funny.
can't remember.
It's either 12 or Oprah.
And then like where I wanted to go with it comes out. You know what I'm saying? Once I hear it. But
And real quick, does it feel like Tucker Carlson is acting
Wearing a
with these
wig?
mannerisms?
Oh,
It feels genuine so far.
He asks questions with his face.
you got to understand.
yeah, I can't tell.
We
I
don't
don't
have-
watch enough of him to know.
Yeah, I don't know yet.
Personally.
We don't know how you would act if you had a nigga with a 4K camera just on your face. You know what I mean? You wearing a
Like
suit.
how you actually
Like-
look that close. Yeah, that's true.
Perfect
'Cause
lighting.
the
He's
cam-
under a microscope right now.
Yeah, he
knows
really
the
is.
lighting is hidden. Yeah.
Your dog isn't aware of spatial awareness anymore. He just slowly stops giving a fuck like when he was leaning on the table.
Right.
Oh, we pissed him off.
He like, all right.
Oh, now you want the bed.
Yeah, this nigga has a perfectly fine bed, but he just been under our feet for 2 hours.
Shout the dog, man.
Yeah, just lay down, man. Okay, let's watch this.
I've noticed something weird. I've never been a big hip hop fan, but I've met a bunch of hip hop performers.
Yeah,
niggas,
and they're all pretty open minded. Way more open minded than say your average college professor. I wouldn't have expected that. Why do you think that is?
College professors, they all want their jobs, and if their staff or administration is saying, "Hey, we think this way at this college," sometimes they understand what that is and they stick to those guidelines. Rappers, we're free spirits for the most part. Some of us who are not locked down to these crazy contracts, but
he means
we know doing things the way they were done in the past hasn't really gotten us as far along as a people as we have wanted. So we tend to break the mold. We tend to be disruptors. We tend to not wait for an invitation to the party. We tend to either come in through the window, you know what I mean, or kick the front door down. But we're coming to the party. So
somehow
that's
made that question
how we've actually been able to gain success. Because everybody wants you to be in your little hole. Everybody wants you to stay in your lane and all that stupid stuff. And as soon as I hear that, I'm out of my lane immediately.
But you should stay in your lane, don't you think?
No. If I would have stayed in my lane, I wouldn't be here. I would still be in South Central Los Angeles,
selling crack,
not following my dreams.
So you're not surprised that rappers tend to be more open-minded?
Whew, the way he answered that question, he
answered that question
I didn't know how I would answer that question. Like,
I know
shit, Tucker.
exactly how I would answer that question.
Like, goddamn, nigga.
We're criminals. We're used to breaking the fucking law.
That's what I thought about, but that's not. You know what I mean? That's not answering
freedom.
the question.
That's
not the real answer.
Yeah.
It is the real answer.
Nah.
How can you not be open minded when you just did drugs for 2 hours before walking in here?
I think
the nigga's probably not even.
But
on the
you're
shit.
talking about rappers.
No,
not
I think it's the same.
MCs.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck. You sound like KRS-One.
It's the same thing we was talking about last time when AJ said it's like it for a person to start from the bottom and get to the top, you just naturally are way more open minded.
Yeah, we're poor. We used to be poor.
That's what it starts from. And more than just breaking in the shit. Well, you start doing that because you're poor. So yeah, I feel you.
That's what I'm saying.
This question might speak more volumes to Tucker's ignorance.
Yeah.
Like, why would you expect a musically inclined person to be, in a box?
To not be open-minded.
Yeah, to not
You
be.
feel me?
Well, no, just because you musically inclined doesn't mean that you're not strict with some of your convictions.
Well,
But why the fuck is he comparing the mindset of rappers to college professors? That was just like such a weird.
No, that makes sense.
No, that comparison makes sense.
There's two different worlds. So you got to remember, like, there's a lot of white people who just haven't even talked to black people that much.
This is his first time with the
They
nigga.
don't even know. So it's like when they actually can get somebody that they can talk to that won't be offended as their questions.
Especially Ice Cube, nigga.
Ice
The
Cube,
most niggas of niggas.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like I can ask this person questions about black culture that I've literally always wanted to know. But in his world, especially being political and debating, like politicals and college professionals, these shits go hand in hand. Like,
exactly.
Especially like at these like fucking PWCs. Is that what they call them?
PWIs.
PWIs, yeah.
Institutions.
It's like
PWIs.
your teacher will be out there chained to the fucking railroad track with you to fucking boycott some dumb shit.
With a megaphone.
You know what I'm saying? What's up with a megaphone?
Trying to free the nipple.
Shit like that. So it's like he's probably more used to interacting with people like that than people. So when he did start interacting with rappers, he's like, damn, I can have better conversations with them.
That's actually brilliant. They should make this a series.
Yeah.
And it makes sense because it's like he just left CNN Like he just left the devil.
Fox News, right?
He's a free agent for
Or
real.
one of them, yeah.
Yeah, Fox. Yeah, he's a free agent. out here.
Imagine Tucker and Tunchi.
Ugh, that might be terrible.
I'm pretty
I
much.
don't know. I would watch a 12 episode series of him talking to niggas.
Maybe.
Wait. You talking about Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
I don't want to hear shit that nigga got to say, bruh. Lil Wayne
You don't
has been
want to
talking about
hear
the same.
Tucker Carlson ask Lil Wayne about why he doesn't think Black Lives Matter?
No, absolutely not.
That's a fabulous nigga.
Absolutely
crazy.
not.
It would be cool.
That's at least a
Bro,
15-minute segment.
It would be cool,
Lil-
but Kendrick would be a
Yes.
lot more. It would make a lot more.
But
Cold.
you gotta go to both sides of the token. For every Kendrick, you need a Tunchi.
Nah, there's some people we don't need to hear from, and it's like
You wouldn't want to hear Boosie and Tucker.
Oh God,
that. I actually wouldn't want to hear.
That's what I'm saying.
Boosie is more political. Boosie makes more sense than, bro. Lil Wayne lives in his own fucking world.
Yeah.
Nothing that he says, I'll be like, what are you talking? It's
Yeah.
all part of his world. At least Boosie says shit that I'm like, I seen that in the real world. Like,
yeah.
Lil Wayne is so unrelatable.
He's too out of touch.
He's so unrelatable. It's ridiculous.
Boosie
like,
has a lot of perspective. He has a dyking daughter.
Yeah, and
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I had to calculate that at first. I was like,
a dyking daughter.
what did he do to his daughter?
Yeah, so it's. I stopped putting Lil Wayne up in like one of the greatest rappers, even though he's obviously one of the greatest rappers. But I don't care about his music because I'm like,
You don't like it personally?
no, it's like this nigga hasn't talked about anything new for the last 20 years.
Yeah, drugs.
This nigga is 40, almost 50. He's still talking about fucking pussy, money, and weed. This is crazy. Like,
But I mean,
your music hasn't matured at all. Even like we've gotten more growth out of Future than we've gotten out of fucking Lil
Hendrix
Wayne.
was beautiful.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
musically, we've gotten actual like more growth out of. It's the same shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, what? Like, no, I don't want to hear your opinion on anything.
I feel you. I wouldn't want to hear Lil Wayne talking about anything other than like sports or just something.
Yeah, something like that maybe.
But politics, nah. We don't have to hear every rapper talk about
He
politics.
would have more chemistry with like Skip Bayless and just talking about the fucking Clippers than he would with Tucker in the State of the Union.
Right.
He'd probably be alright.
I would rather see Tucker talk to Redman
or Jazzy Jeff,
Something like that, or Method.
Yeah, or Method Man.
Method Man, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. It's
Sick
kind
of
of crazy.
talking about Redman.
But yeah, definitely check out the full interview. It's only 30 minutes
or not.
Or not. It's up to you pretty much.
I
So-
Depends on your patience level.
Watch this over the Math Hoffa and RFK.
Yeah,
'Cause
I'm definitely suggesting this over the Math Hoffa interview.
for your
no
ears.
questions asked.
Oh yeah, I
care
take
about you.
slow talk as opposed to Brillo pad conversations
For
any day.
sure.
And also watch the LOY show and 3 Yoke,
Yes.
Wednesday and Monday. If you haven't already, subscribe, share, hit that bell. Woo, woo.
Absolutely. Okay, we'll get into some fun stuff, dog. We're done with politics. This has all been engaging anyway.
Definitely
But
watch LOY because you get to figure out about teddy bears.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, there's a lot of. I'm not even going to spoil it.
yeah, don't spoil it. It's because I didn't get to listen to the episode yet, so I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you guys are gonna get to find out how gay these niggas' imaginations can
Oh,
be.
sure. you know how Tone. So that means he
It
fucked
could
up.
be- it could be anything.
He fucked up.
There's no fucking up.
He fucked up.
There is no fucking up.
Low-key,
There
when you
is
do
no
get
fucking
mad
up.
immediately,
He fucked
you
up.
might have caught an
I'm
L
not
on
mad.
that.
I'm just wondering why y'all niggas think so gay.
Hey.
I'm just trying to figure out that riddle. Like,
Yeah,
Oh, man.
Yeah, I got to find that when I listen to that.
Jesus Christ. Forgot that.
But just to close off the political thing too, as well, I didn't get to watch it.
Yeah.
But Zerko went to Jesse Peterson. Jesse Peterson, the old black dude. I think he's
the troll dude that I brought up that one time.
Yeah, that always is like amazing, amazing. Beta? Is that what he says?
He be saying beta, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. But just a wild nigga. I didn't get to watch it yet. Zerka's a coked out crack. Yeah,
How did that even happen?
I don't know, but Zerka's but he loves Jesus too. So Zerka's a cokehead.
He loves Jesus.
That loves Jesus and Trump. And
Everything white.
And those are two things that Jesse Lee Peterson loves as well too. So
Yeah.
and Jesse Lee Peterson, it's just so weird. I don't know if he really he's old as shit, or at least he looks old. Did he get popping when he was like damn near decrepit like he is now? Like
That nigga
what was he doing in his 20s, 30s, 40s?
Getting
you know?
hit with a bowl of grits, nigga. That
My
nigga
fault,
face is fucked.
I think I've seen old clips of him when
For
he was
real.
younger, but still like on like being a pundit on like some news shit.
He was. Okay.
I think he's been in broadcasting and talking shit and trolling
For a
really
long
scaring
time.
white people for a very
He's
long
always
time.
been a journalist, but I think he hit his stride in like 05. That's when it's like,
Yeah, let's zoom in. Jesse Lee Peterson is an American conservative radio. Yeah, that's what he was doing, radio and broadcasting.
Oh, he was a pastor.
Pastor and broadcaster. He is the founder of the Brotherhood Organization of a New Destiny, a Christian ministry, and host the programs the Jesse Lee Peterson Radio Show.
74.
The Fallen State TV.
The Fallen State. The Fallen State is what Zerka was on. That's where. That's when he'll have like DC Young Fly. That was an episode of The Fallen State.
Does he have
like
a movie called Uncle Tom? Is that what I'm looking at right there?
That looks like Uncle Tom 2, 1 and 2.
Oh, gee. Okay.
oh my God.
It was so good they did it twice.
This is crazy.
It's about to be a trilogy.
It's rated.
Is LeBron James listed in the cast?
This nigga had Frederick Douglass in the cast.
What the fuck? Is this a doc? It's got to be a documentary.
Frederick Douglass, LeBron James, Tucker Carlson, and Colin Kaepernick all in one film.
Who signed off to put these people in the cast
And why?
position?
This
That's
shit is-
crazy.
Is it 99 cents on YouTube?
Yeah. Or it's on Amazon Prime for free.
Oh yeah, I got Amazon Prime.
It's on Tubi for free too.
Word.
Yeah.
What's the rating? They got any ratings on this?
We can look it up.
It
I
might be
guess.
any something.
No, stay on that page. Just go up.
Yeah, and
I
scroll
didn't see it
right.
up here. Are you talking about right here?
Yeah, scroll
They don't have a description of the film?
Nah.
Yeah,
Reviews.
yeah.
Oh,
Go to-
reviews.
go to
Boom, boom, boom.
reviews,
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Damn.
4.6?
Oh shit! That's getting up there.
4.6 stars out of 5. How many ratings they
Yeah,
got?
how many ratings is that?
285.
Okay, that's a
That's not
decent
bad.
sample size.
Wait, conservatives.
Rotten Tomatoes is at
96%.
96. IMDb 8.3 out of 10.
I'm gonna assume a lot of
Critically
white people
acclaimed.
watch this. And conservatives, they love supporting each other.
They do. They will support bullshit too.
Let me read this first comment. The movie was extraordinarily truthful and too familiar. What I liked most about the movie was that it captured Black America from many different walks of life, different backgrounds, different upbringings, people from different regions of the country and in different stages. So it's like a compilation of colored folk.
Is that a black person's avatar? What
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but
No,
with the
zoom in.
perm.
I need to see-
It's a wig.
I need to zoom all the way in. 'cause
That's as
need
far
to
as I
s-
can go.
Fuck that.
That's a
looks-
bot. Ain't
that
no
look-
way.
That looks insane.
Look
Yeah.
at that shit.
That looks like a
that looks
character from Hey Arthur.
That looks like a nigga with a bob wig.
Yeah, it's a wig. It's a wig on there. For sure.
Nah, dog.
Nobody's hair is like that for real.
I don't know, this seems critically acclaimed.
Can you click on the 1-star review?
Yeah. I don't even let. It won't let me click.
This nigga made a movie called
There's
Uncle
a
Tom.
way
This
to
shit
do
is
that
crazy.
shit.
Yeah, I don't know how I can't click on anything.
I wonder what LeBron had to say.
Uncle Tom 1 and 2. I don't even think these people. I honestly don't feel like they sat down with them. I feel like they were
shown
like,
in the
like they
joint.
just highlighted them.
Put some B-roll of them in there.
Yeah,
and
you know
can
what I'm
listen
saying?
And they
as
just had to
credits to
sign
that.
off on saying, sure, use it.
But that's what's weird about it. It's like Frederick Douglass, we know, didn't make an appearance in that movie.
Yeah, it's impossible.
But he has him under the cast. What the fuck is that about?
Maybe
You know
it
what I'm
might be
saying?
like some free use act.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
Love to watch this movie though. Snoop Dogg's in this motherfucking nigga.
They-
This is a black all-star
They
cast.
talked about Snoop
Tucker
Dogg.
Carlson.
Well, it is from all walks of life.
All walks of life, so you get
Oh,
the
goddamn.
Jay-Z's in this.
He just put
Candace
every
Owens,
nigga in
Morgan
this to
Freeman.
sell
Every nigga in the world. Charlamagne's in this.
This looks more historically accurate than the African American Museum in DC though. I ain't gonna hold you. Will Ferrell.
I think that was Langston Hughes down that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Great. Oh, I'm gonna watch it. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
nah.
at least watch the beginning
Came out
of
in
it.
You
2020.
kind of have to, right?
Yeah.
If it's bad, I'm refunding my 99 cents.
It's got
No,
the
no, no.
same ratings as Oppenheimer.
Just go on Tubi because it's free on Tubi.
Tubi is a free.
Yeah,
there's no
yeah,
subscription.
yeah.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
no subscription. That was
Okay.
free.
How you think people get their movies up there like that?
Yeah, you know, black people don't make accounts, nigga.
Crazy ass movies.
Damn.
We
Jesse
was about
Lee
to talk about something about this nigga though.
No, we were just.
Black people
Well,
don't make
I was pretty much just asking. I said Zerka went there, and I was pretty much just asking where did this nigga come from. He looks terrible. Like he's so old.
is there a
and
snippet
He
of
nasty.
looks
this?
like a UK black, and you know how there's
I
like
think he's
it's
in
a
the.
little alt-
I feel like he's in the UK.
Yeah.
Search where's he located.
There's no conservatives.
I don't
over
think he
there.
lives in the US.
He's an American
I think
nigga.
his show's in the UK for real. I don't know. I could be completely wrong.
He kind of reminds me a little bit of Petey Green if he was cooning a little bit more.
I don't
guess
know
you would
where
say.
he is now. Oh, he resided in Milwaukee for a while. This is just,
Florida.
yeah, Florida, Milwaukee.
Why does this say did anti-LGBTQ plus minister Jesse Lee Peterson? Did he take a real stance against him?
Oh, absolutely.
That's what it sounds
Oh,
like.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
You can tell by the
absolutely.
way he cuts his goatee. He don't like gays.
So Alabama,
Yeah.
I guess.
That's
Sweet
right.
home.
He grew up on a plantation. He did say that.
Yeah.
Wow. We went to school on the plantation. We didn't turn out like Jesse.
Yeah. No.
No.
Exact opposite.
Yeah, we became super niggas.
Life is all about perspective.
He has one child. I wonder what his child's views are.
I wonder what that nigga going
He
through.
probably is half white.
He had that one child out of wedlock too.
Oh, wow. How you know that?
Just like a nigga.
I watched the show before. It's
Oh,
fucking
shit.
it's
The
crazy.
show's crazy. I've watched it before too. Yeah, it's
Wow.
crazy. It's a funny watch though.
Yeah, because I watched
Yeah.
that came up on the DC Young Fly show.
And he just
On the
giving it
DC
up like that?
Well, he asked DC Young Fly was asking him because he was judging people so crazy. DC Young Fly was like, "You not married? You got a kid?" He said, "You had a baby out of wedlock." He said, "Yes, I made a mistake, but it's amazing."
It's an amazing mistake. Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah.
At least he reflected on it.
Of course,
He's like the creepy old nigga that I feel like prostitutes hate when they he calls. You
He's
know
the
what I'm
one,
saying?
yeah.
Like he's
Prostitutes hate?
Yeah.
no. I'm just saying like.
I know what he means.
When I think of like a prostitute dealing with a client that they don't want to deal with, it's like
him.
they look
Yeah.
like Jesse Lee Peterson.
It's like the annoying white woman you got to deal with at work every now and then. It's
right.
like, fuck.
Yeah, it's
gotta deal
like
with this
God.
shit.
And then there's like they're the peak of creepiness because they paid you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like everything about this nigga is weird, but he
Probably paid you
He pays the
weird.
best though.
Like, he tips the best.
He tips the best,
but
yeah.
he gives you moist bills, and it's like
Yeah.
mysteriously wet.
Exactly.
And you don't
yeah.
know why.
Exactly. Shit like that. He just strikes me as that type of nigga. But yeah, let's go back to okay, so let's reminisce on last week Nelk Boys Steinberg.
Shout out to Steinberg.
I have become a Steinberg fan. I'm a
Yeah.
Steiny fan.
Yeah.
He has a podcast called
See,
One.
you can't even say that without having a creepy face.
Yeah, I was about to
Like,
say.
like, what does it mean to be a fan of Steinberg? You a peeping Tom as well?
No.
Yeah, it's just a good question. The nigga is so weird. He's so weird. I can't look away.
I saw
feel
somebody say it in the
I can't
comments.
look away.
Yeah.
I put a comment in there. I screenshot a comment that I said, "Oh yeah, this is why I enjoy this." It sums it up.
What?
The comment said,
Steiny's major insecurities, awkwardness, and lack of self-awareness carry him. Laughing my ass off.
That's
laughing my fucking ass off.
That's what it comes down to, bro. He's it's like he's hilarious. So this is the concept of this is the concept of his podcast, One Night in Steiny, right?
Yeah.
One Night in Steiny is never in the same studio. That's number one. I know they travel a lot, but a lot of the time he ends up at Bradley Martin's house. But it's a podcast that he really doesn't have control over. A lot of the times he invites hot women. Normally they're OnlyFans women, but they're hot.
Hot
And-
whores.
Yeah, and he's also using this as an opportunity to flex that he has a podcast and hit on them simultaneously. So
It's a circle jerk for him.
every episode, that's normally what every episode is. Like,
He's trying to be like Adam.
he'll open up the episode and
Yeah.
just be like, it doesn't like. I'm sure you're wondering. So then he'll have one of his homegirls that's actually his homegirl, right? He already tried to fuck. She said no. And he's like, okay, I'm okay with the friend zone.
Yeah.
So he has one of those
He's
homegirls.
been defeated.
This is all in real time.
This is all in real time. No. The friend zone one that is just there. They've already crossed that bridge maybe on another episode or when they first met in real life. So she's there to bring him back to reality. So and it's funny. And then the new girl's there. She don't really understand what the situation is.
Yeah.
So like,
She don't understand how weird
it doesn't
is.
fail. Within the first 5 minutes of every podcast, he'll say something like, he'll say to the girl he's trying to hit on, I know there's like this like weird awkwardness between us because like I used to bang her back in the day, and it's just like the girl be like, "What the fuck is happening?" This shit be funny as hell, my nigga.
Yeah.
Oh my
It'd
God.
be funny as shit.
He's trying
It's
to use
like-
that as an accolade.
bro. He's
No, it's a tactic.
He's
it's
like,
a tactic.
Yeah,
it's a
I see it.
It's like
But-
if you assume attraction, you're gonna kind of manifest it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and it's-
Right.
If you, the reason I like him is because if you read like a law of attraction book or a pickup artist book,
I was just about to
just
say,
gonna
yeah.
say, Steiny seems like the type of nigga that
He
has
radiates all of
the
it.
game on Audible.
yes, he
Yeah.
radiates all of it, but he doesn't have any of the swag to pull it off.
Make,
Yeah.
make sure women know you get pussy.
You can tell
Like-
he's
Yes,
into
yes,
it.
Yeah.
Which is that's why
That's what I was saying.
That's why I love watching this shit. And once again, I already said the people around him don't mean him well, and I'm kind of laughing at him too. But I'm faithfully tuning in for this book. This is crazy.
It's just he just speed dates for a whole podcast.
Essentially, bro. And then within 30 minutes, the girl's not with it. And then he
She's
realizes
awkwarded out.
they friend zone him. It's crazy. It's
You call these bitches hot. I don't like the word hot.
Well,
But I'm
that's
curious
no,
to
no,
see
no.
what these bitches look like.
I'm speaking as if I'm like part of the Nug Boys.
If he's a
like,
white guy,
if
yeah,
I'm
You've
a
already
white
been
guy,
turned. How many videos have you watched? Jesus Christ.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I probably watched like
At least 5, 6.
at least 7 or 8.
See,
nigga.
if you watch too many of them, you literally gonna become a happy dad. They advertise that shit everywhere.
Yeah.
No.
Their commercials are fire too, though.
I'm a Steiny One Night in Steiny fan before a Nug Boys fan. I'll never watch them. I'm not really watching the Nug Boys unless I have to.
Niggas ain't weird enough for you.
Yeah, I will watch One Night in Steiny for my actual pleasure.
Because we was talking about, like, I've watched like 30 minutes of one episode like weeks ago. Because I was just like, this nigga has his own podcast. And it wasn't terrible.
Yeah, it wasn't. But he doesn't even really have control throughout the whole episode.
He's still
That's what makes it brilliant.
That's what makes it even better. It's like Bradley will be there, Sarah Safari will be there.
Yeah.
These other people have more fucking power and are better at guiding the ship, and he'll let them guide the ship, but then realize he has no control, and then be like, "Is this my podcast or is
You
this
think
yours?"
he knows
Like,
that most people are laughing at him instead of with him?
Absolutely.
He knows that. He's playing on it, right?
Absolutely.
Gotcha.
Well,
But it's a combination of both.
I don't think
That's what makes it beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't think he's playing with it. More so, just riding
The wave.
He just
the wave.
I got to do what I got to do to make these checks clear.
I think he associates them. I think he takes, like, no matter what it takes to get there, he feels the same about both outcomes.
Yes, 100%.
Laughing with me or laughing at me.
As long as I get here. As long as I get to the destination.
I feel
don't
that
give a
though,
fuck.
but that's but a lot of people in media feel that way. a
But
little
as
bit.
long as there's hot chicks around you, that's important. You
that's
gotta
it.
have
That
hot
is important.
chicks
That's
around
important.
Now that's his caveats. I need that there.
Yeah.
Because this still solidifies who I am.
you. Exactly.
Yeah. But let's just watch this. This is just one incident, but this is hilarious.
But how have you been journaling pretty hard? Like I picture you writing a lot right now.
Like, yeah.
Do you want to read us a page out of that or no?
You want me to go grab it?
Yeah.
Said journal actually
That's
exists.
part of his
Yes.
game. There's no fucking.
Oh wait.
He just makes me so uncomfortable. Like, I'm honest, it's kind of hard to watch sometimes.
Well, don't do that.
Actually,
nigga.
don't put
It
this on
just
the
started.
screen.
Huh?
Yeah, don't put this on the screen. 'Cause I
Like, the
know
way he just asked him to read out his journal, it felt like he just asked him to flash the camera.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah.
you want to read some of that?
But
you can't
that's-
get some of that shit up?
That's what makes the show good.
That's his awkwardness, his white boy awkwardness. But can you go back like 2 seconds?
Oh, he
they showed the
skipped
white
forward
woman.
too, though. He skipped forward. That's what happened.
Yeah, I skipped forward.
skipped
Yeah,
forward.
on the.
He said go back 2
I didn't.
You trying to see that white girl?
trying to see it.
No.
I think that
You're
was
gonna
Scott Bree,
see. It was Scott Bree. You're gonna see it. You're gonna see it.
Whoa.
Nigga, she all over no jumper.
Scott Bree's a legend.
We cover, nigga.
Well, maybe not a legend, but Scott Bree's popping.
Never.
Okay.
But yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Do you journal?
Yes, but
Fuck no.
You might need to.
I cry. So what I wanted to say is I think we're looking in the wrong places. So I thought of 3 places that we should start looking for chicks. We should start hiking Saturday
Hiking?
at 8 a.m. because no chick that's on a hike at 8 a.m. went out the night before.
Very true. Okay.
Okay.
That makes sense.
I bought a laptop and I want to start taking a laptop to a coffee shop, and I also bought a dress shirt and then go AirPods, dress shirt, and laptop at a coffee shop and be more sophisticated type bitches.
You've been practicing this one at the gym.
No, I have not. This is all planned, bro.
Yeah, you've been planning at the gym with me. I remember you
Well,
talking
yeah,
about
because
this.
I went through some shit too.
What did you go through?
I was in a 2.5 week relationship, and
Do you pay the girls you're with? I'm just like, I can't believe that they're with you, like, like sincerely.
Yep. It's a great question.
No, like I think everyone wonders
You're the
that.
worst
Like,
fucking-
why aren't they?
He's
with
hurting.
you? I'm
you're the
just
worst
being-
co-host I've
blind
ever met in my
listeners.
life.
I just have a lot of
me.
questions. Sorry.
He said you're the worst
Okay, let me ask
person I've
you
ever met in my life.
Worst co-host.
Okay.
So this is the I tried to fuck you friend, but I got friend zone. That's who Scott Bree is in this situation.
And she's cool, but like, she ain't like. She got to suck my dick right now. Like, bitch,
Right.
don't think you that cute.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
I mean, I'm not saying she the baddest in the world, but that's like.
Have you seen
Like,
any of her
if she
work?
tries to leverage her. What'd you say?
Nah.
Have you seen any of her work?
Oh, nah. I don't even want to see her work.
Yeah,
But if
nah,
she thinks she
I
can
don't
leverage her
typically watch white
prettiness, you know,
She definitely can't do that.
she ain't that pretty.
Nah, no.
It don't take that. It don't take that much. She can leverage that.
She's
She can
pretty
leverage
enough.
that.
She's
She can
pretty
leverage
enough to where it's like if you had to like distract the security guard.
She can leverage. She can leverage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
she
the
can
movie
leverage that.
plot shit.
Yeah, with Sandra Bullock, nigga. But but she's white girl cute.
Don't let
White
him just
girl
slide by
cute.
that. He knows
White-
3 white girls: Sandra Bullock,
white girl,
Anne Hathaway.
The timing on that was great, though.
because of the Ocean's 12. You know, you gotta watch the movie. But shit, white girl cute is like black girl average to me. I like black bitches.
I think that's what it comes down to.
Or she's pretty.
To
She's
be
not
fair,
cute. She's pretty.
She's pretty. Yeah, she's
she's
pretty. She's not top of the food chain.
No.
I thought cute comes before pretty. I thought pretty is more.
Cute does come before pretty.
Yes.
Yeah. So you saying? So you saying?
No,
she's pretty.
no. I'm saying.
He's
whoa,
saying
whoa.
she's cute.
Pretty comes before cute.
Oh,
No.
no.
The fuck?
Cute
Nah,
comes
nigga.
before pretty.
Cute comes before. Yeah.
Cute, cute, pretty, beautiful, gorgeous,
stunning.
Cute,
is the next
pretty. I don't know. Pretty seems like. I feel you. They're close.
They're close, but
pretty
I feel
sounds
like to be fair,
diet.
and what I will say this is what I feel like in the black community, people use pretty more, but like I feel like
pretty is
I
objectively.
don't know. I
you
feel like
look
black people
objectively
use
good.
when
Yeah.
you are with the homies, if a nigga be like, I never been around you, be like, yo, like this is a pretty bitch. It's usually a cute bitch or a
Right.
bad bitch.
Yeah.
Like we skipped the pretty.
I ain't never heard you call a girl cute though. She's cute. I've heard you call a girl
because
handsome.
because
but that was an insult.
Like, yeah, that's fine. I have said that, but it's also, I mean, yeah. You've heard me say that,
nigga. No,
I use I use both pretty
Yeah.
interchangeably, but I rank them cute, pretty, beautiful, gorgeous.
As do I.
Pretty, cute, and cool is all the same to me.
Pretty, cute,
and cool. Like, oh, she cool.
She cool.
Nah, she cool. Cool
is the model.
Yeah.
Cool is cute.
Cool
Yeah.
is
Cool and
bare
cute is the
minimum.
same.
And cool might even be one level below cute.
Yeah, she cool. When you say she cool, you kind of just trying to be polite
Yeah.
because it's not the worst thing they could
Nah,
possibly have.
or you're not
Cool,
trying to
but she's-
gas her in your own head. Like, this bitch is cool, but she ain't.
Oh, so you
You
saying
gotta
that's
do
your
that
male
too
ego?
sometimes. But
Sometimes
cool,
you gotta do that.
Cool almost sounds like she's just fuckable. It's a nice way of saying she's fuckable when you say she's cool.
But Sky Bree is product tested.
Sky Bree is pretty.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, because cute is just saying somebody ain't ugly. Like, oh, they cute.
Pretty much.
That's just
Pretty
saying somebody
much.
ain't ugly. You know what I'm saying?
And like we still
Well,
haven't seen like a still shot of it.
Rank them in the comments.
For,
Rank them
yeah,
in
for
the
the people in
comments.
the comments, I want to hear y'all answer and
Yeah,
what
on
y'all
how
think about Sky Bree.
and how y'all rank them. Yeah, but let's finish watching this.
Ever met in my life. This isn't.
I
supposed
just
to be
have a
shade
lot
at
of
me.
questions.
This is too funny.
Okay, let me ask you two things. Do you have fun when you hang out with me? Are you entertained? Am I funny?
It's kind of like
Oh my god!
This is the
like,
best part.
at your
This is
expense.
why I buy it. Insecurity.
This is not going the way you thought it was gonna go.
No, what the fuck? You guys
No,
gonna
no, no.
chat on the side?
No,
Dude, I said
Steiny,
nothing to her
I
today.
do want to say I stream on Twitch now. My chat, at least like several times the stream brings you up, and I always say I love Steiny so much, but I also hate him so much.
Yeah.
I do enjoy hanging out with you because it's entertaining, but I just like you're one of the like most interesting people I know.
Okay, so anyway, before all those rude comments,
This nigga's the best, bro.
This is
Hold
sad.
on, there's another
This
one
is
that I didn't.
bullying. This is actually bullying.
No, this is. There's
This is
another
exactly
one.
what
Go
this
to
is.
YouTube. You have to see this other one.
She called him interesting.
Go to One Night in Steiny.
Interesting in like how a car crash is interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go to
Or like you know how
go
there's
to his
asthma videos of pimple popping.
because he don't have
Yeah,
that many
like,
episodes.
Interesting because it's gross.
It's a girl. I think the girl's name is Karen.
Damn,
It's a recent one.
he got the same model bitch every time.
Yeah, he likes blonde with.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. The hot chicks.
With
Show
bountiful
them this.
tits.
Show them this.
okay.
Show them this so they know what we're talking about.
Yeah,
this is his
facts.
thing.
Shit, this is what I'm talking about. nigga.
That's what I'm saying. I know you get the same thing every time.
Yeah, and you can't call these women bad bitches. These are hot chicks.
That's
Yeah,
it.
these
you
are
gotta
hot
adopt white guys.
Yeah, because it's not gonna make sense if I
Yeah, it's
explain it
hot
any other
chicks.
way, bro.
That's a hot chick right there, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, these
I
are
feel
like,
like-
a lot of these are like some of these are porn stars too.
All of them, probably all of them.
Yeah, I see.
Those are the only
I see.
bitches he has a chance with, for real.
AJ has left his seat to get a better view
At some of this cleavage.
of that you like.
Is he talking to a midget hot chick right
AJ's
there?
trying to find the one that he likes.
The midget bitch made $20 million in 1 year. She should join the circus.
Katie Sigmund, maybe. So it was
Bridget
K,
the
right?
midget.
All them Falls does good work.
Yeah, I've seen her before.
Yeah.
Y'all have seen them before.
I've seen.
That's how I figured
her
he
work.
that's how I
Tony
figured out
smiled
that
when he said that.
Well,
I
that's how I figured out that
grimaced.
he is porn stars. She's the only one I recognize.
Yeah. Yeah, she's the only one I've ever jacked off to, for sure.
Man, I don't be man. I watch black bitches.
Yeah,
I'm saying.
You know,
Yeah.
Dr. Umar Johnson would be proud of you, Prince.
Yeah.
But I mean,
thank you, King.
Why you made that? When you said it back, it just made it more sense.
Because whoa, you gave mine. But I mean,
because I don't think her name is in this shit.
Yo, Jesus, nigga, this bitch better look like
No,
the
I'm
Fountain
not,
of Youth.
But
Nigga, no. I'm not searching. I'm not searching something for y'all. I found it. It's The Truth with Sarah Safari and Bradley Martin.
And then you wonder why saying you don't like shit, nigga.
right here.
Yes,
You don't
it's
like
that
shit
one.
initially,
It's that
nigga.
one.
What you mean? What you mean?
Okay,
What you mean?
Start from the
Just a
beginning of
small
this
example.
episode, and make sure you don't put this on the screen
It's-
either.
Oh yeah, I watched this one.
From the top.
This awkward ass bitch.
From the very top.
From the top, it gets
Awkward. She
cracking
wasn't
immediately.
awkward. He was on the
It doesn't
fucking
take long. Steiny gets right to the right. You know what I'm saying?
This Bradley really don't like Steiny either.
They friends. It look like.
Welcome back to another episode.
Hey guys, what's up? Sarah Safari here. We're back at it with One Night with Steiny, okay?
He doesn't even
open
this
Two
nigga's
nights
pod.
for
He
me.
doesn't even open his own show. That's what I'm saying. This shit is
This is
amazing.
our first time on Steiny's.
What?
Oh, okay.
Well, no, I've been here.
Okay.
Told that hoe
Haley's
what?
first time.
Are you really going to start this off? Okay, go ahead, sir.
Okay.
Oh my
Tell
God.
us why you gathered us here today, please. Because
What's that
honestly, I'm
smell?
like fucking, I'm pissed.
What's that
Yo,
smell?
you're you gotta scoot over. You're fucking
You're way
in
too
my
close
space.
to me. First.
Scoot over. She's at the edge.
Pause real quick.
Sorry.
Shit like that.
Yeah.
That's a planned
Yeah.
bit. You can tell.
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You can tell he knew he was gonna do that when he
Yeah.
got in there. He's probably walking around letting them open up the podcast
So
so
he
he
could
can
think
build
about
the
it.
confidence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Everything is. That's why it's the best because it's like I know he's planning all this.
You can see this shit.
He
can
let them
see it.
sit down so they can be stationary. So wherever he sits, it's like he's trapping them.
He's the
Yes,
only one
yes.
with a loose mic.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, he can move the most.
And then when he steps in, he's automatically the center of attention
Bro,
because he's the only
he's
thing
sick.
still moving.
He's sick,
Yeah.
bro. He's
Yeah.
sick.
They faded the fuck out the side of his head too. That
They
shit
did.
Is,
They did.
crazy, though.
It looks
glowing.
great.
It's almost
yeah.
like there's no cameraman and he had to turn on his own cameras.
Yeah.
The way he walked in.
Yeah.
Like
He said, "Oh, y'all started my podcast for me? Oh, let me just stroll on camera then." But yeah, go ahead and hit it.
This is close to Hugh Hefner. He's
Okay.
gonna get.
What?
I don't know what's happening here, but
Okay.
Steiny's my
I think
son.
this is episode 13.
is it?
Yeah, one
Bad
episode.
luck
13.
number.
Fuck, that is a bad luck number.
No, I love that fucking number. And I'm back at Brad's house. It's nice enough to have me over here. I have Kaylee here.
Keep going.
First pod. You look beautiful.
There you go.
Wow.
Keep putting it-
And then
Wow.
Right to it.
Sarah
Stunning.
Safari's here. Some people care, most people probably don't. But we're glad to have her back. She's a good friend of mine. Wow. So I actually just wanted to bring us all together because,
Actually, I have an issue. I just want to address.
sure.
you know she can suck a dick.
By the way, it's an open thing. You can say whatever you want.
You know,
Wow.
I wanted to
I
say
saw
that
like
from
other
the
people
beginning. I
that you
just
brought on
didn't
your
know that.
podcast got like a Van Cleef bracelet
Okay,
and
so
stuff.
skip
And I
this
just
a
Yeah,
little
didn't
that bit.
get
Ever since
anything,
you said it,
even
nah,
though I
Just skip that a little?
that's all I can see.
Who, Sarah?
Yeah, she looked like she could suck
can
it.
suck
yeah,
it.
yeah. She
Yeah.
could play.
I think-
she could play a flute. nigga.
Yeah.
Low key.
Yeah.
I think her. Oh, actually, while we're in this, because we got to get off this soon. I think that she exposed that her and Bradley are fucking around too, because you know that's always been a thing.
Really?
That's
my
always
God.
been a thing.
A porn star fucking around?
Somebody fuck somebody.
Sarah
else.
Safari's not a porn star. She's
She's not?
She's a fitness chick.
Oh, well, she has more sexual energy than the
bitch on the
girl
left.
on the left.
Yeah.
The girl on the left is more like an alderman.
Yeah.
She looks good in certain spots.
Yeah, but she don't do nothing.
Yeah,
Right.
she's
But
not.
this
She's not.
girl-
She's not no OnlyFans. She's like a.
I've seen her work.
She signed a.
Or I've seen her flex.
You've seen her squats?
Yeah,
I've seen
she
her
be
flex.
flexing crazy abs and shit like that. Like,
Is
I've
she
seen
one
her
of them
flex.
strong built bitches, or she just one of them like I got a fat ass and
She's-
I earned it?
no. She doesn't even have a fat ass.
Yeah.
She's well. built.
You want to know what I think? I think she goes to Pilates and then goes to the gym just to sit around and be with the boys.
Okay.
You know, she's one of those bitches. But she has the look of a girl that knows what she's doing. You know what I mean?
You can tell by the way
I'm feeling her right
be
now.
grabbing the microphone a little bit.
Yeah. Bitch is promiscuous.
It's so funny because I watched a lot of her content recently, and everything that y'all saying is everything she's against, which is why it's even funnier.
Wow.
That
And
can't
she-
be true.
And she's really square.
Thou
can't be
shalt
true.
not protest too much.
She's really square.
That can't be true.
She's square ass content.
She does have the look that she ain't that square.
Content though.
Yeah.
Content is
no,
content.
Content is content for sure.
Content is content,
For sure.
and that doesn't show ability in the bedroom.
Oh,
No,
That's
no,
not
no.
a good
That's
reflection.
very true. And like we said, the conservative ones presenting Well, I said that.
Some of them.
Some of the
But
some
I
of the
could just-
sluttiest whores are librarians.
Yeah,
Yes.
Well,
but
all
that,
librarians. are
yeah, I
whores.
was gonna say, but that is like that's also presenting a little bit. You can kind of see it in the library too. You looking at me like,
Yeah.
so,
He
I know
said that
he's
shit
talking
like he had a past experience, like he had some overdue books.
But it's true though. Like
fucked the librarian
you
before,
know
for
that they
sure.
a little. That's like the same thing with like anime chicks. Like they're slutty. You know that.
Cherry did say she has a throat deep like a man. I mean,
She said it's endless.
it's endless,
Yeah.
bottomless. Jesus Christ. Shit is a
Skip forward just a little bit. I don't want to miss. He says the most awkward, weird.
How far you think I should go?
Just hit play. Just hit
I was about to
play
say,
and
you might-
click.
I'm about to say,
No,
you,
okay,
you
okay,
might
got
be
you,
able
I
to
got
just
you.
start
Click
with
and
words.
click.
I got you.
Yeah.
I didn't know like. Anyway,
No,
I didn't want to.
Just play.
Okay, I didn't know what you're saying.
I'm saying use the directional pads to hit right.
Okay, I got
5
you.
seconds at a time.
Got you.
No, I don't regret doing that, like buying that. But I mean, it was like a impulse. I had been drinking and like I just did it, and so I definitely won't do that
How come you
again.
never got me a gift?
Yeah, this is crazy.
Bro, I feel like just being boys and like is all we need. Like, why do I have to buy you something? You're never gonna buy me anything, you know?
No bought me anything?
No, I just want to be friends.
You don't think I've ever bought you anything?
No,
You've
maybe a meal.
you've never bought me anything
Oh, he's
either.
about to bring up
But
that
I,
That's not exactly true.
me and Brad were talking about Adam22 and how, like that whole situation. And
Yeah,
it's,
straight up, would you let your girl do that?
No, but I was saying like Adam22 looks like he's pretty fucking happy.
I
like
mean, does
he's
money
it's
buy
weird, but
happiness?
he seems happy.
Does
No,
money buy happiness?
no, but I think maybe letting your boy smash your chick. So I was gonna say, Brad, maybe I smash your chick.
What the fuck are you talking about?
see the
Like, where
setup?
did that come from?
I don't know. I
Watch
just
this, watch
if
this
you're
now.
having girl
Look at
problems, I don't know if
Sarah.
you are or not.
Bro,
But if you
look
are,
at
like,
Sarah's face.
Like,
let me hit. You know what? I think actually
He
because
like,
like,
nigga, you better tell
you know
a
when they
joke
talk about
right
shoes
now.
and them not fitting?
yeah.
Like, you can't fit in these.
Okay.
Just be honest with you, bro. You just
No,
not
but
fit in these
no,
shoes.
but that's
pause
that's
it.
what you're not
No, no,
getting
no.
at.
Hold on. It's
Okay, bro.
coming.
Okay, what am I not getting out of it?
Like you think like I probably can't lay it down quite like you. So let her come
Are you
have a
winking
bad.
at me?
What?
What are you winking at me? What are you saying?
No, bro. So like let her come have like a bad experience. She'll leave, like she'll be upset, unsatisfied, and then she comes back to you, and then she'll be more loyal to you forever.
Why would
it's
you
actually smart?
Why
bro.
would you want to like smash
No,
this girl?
this
I'm
is
just
why. This
curious.
is why they're not intellectually as
His
smart as
girl.
I am. is
You're talking
because-
about they as
They?
in them?
Yo,
Yeah.
who's they?
Kaylee, you're very smart. That's why I put them as a different category.
Oh, you're
But-
saying them as in us?
yes, bro. Okay, but
What
let me
fucking pronouns are you using?
let me
over here,
finish.
man?
Let me
Okay,
finish.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the reason that
Oh
Adam
my
really played
God, that's
smart
gonna kill him.
is because he let the most hung guy in the world hit his chick. I'm not saying that I'm not in that category, but I'm definitely not.
So he's saying the least hung guy can hit your chick.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying like
And
don't.
then be like, wow, that was so terrible. So
Bradley, I
Dude,
miss you.
it's
I
genius.
need you back.
It's genius. That's genius, bro. And I'm not.
Honestly,
I don't think
I don't think it's necessary.
his girl would want to do that.
Nah?
Yeah, I don't think my girl wants.
Wait,
Wow.
whoa,
okay, I
pause.
was-
Listen. No, hit play.
Offering like to try it out, but if you don't want to do it, we won't do it.
Yeah, I just think I don't know, man. I don't
I can
think
speak on her behalf.
Yeah, I don't think it's something ever.
That's it.
I don't think any girl.
I mean, she said that.
What do you mean?
The body language said
Remember we
that.
were joking
Right.
and Sky Bree was on
It's
here.
like
and I was
obviously
like,
together, right?
I can
Yeah.
speak on her behalf.
I can speak on her, but that's a weird thing to say. Like,
And
don't speak for my bitch, but unless
Yeah.
you're my bitch,
Right.
And
Yeah.
this girl,
But the one thing about that like I feel like kind of went unnoticed is that Bradley made like average so funny joke. And the first time I even heard that bitch on the left,
She went
do
crazy
anything,
laughing.
She went crazy laughing.
Yeah.
She did.
That's interesting.
She did.
right
That
there.
was actually an obnoxious laugh.
Yeah. Like,
how, like-
bitch, it wasn't
Yeah.
that funny.
Yeah.
It's obviously this is his girl.
No, not that girl. The girl on the complete left. The one that
Oh,
Steiny
really? I
still
thought
might
you
have a
were talking
chance
about the one
with.
on the
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I mean, but you know, it's obvious they got their thing going on. She's been bigging up everything this nigga says.
Yeah.
She's
Right.
an ad-libber.
Yeah. True.
But I'm
And
talking
what-
about the bitch on the left. All the bitches got their attention.
what woman speaks for another man's girl like that?
That's
I'm
crazy.
pretty
Yeah,
sure
that's-
his girl
that's-
wouldn't like that.
Yeah.
Right.
What the fuck are you
She
talking
gonna be like,
about?
what
I can
did he
speak
mean?
for your girl.
Yeah.
Like, you gonna make
What?
his girl mad?
Right.
Something like
Yeah,
that.
by
Trying to
saying,
live
by
Unless-
saying shit like that.
Yeah, that's
Unless-
gonna be a problem at
Unless
home.
you're the girl.
Steiny's
Yeah.
just so easy to disrespect that he's like, nigga, I could assume what your bitch would say.
But
Yeah.
how could I don't? If
A
I
little
was
bit of that,
Bradley,
too.
I would also be looking at this nigga like, did you really? Are you really? Because Bradley actually has a girl, right?
You know, it's all secret. Nobody
Okay.
knows who
Nobody
his girl
knows.
is.
Okay.
And we all just assume, but I feel like they just told
Okay,
us
got
it was
you,
them.
got you.
I feel like they told us in that moment.
Or at
was
least they're
them, yeah.
fucking.
It's
They're
yeah,
at least
we're
fucking, for sure.
at least
For sure.
like
For
at
sure,
li-
for sure.
bare minimum.
But I thought he had like another. My fault. But yeah, go. I see what you're saying. It's all secret.
Hit play one more time.
That shit sounds
This is
so
like
crazy.
a-
Wow. I thought he had another girl.
oh, you pay girls for this. She wasn't kidding.
About what?
Like how you get girls.
How do I get girls?
How do you
bro?
get
By like
girls?
paying and like, you know, kind of shit.
You know what's so funny? It's like I actually do spit game when I fucking turn it on. Like right,
Really?
yeah. Watch
What's
the rest.
your game though?
Watch the rest of that episode, and Kaylee
I'm
will
watching.
fucking leave here. Like, yeah, what are you doing after this? I promise you.
You think she'll say that?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
And I don't know if we're allowed to talk about this, but 6 months ago, if you guys go back and look at the episode, it's a very similar situation
6 months ago, where?
on this exact podcast. No, but I wanted to have you guys on here too because you guys have like this weird dynamic. No one knows if you guys bang or not. It's fucking. That's like
The amount of times he asks me
Bro, we
this.
talked about this.
So
but no one knows the truth.
the truth
We've
has been
talked about it.
discussed that nothing.
I told her this. What you told me. He told me this at Zoo the other day.
Okay, you about to just tell a lie now?
No, I'm not. I'm
'Cause
gonna
we'll
tell. I'm not. I'm gonna
Let's see if it's a lie.
Jacob, you could maybe even attest to this. Brad fucking gave me a little like elbow to the shoulder, and he's like, "Bro, how fire would Sarah look with a buzz cut?"
He told me this too. Steiny told me this in Vegas.
I was like, bro, that was kind of like.
You literally. The fuck is going
Yeah,
on?
these are high schoolers.
The
What
hell
is
is
this?
this?
Yeah, this is.
But it was cool 5 minutes ago. The shit was
It
great.
was, yeah, it was.
It just
but
got
this, but that's why
degenerate.
that's why I like it. It's really immature. It's really immature
Like,
podcast.
that was
And
some
the-
high school shit that
And the
just happened.
episodes really don't ever be more than an hour. It's great,
Which is great.
Which is great. It's-
But yeah, this is definitely like, you know, nigga exposing. who
Oh
the
yeah,
fuck-
for sure.
You know
For
what
sure.
I mean, it's kind of crazy.
Steiny has a next level of like, just insecurity about his.
And that's the best part
You know
about
what you were
it. I love
saying?
it.
Next level.
You know what you were saying about Candace, about how she got her first facial a little too late?
Yeah.
It seems like he nutted on his first bitch on the face a little too late as well.
Oh.
And now he can't even believe women allow this to happen. Yeah.
And then he paid for it. It happened when he exchanged currency.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So imagine the association that the psychology has.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Damn, we got to get off this. Steiny almost got another 20 minutes. This shit is crazy.
Amen.
This is really short, and this is perfect because then it'll kind of round us out. I almost, I'm like this close from unsubscribing to the Joe Budden Network, to the Joe Budden podcast on YouTube.
Why is that? You sound like a disgruntled customer.
I am, and it's because I hate how well he's in the algorithm. And it's nothing has nothing to do with. It's got two. It's one thing he is doing that pisses me off. It's the fact that he doesn't really put a lot of clips out. And when I'm like watching YouTube, and I got YouTube Premium, it's weird flex, you know. So I lock the phone.
Yeah.
And it auto plays to whatever video is next. It's always fucking Joe Budden. Always.
But-
and it's never a clip. It's always the whole 3-4 hour episode, and it drives me fucking insane.
Yeah.
It literally drives me fucking insane.
It's because he
For
gives the
some
old
reason-
podcasts, like he drops mad times during the week, but then he also drops the Patreon from 3 months ago that same week too. And he does like 2 of those a week.
And then
Jesus Christ. It never ends, bro. It's like
That feels like what it's like to be in a relationship with him.
honestly, I feel like, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel like our content for some people's algorithm might be like that too.
Oh, yeah, I've seen complaints.
Yeah, like where it's like y'all won't leave us the fuck alone. Like, why do y'all keep popping up? I'm literally only here because you won't go away. But at least it's the clip. Now, if it's the full episode, I ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm feeding y'all plenty of clips to where. But it's always the whole fucking episode of the Joe Budden Network, and I've never been a full Joe Budden episode watcher.
Type of nigga.
I've always been a clip nigga on Joe.
I don't
Budden.
like this current rendition of the Joe Budden podcast.
You're not a
It's
fan
a little
of-
weird.
It's about
right?
7 niggas. I only care about 2 of them for real.
Which ones? I want to see if mine.
I literally just
Joe,
kind
of
of said 2,
course.
but I'm thinking really just Joe.
Well, outside of Joe, you know, you can't really.
I care about one of them, and I don't mind like 3 of them, but it's like
Yeah.
5 people there.
Dead ass. It's the Bionic 6 they call it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a lot. It's a lot going on that pod. I still enjoy it personally, but at times I could do without it, without everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think Mel adds as much value as everybody says she does.
I don't watch the full episodes, but I see a lot of Mel hate.
Yeah.
They be like, I saw one comment, they said, I just watched the episode of the Joe Budden podcast, and Mel literally sat there quiet for 4 hours.
Yeah.
There and
Yo, so it's not even that she's because on Gil's Arena, Miko, she's annoying as a motherfucker.
Miko
to me.
Grimes?
Yeah, Miko Grimes.
Miko Grimes, yeah.
I liked her when she was back
When
on
she was
Brilliant
fucking with
Idiots
Brady
back
and
then.
shit, yeah,
She
me
was
too.
cool back then, but she's
Yeah.
terrible at podcasting now. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
Damn,
She got
for real?
she got free range. She ain't have
She
somebody
be-
like Charlamagne and Schultz to rail her in.
She be in there having like other conversations, just kind of like annoying. You know what I'm saying? Like
but she was a good podcaster. Like
at one point in time.
At one point, I enjoyed her presence on Brain.
She got no guidance. It's not the same now. Yeah, she just
because I don't think she's with her husband. I don't think she's with Brent no more.
No, I think we talked about that in the pod one time.
No structure.
She made a fucking movie called Ho.
Yes,
Couldn't
that's
believe
what it
that
was.
shit.
Yeah.
I wanted to strangle that bitch. I couldn't believe that shit.
You're helping her with the part, nigga.
Yeah, right. But
Shit.
yeah, the Joe Budden podcast. I'm a clip nigga, and I'm really only there for one person's take.
Yeah, Joe Budden. I
Yeah.
would much rather Joe just be in a laundromat somewhere talking to himself.
Yeah, I would say luckily he does occupy the majority of the talk time, like tremendously. You know what I'm saying?
Incredible.
Yeah,
You know, they're running
incredible.
they're running a 1/4 flat usually.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Like
though.
an incredible amount of it is him, and it's
Yeah.
like it's nice though because it's what you're here for.
I mean,
It's
not
Joe and friends.
Sometimes, yeah.
Joe and his super friends.
I just like the I listen to. I told you I listen to this shit all the time.
Yeah, can you pull up a picture of them as well?
Yeah.
Just all of them.
It's all together.
I want to
thumbnailing it up.
Well, yeah, I want to, and I also want to like categorize them like if they were the Justice League or the Avengers.
And it depends on how you like raise your audience. Like I don't go to anything just for anybody. Like I didn't go to the Brilliant Idiots just for Charlemagne. It's just
true.
But shows ended up being cool as fuck. Ish and all these other niggas,
It's too many niggas that I gotta like now. It's easier to listen to like 5 episodes of a podcast and eventually start liking the other nigga.
Right.
Because you really here for him.
That's normally what's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
But now I gotta like. Jesus Christ! Oh, that's a guess. I was about to say there's 6 other people here.
That's a guess. That's Lola Brooke.
Yeah, Lola Brooke.
Yeah,
she's very little.
Yeah.
As far as the Avengers go, it is pretty like set. Like Mel being Black Widow.
Yeah.
You know, just she's kind of a side
Just about
character,
to
but
fuck,
she's bad, so she's important.
Joe is Iron Man. Like he's like Tony Stark.
I will say there
For
are
sure.
little pieces about each of them that I do like though, because they did work out that way for me to where I can appreciate some of everybody in a little way.
Whoa.
Except
This-
for Mel for the most
break it
part.
down.
This is more than Fantastic Four.
For me, all right. So for me, it's like Joe. I appreciate him because he's just crazy, right? And he's literally a polarizing figure when he speaks. You
He's
know
the
what I'm saying?
charm.
And he
Yeah,
comes
I'm
from
about to say, I don't even know how much you got to explain about
You
Joe.
don't,
We
you
already
don't.
know
we
what
already
this
know
nigga's
what
bringing
Joe's
to the
about.
table.
Yeah. So Ish, some people love him, some people hate him. The thing about Ish is
That's
that
the
he's
light-skinned
like,
brother.
the
No,
light skinned nigga.
Oh, yeah, that's
on
right,
the right.
yeah.
Yeah. So some people love him, some people hate him. Me personally, I like him because he was the first person to stop Joe in his tracks when Joe was on some bullshit. And sometimes I hate it when people didn't stop Joe in his tracks when he was on some bullshit. I like the fact that he's the friend that'll say, no, nigga, that's the pushback.
friend.
I like that. That's what I like about that
The
Ish.
devil's advocate.
Yeah, Ice is the nigga who he's all about the music takes, and he's literally gonna tell you when shit is trash, when it's supposed to be trash. He was big on Twitter. That was his whole thing. He was a nigga on Twitter that artists hated him. They wanted to find him in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Because he was running their shit down.
Because of his music take opinion.
Yeah, because his takes and shit. Now, the rest of the cast, Parks, he's always been lovable a little bit. Only thing about Parks is when the breakup happened, you got people who really was like, Parks is just sucking Joe's dick.
He's a gimp.
Yeah. So, but Flip, he's a wild card. That nigga just does anything. And I like him though. I like him because
He's like a draw 4.
Yeah, you don't know what you're gonna get all the time. You kind of know what you're gonna get, but it's so wild that you don't know what you're gonna get.
Oh,
Is it righteous?
You skip Mel.
That's because she's my least favorite. And
she mad as the least. She's the cleavage in the room. You know?
Yeah, she's
But
supposed to
look
be
how
the
she-
woman voice. You know what I'm saying? And she's just really not that fun of a person, which is fine, I guess.
What you mean? Is she like a super modern woman?
I ain't gonna say modern, but she talks about being like a fun girl, but when they bring up like the shit that fun girls do, she does none of it.
She's boring.
Yeah.
Like she'll
Oh,
be the
man.
type.
So it's like-
she'll be the type.
You be trying to act like you outside, but you ain't really outside.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
so it's
saying?
like it's one thing if you didn't act like you were. You know what I'm saying?
She'll
Yeah,
talk
I
about
don't
another
like
girl's hoeing, but not her home.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
lives
You get what I mean?
vicariously through bitches, but she's too young.
But
to
it's
play
crazy
the
because she was a
Exactly.
video vixen. You know what I'm saying?
But
yeah, she was a legendary. She was
She's
one of the.
legend-
She was one of the first big video vixens. Like she was in that first era of that shit.
And she's probably traumatized. 'cause,
Melissa
like,
Ford.
Look
She's
how
like the biggest
she,
one.
Like, could look up an old picture of her and then look at what she's wearing now.
Yeah.
The bitch is
Bro.
wearing a sweater dress. I can't see no titty
No,
cleavage.
her she be going crazy on the gram though.
Okay.
I
She be
ain't gonna
going
lie.
crazy on the ground.
I'm not gonna lie,
Throwing
bro.
shit out there.
When I be seeing Melissa Ford, so there's no disrespect to Melissa Ford, but when I first saw Melissa Ford for weeks, I said, "Who is this old bitch?" That's all I kept thinking.
Yeah.
That's all I kept thinking. And when they said the Melissa Ford, I said, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Yeah. She
That's
still look good,
the-
though.
That's the Melissa Ford. Not when she's dressing like a fucking
Not like that.
principal.
Not right there. Yeah,
she
not right
dresses
there.
like a principal.
Not right there.
Every show.
She dressing worse than Kamala.
Bro,
Kamala got more sex appeal than that
Dead
bitch.
ass, bro. Like her, and that's the shit that's even more confusing. Is I'm like,
goddamn.
I hate when it's a blurry like that. But
Yeah.
that's the thing that's even more confusing is that like, how is somebody who is a video vixen? You would think they'd be the most fashionable.
First of all,
She be dressing like an old woman. I mean, to be fair though, okay, let me throw this out there too before I like
First
go
of all,
before I go too hard. She does.
okay. She
100% dresses her age. So let's be very
Right,
clear about
right.
that. So she does dress like a woman of her age,
Which
like-
is admirable.
which is admirable. Let's
That
be
was her
clear.
back in the day?
Bitch, I mean,
Yes.
take the phone. I want to see.
She
But
was,
the
a,
bitch
she,
ain't been.
was, she was a video vixen legend. Like she was the one.
She ain't been sexy since a BlackBerry. Fucking. When last time you seen a BlackBerry
now look
phone?
at now look at what's going on now. I think I much prefer this incarnation.
This her on the ground.
You know she all
That's
talk, man.
that's an old woman's photo shoot. Keep going.
Yeah, yep.
Sitting on top of a Jeep, like
Oh, she cool, but nigga, I don't know, nigga.
yeah, that's
You're crazy. Tone like white Hispanic women.
Nah. Nigga, because I think she look better now than right there.
I just think she looks old.
She look like a broke bitch.
I think she looks
back
like an
then.
older woman.
See
That's-
right there?
That's honestly what I think
Jesus
she looks like.
Christ.
Because how old?
Auntie ass picture.
Only old women take pictures looking away from the camera like this.
Like she looks like an auntie. Like I get auntie,
Yeah.
like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But this is her age. Mind you, everything is correct. I'm not even like all my things that I'm saying. She's acting her age. She's looking her age. She's with people of her age.
Which
you know what I'm
shows that
saying?
you're a degenerate for not appreciating it.
Pretty much,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
If I was that age, I would want my woman to be this way.
Classy.
Yeah.
Yeah. If that was
For sure.
for sure.
The Leches are still fat, but she's classy
For
about
sure,
it.
for sure. But and I don't want to like just say I would shit on her because I do enjoy her takes sometimes, but it's rare.
Nah, nigga, you
Who would
shit on her.
who would you rather hear from?
I did shit on her.
Yo, he almost didn't even bring her up until I said you skipped up.
Yeah.
He forgot about
He
it.
almost completely did. He was gonna try to glaze over
The baddest bitch in the room. He forgot about
right,
it.
Nigga,
But
we
how
see
boring
her.
can she
The
be?
only pair of titties and he didn't address them.
But
That's
you know,
what I
it's
mean.
because sometimes she don't fairly get a chance because they cut her off when she be on some bullshit before she gets to finish the point.
But at
And I'd
the-
be like, I'd be wanting to let her finish so I could see where she going.
You see,
That's
but
all.
at the same time, right? When you have 8 niggas in the room,
Exactly.
you gotta. It's a different. You know, sometimes you gotta force your way into
different
these
atmosphere.
things.
You have to.
You
Yeah.
have
The
to.
only
have
people
to.
that everybody's gonna collectively shut the fuck up for
It's
is
Joe.
Joe Budden.
Yeah.
And they do it. I noticed that when they shut the fuck up.
They do.
Yeah,
They do.
yeah. The room-
When he
like,
starts
when-
speaking, it is ISO.
Even when he's like, he doesn't even know what he's about to say, and he's just trying to like.
It's dead silent.
It's just like, oh, Joe,
Let him cook.
oh, you good? Okay, now let's get back to the conversation.
It must be in the contract. It must be in the contract.
AJ so smart.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Yep.
This nigga is
Because
genius.
nothing else makes people shut up that much
Because even
without some sort of repercussion.
Right,
You know
right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
Like,
right,
yeah.
right.
Nobody's podcast etiquette is that good.
or
Nah,
that just goes to show you
That is like when your job has points instead of
Yeah.
just your
Yes.
job has points when you're late and you're fucking tardy
yeah,
and all
so
that.
Yeah.
points. Yeah,
Yeah.
They,
Or
probably,
they-
they might get penalties and shit.
Well,
They
he
get
has suspended
fines.
niggas before. He suspended Flip
Yeah.
for like one thing
How
before.
many games?
For like one pod, I think.
But
One
damn,
pod.
they shoot like 5 days a week though.
Yeah, but Flip at the beginning they did have he had to rein Flip in because Flip was uncontrollable. He like in Avengers terms,
So
Flip
he's
is like
the
the Hulk.
Incredible Hulk. Mm,
Exactly.
okay.
In Avengers
Okay.
terms, Flip is like the
Bruce
Hulk.
Banner.
Yeah, he's uncontrollable at times. You got to reel him back in. Like my nigga, you're going too far here.
Who's
it's
their
more like the
Hawkeye?
Fantastic Four. You know what I mean? Like I think I see Joe as Doctor Doom, Mel as Invisible Woman. That bitch don't talk. Fucking
That was a good one.
the white guy, obviously, and not the cool one. I'm talking about the
stretchy one.
There's only one white guy in
But
this
what's
picture.
his name?
Jamie. No,
Jamie.
that's Joe Rogan.
Parks.
Parks. Yeah, fuck.
It's not a real name.
Yeah, he's the stretchy white dude. The cool.
Wait, he's Reed Richards? The brains
Yeah.
behind the operations, nigga?
Yeah, the stretchy
the
dude was
leader?
Yeah, the stretchy
Yeah.
dude was the leader.
He was.
Come
yeah,
on now.
Yeah.
Bad.
Wait.
Think about it.
I don't know because I don't want to put Joe as him because it's like he wasn't cool. Joe was pretty
Nah,
cool.
he wasn't. Yeah,
Dr.
you're right.
Doom
I
is
feel
no.
that.
But it's not about the coolness, it's about their role. What role do they serve?
He's the smart nigga. He's the tech nigga. He's behind the camera making sure
Okay.
he's clean.
You cleaned it up.
I found it.
Wait, so Joe Budden's the villain of the show?
Yes,
Well,
of course.
Yeah, he is. But
Dr.
he's like
Doom
that.
is a
Which is why
weird
we
guy.
tune-
You feel me?
Dr. Doom, yeah.
Well, I can tell you what everybody's
And
role
then the
is.
thing is,
This
Queen.
nigga Ish, I literally can't stand his voice. I said it last week. It drives me crazy.
Yeah.
And the reason it drives me, I think it wouldn't drive me crazy as much if he didn't yell so much.
Yeah.
But he yells so much, so it makes his pitch go up even more.
But
It's already a strange pitch. But the fact that he yells majority of the time,
It just amplifies the
it
frequency.
amplifies
He
it,
doesn't
and
have
it
new levels
fucking
of
drives
noise.
me. But you know, no. It's like, oh God, nigga,
He
God
doesn't
damn.
yell majority of the time, but when he yells, I see what you're talking about. But that's not the majority of the time when he yells. The clips where they clip him and
Well,
stuff,
yeah,
that's where it's going
but
to be.
I'm a clip nigga,
Yeah,
though,
yeah,
so,
yeah. But he
yeah,
doesn't. He's actually more calm majority of the time.
He dressed like a nigga named Theodore in that picture
Yeah.
right there.
That is a fact.
Yeah, yeah.
That is a fact.
I hate his voice though. And it's
Yeah.
like I don't think in terms of like podcasting he does bad. I don't think he has terrible points. I think normally when he pushes back, it makes sense.
He's a debater. That's what it
I
is.
just can't fucking stand his voice.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm sorry. I do like Flip the most out of the co-hosts.
Yeah, Flip is good.
Because Flip is gonna be I need somebody to crash out every so often on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like
Every podcast needs a Max Kellerman.
yeah, I need somebody to crash the fuck out every so often.
And he does have real good jokes every now and then.
And then also at the same time, he can still have a logical, intelligent
Some
conversation.
points.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So it's
yeah.
not like he's only there to crash out, but
Nah, he brings a lot of value.
We can expect him to crash out.
Yeah.
Joe is like, MVP All-Star. We already know what that is.
Yep.
Mel, I haven't really seen enough. I mean, she doesn't talk a lot based off the comments that I've seen. So when I watch the clips, I don't get enough to hear if I even fuck with her opinion either, to be fair. You know what I'm saying?
And it would be
And I don't
better
really-
if people were mad about how much she talks than
Right.
her not talking at all.
That's true. Yeah,
You know what
that's
I
true.
mean?
It depends. It depends on what you prefer.
Yeah.
And Ish,
But she just seems more like a warranty.
Yeah.
and Ish, something about having a female there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
You
it's
gotta
just
have-
safer now.
Yeah.
We can
It's
say
true.
bitch, and as long as she's not grimacing, it's okay.
And then she's a vixen, nigga.
She is. She's a
She's like-
yeah. She's a hip hop legend.
Bitch, a ghetto Miss America.
Yeah. Essentially.
You know what it is? It's when they talk about dating and stuff where you're like, all right, Mel, stop. Because
But that's normally where you lose most male listeners' connection with the female guest.
Yeah.
Connection with the female host. At least I feel like
When
I've
she opens
realized
her
it.
mouth.
When she opens her mouth about relationships, when it comes to that man and women. So
Yeah.
it's like we've been through for the 3-0 podcast, been through, I don't want to say too much just because people actually watch the show and they might get back to this bitch. But long story short,
I mean, you called her a bitch. You obviously don't care about how she feels.
That's true. It didn't work out. It didn't work out. And this is the thing with women. I feel like co-hosts, especially on podcasts, the women have to want to be your friend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're a woman and you're talking about relationships, and it's some hoe shit that we're talking about, but you're putting yourself above the hoes ain't gonna want to be your friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, other women have to want to look at you or hear what you have to say and be like, man, I want to go turn up. I want to go hang out with her. Like, Cherry is the perfect co-host because women want to be her friend and dudes want to fuck her.
Girls, her throat is endless.
Yeah, her throat is endless, and bitches want to turn up with Cherry TNT.
Right.
Period.
Girls can
It's just
live
what it is. And on top of that, it's not just she doesn't have that. She's also talented. You can go listen to her on music. She could do music.
Yeah.
She's a esthetician.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, and that's another thing. You don't want just a pretty bitch there. Then once we start talking, especially in a talking format, we're like, oh, this bitch's head is filled with nothing. That makes it worse. You know what I'm saying? It's like
sometimes,
but it's like you want them as guests. I want airheaded bitches as guests, not as permanent fixtures.
Fresh and fit format.
Fresh and fit.
Oh,
Let's get them in
Early
and out.
tax season format.
Yeah. Let's get them in and out.
Type
You know what I'm saying? We don't need you every week because every week they gonna realize you're dumber. It's gonna sound even if you're not dumber, you gonna sound stupider every week.
It's gonna,
you know
bring,
what I'm
it's
saying?
gonna bring me down.
They're gonna realize I'm
Yeah.
thinking with my dick.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And now I look crazy because I got this dumbass chick up here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
And she's not dumb. I would never put that. I know you're not talking about her, but I
Yeah,
would not
I'm
put
not
that
talking
on
about
her.
her.
She's
Yeah.
not. She does come from a sound place, but when she talks about relationships, it goes all the way downhill.
yeah, and it's hard. Women have to want to fuck with you, bro. They have to, or it ain't gonna work. But I guess I really don't care about Ice's position too much, just because I don't think I'm into listening to music podcasts that only talk about like. I don't give a. I care about the business side. I don't give a fuck about I don't care about. I used to watch Anthony Fantano, right?
Right.
He would go through and talk about the instrumentation. I don't really care about other people's opinions anymore on that.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I have my own opinions on it, and that's where I kind of leave it. You
I've
know what
never
I'm
been
saying?
a person that went to look for other people's opinions on music. It's like I don't give a fuck if you like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I
It's one
used
nigga.
to, but I just in the last I'd say 2 years, I just give a fuck less about hearing how you feel about an album. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? I just don't. I don't care because
It really
if
doesn't matter.
If I think it's good, I don't want to hear somebody talk about it for 30 minutes that didn't like it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and if it is good,
and
I don't know if I want to hear 30 minutes you talking about how good it is either. You know what I'm saying?
And then
Because I'm too busy listening to that.
I would rather listen to it. Yeah, for
Right?
sure. Yeah.
I would rather listen to it than hear you talk about how good it is.
And a lot of times you can't even trust half their opinions. Like they don't know what they're
Everybody's shit is so different. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's like
Everybody's-
everybody likes everything.
Everybody's point of reference is fucking.
It's so vast. It's so hard to, which is why like I can see why it would be hard to be like a music reviewer, gaining an audience off of that because you either have to, you pretty much. I feel like the quickest way to be a good music reviewer is to say everything sucks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
Like,
the best approach.
That's the best approach.
Take the Simon Cowell method.
Yeah, take the so like. You're only gonna big shit up that you know is gonna you already know next year is gonna win a Grammy. So now I'm gonna big it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
you
like-
kind of just had to be anti. If everybody likes it, hate it. If everybody hates it,
love
likes
it. Yeah, you know what I'm
gotta
saying?
be of the
Simple
industry.
formula.
Essentially, yeah, it just kind of feels like that. Because I just realized, I'm thinking like when I really think about it, what podcast do I go to just to hear about music? None. Not a single one. I'm cool if it Rap Radar.
Yeah,
yeah,
that is true. Elliott Wilson and 𝙼𝙾.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of Rap Radar, this is finally the last installment of 1950s journalism featuring Elliott Wilson, and then now I get to do the research on other things. But I think he's done with being in the headlines. So on this episode of 1950s journalism, Elliott Wilson has officially apologized to Drake, and I'm a little disappointed in him though too, because honestly, let's play the Chigs video that I put in there. It almost sounds like, I commended him for jumping out the window and doing them walk-up interviews. Even though I thought it was trash, I still commend you for doing it.
Yeah.
It almost sounds like he's on some shit like, the young boys do got it. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't really like that tone. I didn't like that tone of like, Drake kind of came at me. Let me chill. Maybe they do got it. And let me not try to simulate to the young crowd.
Yeah.
But
you know what I'm saying?
But what tone do you take when you talk shit to the young nigga, you go out there and race him,
And
and
they
you
spank
pop an
you.
Achilles?
Yep.
You are supposed to apologize to that young lad. now.
But it almost sounded like, God, his ears.
I think
are so
Drake's
It's a
in
lot of
rooms.
interesting faces.
It really is.
I think, yeah.
Let's just play
Drake's
this.
is-
Because what really happened was he was saying, fuck it, I'm not even about to explain
I think
it.
Drake
Chigs
sent
is
niggas to
about to
his door.
explain it. Follow Chigs on YouTube, y'all.
Oh, come on, Drake. Let bygones be bygones. So, about a week after Elliott Wilson called out Drake for doing an interview with a non-cultured platform, Bobby Altoff looks like Elliott is walking it all back. Now, Drake ended up responding back to Elliott saying, LOL, man shits on not coming to his platform for a second time. And now Elliott 10 toes doing Yes Jews run-up interviews at Rolling Loud. Just admit that you took over, big dog. Now, sometimes when you're wrapped in your own bubble, you can't see when you're wrong. Not till other colleagues or other people in your circle tell you, yo, you were kind of bugging. Joe Budden responded back to Elliott going at Drake, and here's what he said.
Elliott did go real hard at hating on that interview. Yeah. And he said all the Drake interviews outside of his and Yachty's, he later backtracked and said, but he said all the Drake interviews have been mid. So, I mean, you shitting on somebody that's trying to do something different, and that's your man. He gave you a look. That was your biggest look.
Yeah. Yeah, but a lot of people operate on what have you done for me lately.
You can't do that when I gave you a look.
No, I'm agreeing with
the
you.
rest of the
I'm just
niggas,
saying that's how they operate.
the
though.
rest of the niggas that would love a Drake interview but never got one, like he opened his home to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't just do an interview. He opened his home to y'all. So if anybody could shit on my interview with this little white girl Bobby,
it's not y'all.
It can't be you. So I think he had that shot coming to him. But I'm also from the school of, yeah, shots help. I'm gonna fire at you, fire it back, and that's gonna help blowing me up. I love the spicy up.
Now, Nori also chimed in to let Elliott know, yo, you were kind of wrong in blasting Drake publicly. That should have been a private convo. Here's what Nori said.
Honest point of view and an OG point of view, but I feel like once, you know, if you tell me, yo, what I think you're doing is wrong in private, I'm actually gonna listen to you more. But if you tell me if I think you're doing is wrong in front of 17,000 people, those 17,000 people now have an opinion on this situation too, and they can chime in, and even though they're not qualified to even have this conversation, but they're not chiming in, and it's now looking like, oh shit, he sent his warriors or his YNs or his towards them, because you just never know. Because sometimes I feel like our coaches should come to our culture first.
So Elliott did the right thing and he reached out to Drake.
Why is he upset with you? What happened?
Because I made fun of the TikTok girls interview thing, and like Nori said, like the whole thing is like, you know, you get defensive. You're like, yo, it's like you're not gonna sit with the culture. It's just like sometimes, you know, I feel like I have to say something, but again, I was wrong in the sense of like we have a good relationship, so I should have at least spoke to him before I kind of went. Like I would have gave him the same grace I would give Hov. So I was wrong for that, and I apologize to him.
Shout out to Chicks, thank you for the video, but nah, it's kind of crazy how, you know, Elliott is kind of pussied out. You know, he tried to shit on us by just posting us like, yeah, man, look at these niggas. Yeah, but he on the internet like, Sir Drake, no, Joe.
Yeah, I didn't like how he kind of just like,
even if it is Drake, which you should do that for.
I didn't like how he kind of tucked his tail. He just like he ran up underneath the couch type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm not gonna say that. I feel like he knew he was wrong. Because it's like, even he said he would have gave that same grace to Hov.
Right.
And like the way he said that, like, yeah, nigga, you better give that grace to Hov, nigga.
See, but this is the thing, like,
he underestimated and overestimated.
Himself.
He overestimated himself.
He definitely
like
did.
his worth. But then he also underestimated everybody's appreciation for Drake. And even like who Drake is. Like, nigga, you should.
He definitely overestimated
respect him
himself.
like Hov.
Yeah, I think he thought he was moving shit more. I don't think he realized. I don't think he doesn't realize. I think he just now realized like he has a very specific sector of hip hop that will ride for him. But that is not the majority.
After he posted, first of all, I feel like we started a lot more shit than I feel like I need to start taking credit for.
For sure.
Because I'm just now starting to see niggas hate on Elliott Wilson. Like they're saying the points that we were saying in the video.
Yeah.
But it's just. Ever since then, he's just been posting shit and going kind of crazy on social media.
Going kind of crazy.
And you know, when that happens, your head get big.
Yeah.
You know, big enough to where your equilibrium is off.
But it sounds like, I mean, he was tweeting like, "Let's play." I think him not connecting with the youth is still a thing. I don't know if he should keep doing walk-up interviews, but I do think he should try to keep. I think he should try. Honestly, let me just give Elliott some advice. Okay, so I can give Elliott some advice that he doesn't have to look stupid. I think he needs a new content team. So you do your 1950s journalism interviews, keep them the same style, but you need to have somebody editing these shits together. And out of every interview, you need 50 reels that are like action packed. You know what I'm saying? Like
best parts. The
best parts. Animations, subtitles.
Yeah.
That's what you need. You don't need to be out here doing run-ups. Like he took it too back. He took it too much to the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Out the trunk with it.
Yeah, like,
he needs to be
like
a little bit more. Have y'all seen
he went too young.
Yeah.
You can still do you.
Yeah.
It just needs to be presented. It needs to be presented younger.
It's not even young, it's amateur. Because have y'all seen 𝙗reality? Y'all heard of that platform?
I've heard of that, yeah.
Type in 𝙗reality real quick.
Yeah,
They have
Google
like an
YouTube.
interviewing
YouTube.
They have a cool interviewing platform, and I feel like once you see it, you'll probably be like, yeah, Elliott needs to do his shit here.
This right here?
Yeah.
All right, my fault. I wasn't gonna play anything for a second. I was trying to look at it, but it's like a fisheye lens thing.
Nah. This is just they just do cool shit.
Oh, okay. So is this
like a concert? This is
like just skip through it.
You want to play? Play audio and everything too?
You don't even have fuck it. But they just ask him questions in a manner that's like it's kind of fast, but it's cool animations.
Oh, okay. Well,
and this one with Kodak because it's Kodak.
I see what you mean.
He
So
has
they doing it right here with his cooking section. I do that here.
And then for the people who want that,
That cheddar on that bill, that whatever American cheddar, any kind of cheese, put that yak and cheese on there.
Okay, Kodak was probably the worst video for me to give my example. But thank you, Lauren.
What the fuck is going on? What is happening?
Well, I saw it. The only reason I clicked on this is because I see that they popping up stuff later on.
Exactly.
Click right there. Click right there.
So it's coming up in the next second. I was trying to see what they said to make it pop it up, like the question
Yeah,
that
you
was
trying to see
asked.
the
You
setup.
know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So it's literally the next few seconds.
Man, that legume, bro. We legume. I ain't gonna lie, I done fucked Lil Chris head up. I put that legume with some ribs on there. Legume with ribs, you know, you mix it up a little piece. But legume, that grill gonna always do it. Grill's a cheating. Like, when motherfuckers run and say grill, that's like, I grill. You
And I'll
feel me?
take what I said back.
I mean, that bouillon, that bouillon.
You should not be doing this.
Elliott can't do this. Because I don't even think the person behind the camera is giving Kodak this reaction. Elliott can never. Like,
Right.
Kodak might like just straighten up. Like, this old ass nigga, I gotta
And
talk to this old ass nigga.
So yeah, that was my first suggestion for Elliott. He needs a new hiring. He needs a new clip team.
dog.
He needs a new. No. It's just presentation. He needs a new clip team that can make 20 to 30 reels out of every interview that he does. That makes them engaging and fun. Number two, write your questions, but you need somebody young writing questions for you because your questions suck. Like, they're like good to cover music, but niggas don't want to hear about music for an hour and a half. They don't. They want to hear about what your favorite cereal is. They want to hear if they want to find out if their favorite artist ties their Air Force Ones in a different way than anybody else does. Like,
Life questions. And
Yeah.
that's what I had said in the like the first video we talked about. I said that's why I like Zane Lowe.
Yeah.
Because it's music, but it's also life.
right.
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
It's
not
conversations
just
outside of that.
binary.
I don't know. I feel like if anything, Elliott should be doing more Noriega style content, giving people legends their
stories.
flowers. Because you gotta
That's
double.
true. That's
You
true
have
as
to
well.
double down on what you provide to the market.
That is
This
very
nigga's
true.
a historian in hip hop. Like, you can't deny that.
That nigga.
No. That's true. But the only reason why it works better, I think it works the best for Nori, is because Nori is a old school peer. See, he's always been on the journalism side, and that was back when journalists, they might have made or break you. You know what I'm saying? So he doesn't have everybody. Everybody loved Nori. The only people who didn't love Nori are the few people that he actually beefed with throughout his career, which still weren't that many. And then he has so many friends. You're not gonna let me beef with you for so long at this point. You know what I mean? So it's like, I think that's why that works best for him. I don't even think it work as well because I don't think enough people even like Elliott. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody loves Nori though, so you'll get the best stories.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying?
Elliott could definitely have a cool conversation with ЛL Cool J. Like, I would watch that. You know what I mean?
I would much rather see him do
Run DMC.
documentary style things than
Like a hip hop doc, and he's like one of the people that's like narrating.
he's one of the
section.
producers, one of the question askers, one of the whatevers.
Whose voice is always on there? It's a dude. It's LL. If it's not, never mind. No, if it's Ice-T.
Ice-T.
If it ain't Ice-T, I ain't listening. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be all the way.
That's understandable.
When you say
If I
doc,
don't-
I'm gonna put it in the body bag.
Yeah. If I don't hear Ice-T on a hip hop documentary, this shit is trash.
Especially in the
rip.
first 2 minutes with the slideshow and all.
Yeah. If I don't hear that nigga's voice, should we care about this shit?
It's
You know what I'm
just-
saying?
yeah,
Like, that's
So
how
when
I
you
be
say
feeling.
documentary style, do you mean like he should be doing like uncovered stories and old stories from back when he was doing shit like that with other artists, like their old stories that haven't been told yet?
Maybe something like that.
I think he should take that white girl's approach and just do it his way. Like, just talk to 50 Cent in the middle of his kitchen.
In his bed? Nah, I don't want to see. I don't think that's Elliott's strong suit. I think that takes too much personality. He might have to take more of a soft white underbelly approach to where it's just pure journalism.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. that's what you said.
Lean all the way into his strength.
Yeah, because that's what his strength is. The problem is we
but he
keep
still
trying to
gotta-
get this nigga to compete in arenas
But he
that
got to
he's not
find a way.
talented
He's
in.
got to find a way to present that to where we want to watch it.
And I feel like we're making him a lot more boring than what he actually is.
No,
I feel like
he's
boring.
Nah, I feel like he's kind of cool.
Pull up some rap
he's
right
cool.
now.
And this is
I'm sure
another
he's cool.
thing. This is another thing too, bro.
Like-
We always we all are only talking about Elliott. B-Dot is next to him. This nigga doesn't shine at all. Like,
Yeah, B-Dot is a
like
goddamn-
we haven't even talked about this nigga ever. Like,
he's a gnome.
that's what I'm saying. It's like, what the
we've never directly addressed B dot.
Because there's nothing to say. It's like,
What does B dot stand for?
Brian probably.
Brandon, you know the nigga named Brandon.
Yeah. Fuck his real name. We don't need to know that.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah. Just go to Rap Radar. Yeah, fuck that nigga. Like, hell no, that shit don't matter.
He don't even like his name enough to use it.
Brian B. Miller.
Yeah.
Oh, Brian.
With his beat.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to figure out. I think
Brian
yeah.
B.
Brian B. Miller. That's his full fucking name.
No, go to
Nah, that's
go
his
to go to
moniker.
Rap go to Rap Radar on YouTube.
Oh, you want to do that? My
Yeah,
fault.
that was yeah.
I thought you were just saying that in general.
No.
Rap
yeah,
Radar.
it's just also another shot that I think that Drake plays chess, you know what I'm saying? Instead of going to Rap Radar, he went to Off the Radar.
Right.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like
when he saw, I thought that when he saw,
he got as close to his search. So even when you search Rap Radar, his freestyles before
his freestyle pops up.
Yeah.
And did you notice that after Elliott stepped out and tried to do little side interviews, Drake did a side talk interview not too long ago?
Yeah. Oh yeah, and it was good.
It's the boy.
It's the boy.
I don't like that either. I feel like that's like calling a man Diddy or Puffy.
Take that.
It's the boy. Jesus Christ.
They don't have their own thing.
The boy.
It's like the interval presents.
That is kind of strange, right?
Niggas on them slave contracts.
So this is what Rap Radar presents.
Wait,
that shit
so
on?
we have to pay for Rap Radar?
This can't be real.
Hold up.
How many people are watching this shit?
It doesn't seem like a lot. I mean, the 𝔓𝔦𝔑 3 days ago, 2K views.
How many subscribers do they have?
67K.
Oh,
the
okay.
interval.
That clip has 400 views and it's been 2 days.
Yeah, sorry, I clicked on the wrong shit.
Let's not go into this.
See, this is the problem with the platform is that we're literally trying to watch some of this shit and it's getting difficult.
Yeah, so it's almost like LOI being on Menace Material. Interval Presents is the network.
Yeah, for sure.
And the shit is just fucking.
It's not the same though.
Is that Joey Badass on Rap Radar? Click that real quick.
Yeah, it's a Rap Radar podcast. My name is 𝙿𝙾𝚃.
Elliott Wilson, what's up, B?
Feeling good, man.
Yo, this guy, man, I heard you like this album a lot, man.
It's an album of the year contender.
Really?
What the
Sure
fuck?
sucks.
If
That
you
was
ever
more
came up
rehearsed
to me, If you ever came up to me, it was like, yo, Justin, we
What
should
up,
do this
Jay?
thing where it's like, you know,
Yeah.
we interview the artists like this, we're acting.
Don't it sound like they about to do like a Blue Chew ad?
Yeah,
Yeah,
type
yeah.
in.
Like, hey Jay, you ever had a problem with your dick?
Yeah.
I got the pill for you.
Type in Tyler the Creator Rap Radar. He calls him out for that dumb shit. Yeah, because it's like this. Even the intro was stupid.
Yeah, like, yo, B, I heard you like this album.
Yeah,
Nigga, where are we right now?
What? Yeah, like
Yo, what
Tyler
the
Creator
Yeah,
calls.
Rap Radar podcast, Elliott Wilson.
This is 𝙿𝙾𝚃.
𝙿𝙾𝚃, what's up, baby?
We're back.
Season 2, baby. Sir. We back at it, man. Watch out, podcast.
Yeah,
We
man.
coming to play this year. Who we got, man? To set up season 2, #1 episode,
Yeah, don't
man.
show
This
this.
is Rap
I
Radar
haven't been shown any
debut.
of
Tyler the
It's
Creator.
Ooh, how'd you do that, 𝙿𝙾𝚃?
It's been a long time coming. Long time coming.
Yeah, man, I ain't interviewed Tyler in 10 years, man. He wants to talk about that estate sale.
Estate sale.
This guy won a Grammy
Skip
and he
forward
added
to
more
the
magic to
actual.
this album.
I'm loving this.
Oh, you are.
fault.
Go back. Go back.
special, man.
This corny ass shit.
Is in the building.
It's like they're reading a
Everyone see, man,
teleprompter.
Can you make
Tyler
it full
the
screen
Creator
for us,
making his
though?
Rap Radar
Yeah, my
podcast
fault, my fault.
debut. Let's do it. Season 2.
Debut season.
Yeah, Rap
2.
Radar podcast, Elliott Wilson.
This is 𝙿𝙾𝚃.
𝙿𝙾𝚃, what's up, baby?
Feeling good. Hey,
This is
They did
special,
again.
man.
It's rehearsed.
Listen. Wait, y'all missed
Y'all
it. 'cause
niggas
was
been
talking.
with
Go back.
Yeah, Rap Radar podcast, Elliott Wilson.
This is 𝙿𝙾𝚃.
𝙿𝙾𝚃, what's up, baby?
Feeling good. Hey,
This is special, man.
y'all
sir.
are dorks. Y'all niggas been with each other the last 2 hours and they just said hi.
Dead ass though.
That was
Like
crazy.
Hi,
That
Tyler the
rehearsed
Creator.
that
How are you,
shit.
sir?
I'm awesome.
See, pause.
believe you're here.
See, he didn't even have like they didn't even address
They didn't
that
address
moment.
it.
no, they
Yeah,
didn't.
You
yeah.
get me? Like, are you a real fucking
should've-
person?
yeah,
like,
they
what's
should
your
address
name?
that. Yeah.
Like, I feel like there's too many jokes to be made right there.
It feels like it really is. They just trying to orchestrate something. They're not trying to like actually have a convo or just like play off of what's happening in the room. It's
You
like,
used the right word. Play. This is a play, nigga.
You
These
gotta
are
play off what's
roles.
happening in the room. It's the same
obvious
thing with
why
like
it's obvious why they excelled as
Yeah.
writers.
it's the same thing like pulling up
Fabrication.
on a girl with like a pre-made line like
Steinberg.
yeah,
nigga.
it's like why don't you just use something that happened in the moment just now? You know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck it was.
Said play with your surroundings.
Maybe they can't be themselves on camera because they hate so hard. Like we would really like people would genuinely hate them. Like imagine if when the cameras cut off, I was just a bitter, hating ass nigga.
Because
all the time.
I'm the purist, and you niggas are not like me. And how are you shining?
No, I'm just saying like my demeanor is a bitter
personality.
Yeah, my personality is a bitter, hateful.
But that's
ass
what I'm
nigga.
saying. They're
It's a
bitter because of that.
I'm an unlikable person.
Yeah, you're just
that-
naturally acidic.
so I have to make a character that I think people would like.
Hey, B-Dot. Hey, Elliott.
Yeah, and it's both of them. It's not just one person. It's both of them.
I think Tyler hit it right on the nail. He said they're both just dorks.
Yeah,
they're
are,
just
yeah.
dorks. And dork was the perfect word to describe what just happened.
They're
and
two-
them, just
Yeah.
dorks.
They're
What?
two dorks.
What's going on,
Exactly.
B-Dot?
They're
What's
two
up, Elliott?
uncool people in the coolest culture known to fucking man.
Exactly.
Yeah, which is crazy.
But wait, and in the coolest scenery. First of all, if y'all can't
was
see
fly.
This shit looks
Tyler
beautiful.
pimped
It was
their
fly.
whole
It was
shit
fly.
out.
He did,
Like,
he did,
added,
he did.
he added. It doesn't even feel like Rap Radar.
It feels
No.
like his bedroom.
Yeah, this
I'm
is
hating on the setup.
yeah. Because,
We need a painting. Nigga.
Yeah.
We got some dingy ass. We got a stop sign. We got a stop sign.
nigga, we need some art, nigga.
No, we
Yeah.
need feng shui.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Goddamn.
Got a hiccup.
Choked on your sneeze.
This is what black ownership looks like.
Yeah, did you see
A
that?
yellow man.
Yeah.
It's not good.
In a cool chair.
That's what the shirt says
It is
for
a
people
terrible way
listening.
to open up that pod.
And this is the thing too, and that's not what black ownership looks like because the YouTube channel doesn't say Rap Radar, so I don't know what black ownership looks like
That's
if I'm
what
looking at
saying,
you.
Nigga, they can't tell.
What are we talking about right now? You know what I'm
Does
saying?
it say gang on his forearm?
Yeah, no,
Well, it's probably the brand, whatever
Yeah.
the brand is that
Okay.
made that. Yeah,
looks like it does.
you
something
about to
like
be
that.
offended.
Yeah,
you
I was
about to say,
about to
how
go in."
dare you wear some? now you didn't cross the line.
Hell yeah, nigga.
Said light this beige nigga up.
That's hilarious.
Well, upon further review, I don't know if I have any advice. My advice now is just stop getting in front of the camera and find some young niggas to get in front of the camera for you.
Or just go into more artistic journalism.
Yeah.
Just do that.
You gotta, get
do good write-ups.
I still think like a new production team would be better for
I
them.
think that would help them a lot too.
Because if they separated themselves and stick to journalism and had somebody to make it look really good,
It's all about how you package things.
How you package
like
and present
Elliott
it.
could be literally the leading man in whatever lane he wants to be.
Yeah.
He just has to have, like you said, the right team behind him, the right people.
I feel like his voice isn't even bad for like narrations in hip hop
not. It's not bad at all.
content stories.
as long as he has a
Little
script,
hip-hop
as,
deep.
as long as he has a script, because when that nigga tries to crack
His
jokes,
face
it's
is
trash.
bad.
Oh yeah, no freestyling, but with a script, he
His
do it
voice
with a
isn't bad.
script.
It's his personality mixed with his voice that makes it bad.
If he did a hip hop DX video on why Jay-Z buys art now, that
Yeah.
would probably be cool.
Yeah.
I feel you.
I can imagine it. Are those wasp or flies?
I don't know, but I want to kill it.
Those are flies.
Okay.
Ain't no-
But it looked a little.
It looked a little waspy. It looked,
did.
it looked
It
like
looked-
we should be worried about
Yeah,
it.
it looked like a baby wasp, low key.
That's exactly what I actually.
Or
The
a
more I'm
hornet.
thinking about it,
Nah,
just-
that ain't no
Nah, it's a fucking big ass mosquito.
nigga, that's an anorexic
A mosquito.
hornet.
It's a big ass mosquito.
mosquito.
One of them big ones that just fucking
They don't even sting people, actually.
yeah.
They
Yeah.
kill other bugs.
Oh wow.
Yeah, which is interesting. But I looked it up because I was like, why is this mosquito so large?
I'm about to say.
I had to.
How you know
Yeah,
that?
if you got overgrown mosquitoes, that's a
'Cause
problem you should probably think.
yeah, like the mosquitoes that you get bit by are like the little ones.
Yeah.
The flies.
Those big ass ones, them shits, they
leave you
eat
alone.
other shit.
Yeah.
They hurt you if you hurt them. Like,
Yeah, they don't even. I don't even think they do that,
yeah,
bro.
they
They literally just attack other insects, flying insects. Like they have nothing to do with you.
built-in
Yeah.
exterminator.
Essentially, just like spiders are.
Like
Like
a
a
daddy
cat.
long leg.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
daddy long legs and shit
essentially.
like that. Yeah.
But nah, I don't
Well-
got no advice. I'm gonna say the same thing as AJ. Get a new team.
Get a new.
Maybe get some new
get a
glasses.
young team. Get a younger team around you.
Get some Beijing.
Or retirement is always an
On
option.
the table.
Nah, I'll never ask a nigga to retire
He can pull the strings.
because he's still got a lot more work. In
He
him,
has a
though.
lot of work in him, but he can still pull strings. He don't got to retire. Like we talked about before, the whole mobile thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you got to play a different role. You're not always gonna have the verticality you had back in the day to jump
That's a
over
fact.
niggas.
It's a fact.
You might have to pass the ball more.
Or sometimes you just need a coach.
yeah.
These niggas.
Nigga need a leader around him.
You just think of these guidance. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's see. What else do I have? It's late. It's 12:30. It's a lot of topics. I think I really cover majority of everything I want.
Pretty much for the most part. Homeroom University.
That's it.
Last thing. What happened?
Nah, this nigga's
He thought I was about to write that shit up.
One last thing. Nah, never mind.
Does it matter?
It doesn't matter.
You
It
don't.
doesn't.
You don't
I don't.
truly get.
What
I
was
tru-
it?
And at this point, how long have they been watching?
I just kind of want to know what it was. It's
2:45.
Yeah.
2 hours and 45 minutes.
Nah, it's been a little longer than that.
No, even better.
It's at 3 low key.
What was it though?
It was at the last Adam22 show. Destiny was there, which we saw a little bit of.
Yeah.
And the whole episode was annoying because Adam was there, and in the last 15 minutes, it was just Destiny and Whack 100 talking. It was amazing.
Oh, it was the best part, wasn't it?
It was the best part
Because
it
polar
was,
opposites, right?
It's polar opposites, but it was two people getting to know each other for real.
Right.
Because I did see a video about him. He was like, "You bisexual?" Like,
Oh, yeah. Can we watch this? I would love to see this.
Niggas like,
I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, just go to go there and just.
and Destiny is
Destiny's a perfect person to put across from Whack.
Well, it's funny because
he's a docile.
you
man.
know,
Docile.
Whack has been pushing these Pampers for this whole time.
Adult diapers too, right?
No, children's diapers.
Oh, okay.
And literally, Adam has never asked him any questions like about them at all, and that was the first question Destiny had. And then he got into talking about how he wants to use this to help build the black community and things of that nature, like a whole thing.
One shitty diaper at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Right
using
there.
diapers to build up the black community. That's wonderful.
Go back.
Why does
Go back to
Whack
as soon as
100
Adam
shorts
left.
look like he got them from the Incredible Hulk?
Yeah, Wax clothing the last 2 weeks has been kind of crazy. Last week he had that bandana, everything
uniform,
outfit.
yeah.
This week he's
Got
got
albums,
like he's
West
got
Side
like
Connection,
these
West Side
these
shit.
classic West Side albums
Yeah.
like printed on his shirt. Like this is some.
He's been shopping at Target.
It's
a lot
funny. I was
recently.
just listening to
No,
West Side Connection. shit the other
it
day.
gives me like niggas selling T-shirts in New York.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
he's
saying?
supporting his homies.
He's from
Yeah,
Canal
support
Street.
you one of those type of shirts, you know. But hey, I still fuck with Whack 100. It's whatever. Okay, go ahead.
Here we go. I got a friend named Steve Marcano. He had a little company, and I knew about it, but he had shut it down. I was in the Bronx, meeting with the Bodega Association, trying to get some products in there, and I seen some kids running around with a real droopy diaper, and I was like, "Yo, what's up with that?" They said, "Well, the diaper is just there to catch the waste." It was called Fitties, and they cost $5 for a pack of 20. So I was like, "Damn, that's fucked up," because they may not have money. They can't put a decent diaper on a child. So that kind of planted the seed. About a month later, I'm at my boy Wacko from Compton. I'm at his place of business, and he had allowed some cheerleader to use his building to practice. And the ladies were talking, and they were talking about this sanitary pad called Cherish, and it's absorbent, and this, and that. So I Googled it and YouTube. Sure enough, they got videos showing absorbent. So I did my homework, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe I can use, I know nothing about a diaper. Maybe I can use this to go into a diaper, find out it's manufactured in Mexico. We drop into Mexico. I tell them, can I do some type of deal with you to use your material to put in a diaper? He asked me where they're going to be manufactured. I tell him China. He says it's going to kill you in cost, but Japan has a product that hasn't went in a diaper but can go in a diaper that's 7 times his absorbent. So to Japan we go. We get to Japan, we go in there, I ask them for the product. I'm thinking I could just buy, a little of it. Like, no, you got to buy the whole spool, 30,000. So I'm like, well, fuck it. Ship it to this address and go into Guangzhou in China. We get to China, right? So I'm like, did this product come? They're like, yeah, what is it for? I'm like, I want that to go in the diaper. They're like, well, what's the specs of the diaper, the design of the diaper? I don't give a fuck. You design whatever diaper you want to design. I just want that in the diaper, right? So they put it in the diaper. We send it to BB Labs. I pay the money to have the diaper tested against every other brand, which kind of upped my cost like 400% of what the normal testing would have been.
This nigga
So
don't know
testing comes back 3 weeks later. I failed
believe all of
horribly
this.
everywhere but the absorbent. But guess what they gave me? They gave me the breakdown of the testing against every diaper. So I could see where the tabs on this diaper is better than all of them. The elastic in this diaper is better than all of them. So I took all those tests, sent it back to China, said use my absorbent, and take the number ones and put those on the diaper. Send it back, and I passed with superb. And from that, I had to name the diaper. I went out there, they did this water test, showed me the absorbent was crazy, how fast it dried up. I'm like, damn, that's incredible. And at the time, I was doing business, and I still do business with Nick Cannon. You know, he has the incredible brand. That's he.
I don't know, bro.
So I called Nick and told Nick my idea, what I was up to.
This sounds real as fuck.
This just sounds like
sounds
a
real.
better come up story than The Pursuit of Happiness.
This is a movie, man.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm watching it all. Everything he says, I'm looking at the flight. I'm seeing the
Harold
landing.
and Kumar make diapers. Kumar. How you say that nigga?
Harold and Kumar.
Yeah.
Kumar, yeah.
I don't know. It's a little fishy. It's
what's there not to believe?
I can
skeptical ass nigga.
I can feel the
You don't like
holes
shit
in the
initially.
story. I don't know. It just seems a little off. But I mean, hey, y'all, it don't take much for y'all niggas, I guess. A black man talking, y'all just believe it. I like black people too. I like to believe in black people too. I like believing people.
So you mean to tell me a black man told you he went to China, Japan, and Mexico to get a diaper constructed, and that's folklore, nigga?
He's like, do you hear yourself?
Do you hear yourself?
I mean, hey, nigga, are you serious?
I'm dead ass.
This is Whack 100.
This is Whack 100. He's no ordinary
This
nigga.
ain't no regular nigga.
Yeah.
This is Whack 100.
He did, and
but
then
it is funny that out of like everything he does on a daily basis, he found time to go to Japan for absorption.
And I don't like when a nigga say, you know,
he's just like, yeah.
And then he said, then the nigga said, you know,
I used to hate Whack 100. Now I can't disagree with the nigga.
the nigga was like, you know, I did my research. I'm like, he did his research. What the fuck he did research on? How did he know where to research and where?
The only thing I hate about Whack
You a
100,
hater.
the only thing
Nah.
that still gets on my nerves about Whack 100 is that he name drops too much. But now I'm just not thinking about it. That's the shit that I hate about the games music.
Yeah.
And he's his manager. It's like every bar is a name drop. And I do hate that, like, in his stories, he has to tell us everybody's name.
Yeah.
I don't remember none of these niggas. Fuck their name. You know what I'm saying? Just get to the plot of the story. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, dog. Nigga went. That is a good point. He went from Mexico to China.
And you gotta understand, he does
Mexico,
have a line
Japan,
of diapers.
to China.
Oh yeah, he went to Mexico.
Mexico.
because the Mexicans was like, nah, we got a better product.
Now, I know somebody with a better product in Japan.
Oh,
Right.
so yeah, so the Mexican nigga put
that's a little fishy.
Asian on.
I
Doesn't
ain't gonna
sound
lie,
fishy.
that's a little fishy.
A Mexican putting the Asian
That
on.
was a little
I
fishy.
guess. So he went to Japan, and then he got the product, and he had to send the product to China, and now
The part that does sound funny is that he just mailed it to the China address and never told
nigga
them
had
that
the China
what it was
address.
for, and never told them they
Yeah.
had a package coming. So they was like, "Did you get the package? Yeah. What was this shit that
And
showed
what's it
up?
for? Yeah.
Wait, how else would you expect hood niggas to conduct business?
right.
What are you talking about?
how do you
But I
want?
feel
How do you
like-
want him to look?
I feel
Nigga,
like
I
he's
don't give
not
a fuck.
giving us everything is either.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
you know, you gotta skip over the boring part.
Yeah. I still believe it though.
Yeah, no, this is completely believable.
Yeah.
Nah, I guess.
Let's go.
But Whack 100 has the best diaper available on the market. That's what was just told.
I wish I had
pretty
kids. So I
Number
could
one
buy it.
absorption, and it failed in everything else, so he went and got it remade.
Which
so
is
it could be
real.
number
Yeah.
one.
And
He
just-
competing with Shaman.
And just so you know, Wack, we have 3 shows that you know are looking for sponsors. You know
That's
what I
a
mean? If you
whole
want,
fact.
if
You
you
can
want
definitely
them
send
shitty
some-
diapers on every fucking YouTube channel on this
Yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah, you can send some incredible diapers over. I'm gonna send him this clip. Matter of fact, he's the type he reads DMs.
Oh word.
Whack reads DMs.
He
He's that
ain't
type
got
of
nothing
nigga.
but time, huh?
He nothing but time.
Yeah,
If a
he's in
nigga on
Japan,
Club, a nigga on
he's
Clubhouse, a nigga
You
on
know,
Clubhouse,
yelling on Clubhouse.
has time to look in the message request folder.
Yeah.
Hey man,
For sure.
He does sound like a nigga who has a clone.
You know
running
what I mean?
around like you everywhere.
I don't know.
You are everywhere.
This nigga's amazing.
Yeah, this nigga's everywhere.
Incredible.
Yeah, like in
Incredible
between
diapers.
Pill and Chris Sean off Blueface, the nigga had time to just go to Japan real quick.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Well, don't say it so sarcastically. It's the truth, nigga.
Yeah, it's
It
true.
is, you know. The truth is beautiful.
We also don't know how long this took. Because he's just skipping through it like it happened in the weekend.
It sounds like
this
he's
could
doing
be a
this in 2
5-year
weeks.
process. This could have taken 5 years for just him to go through all the litigation,
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
go through all the people.
I guess the Mexican
Nigga,
putting on an Asian dude doesn't. It sounds like
just the flights alone I mean, there's like a week in travel right there. Like
30,000 units.
This wasn't a month process. This happened over a course of like
years.
a
2,
year,
3 years.
a year, 2 years. I would say at least.
Hey man,
But this is the trials and the tribulations of getting a product on the shelves, nigga.
Yeah.
look, man,
You don't understand business.
I don't, and I can't wait to have kids so I can buy my kids some incredible diapers
This
so they
nigga
can have
is a
an
whole
amazing
salesman
time shitting.
Yes.
I hope.
And absorbent.
Absorbent.
But
What
I
can
mean,
you
you
do?
could skip a little bit more, but
It's
just skip up a little bit. Yeah, skip to when it goes wide angle.
Oh, you meant from that spot earlier.
Yeah, it's okay though.
All right, I can go back because
It's-
he was talking for a long time.
No, it's okay.
All right.
Don't run to the big house on the hill for 20 million. Sit back and remember where you come from and what you lacked,
Destiny
and
asked a good
see if
question.
you can come up with something, right, that can help
Hey,
our
pause real quick.
people.
I'll tell people
so
what
we're
question
just
I'm about to
not.
say, because I haven't heard Destiny speak this whole time.
Destiny asked him the question. He was saying, because he was telling him about how like he's made a product that's affordable for the average consumer. How does Destiny was asking him, how does he feel about rappers that come from these low income neighborhoods? You're making products that can go back into these neighborhoods, but they come out of these neighborhoods and make products that only other rich people can buy. How do you
Yep.
feel about that? So he's explaining to him that they were having a great conversation.
But that's a brilliant question because
Yeah,
that's
it was
what
a-
that's
it
what
was
Shaq tried to do, but
It
you
is
know
what Shaq did.
they
Yeah.
ended up clowning him for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got clowned for buying his shit.
Word for buying
Yeah.
the Shaqs.
When I was a kid. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
so-
I came from somewhere. I didn't know. I just thought it was NBA.
You just know you was black and he bald.
I just
Yeah.
knew, I just knew it was NBA, and I was like, oh shit, I got an NBA nigga shit.
Yo, that's an immigrant story right there.
That's really what it was.
We gotta
That's
turn that into a
ignorance
sketch.
is so
Yeah,
bliss.
I had no idea.
But you remember
how
Michael
on the
Black-
Dave Chappelle
okay.
show they had the whole Charlie Murphy series?
Yeah.
I'm about to
Yeah.
do that with Lauren.
Oh yeah, that's fire.
Coming
But-
to America.
But
Yeah.
they also had, I remember Michael Blackson talking about being an African. The standard of being fresh in Africa is having clean clothes.
Yeah.
But when he came,
It's
but when,
smelling like
but
you
when he
have
came to
laundry
Philly, so it didn't matter what the brand was.
Right, it
The
never
fact that
mattered.
it was new and clean, it could be Walmart clothes. So his parents like went to Walmart in Philly or whatever.
Kmart.
He goes to school or something, and he's got knockoff everything. But he thinks he's fresh until he gets killed for the entire
Yep.
week for it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's different from everywhere you go.
And that's how we started to hate niggas.
Yeah, pretty much.
That is the timeline, baby.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
But you know, shout out to Whack 100. Shout out to his diapers. Shout out to.
But I think, but yeah, this whole episode, you can see in the comments, people were like, damn, I forgot how uninterested in this platform. I forgot how much I don't like Adam on the microphone until he left. And it was like, and it was within, we're talking about seconds, and it was funny because like Adam kept like joking, like, I don't know if I should leave you guys together. You guys gonna be able to carry out while I'm gone? Man, before he even got out the chair, Destiny was like, all right, I'm driving. Like, it was like they immediately locked into the most engaging 14, 15-minute conversation on the back end of this podcast. And everybody in the comments are like, what the fuck?
Who
They were
would've
like, we literally wasted time. Like,
Y'all
fuck this
saved
whole.
the best for last.
Yeah, like, y'all need to run this episode back and leave Adam off of it. Because this shit is up when it's just these two.
because not everybody wants ignorance all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Adam really has a lot of bad jokes. And it's like his jokes are getting worse.
Word.
Yeah, it's like they're getting worse in this self-deprecation mode, cuck mode.
Well, that's what happens with the self-deprecation. You kind of just get like, it's a snowball
It starts
effect.
getting, starts getting icky. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Yeah,
like,
it just feels like self-sabotage at some point.
Yeah, it's
like
a
this
lot
man
of
is
the
lighting
jokes
himself
are-
on fire for our entertainment.
yeah, a lot of the jokes are terrible. And you're just like, oh, you're really wasting our time right now. You know what I'm saying?
about to
Like,
say.
and it's funny too, because anytime I see him and Lena on screen, she laughs and giggles at all them lame ass jokes. I'm like, y'all are perfect for each other. Y'all both, got questionable morale.
That might be nervous laughter.
I'm about to say, she
Yeah,
been
man.
home for a minute. She know how to fake laugh at a joke.
That's true.
If you can fake moan, you can fake giggle.
Yeah, that's true. But
Yeah.
that was the question. So yeah, but it's honestly, y'all can just skip to the end.
I'm about to
If
say.
anybody wants to see this,
Shit, I
skip
might
to the
watch it.
end. Destiny. Also, if you just go to Destiny's page, I do want to watch that. Destiny put a clip out of his experience from this, and it's titled like, I talked to the game's manager. I talked to one of Kanye West's manager, Whack 100. So Destiny's probably going to give his background, and it's going to be, I would like to hear Destiny's thoughts on the things that Whack was talking about, because Whack was also talking about, this actually could have been put in a political section. He was talking about how like Whack is a no excuse type of nigga. You know, like certain things like affirmative action have already been like taken away. He's like, okay, that was fucked up. But what are we gonna do about it? Like, he's one of those people. I'm never gonna blame somebody. Fucked up shit has been happening to black people forever.
A realist.
But he's a realist as fuck. You know, so he was having that type of conversation because Destiny was asking him certain questions about the black community, and he was answering it from that perspective. But you also got to remember, a lot of black people hate that perspective from other black people.
Yeah, they
despise that.
Yeah,
shit.
allergic to it.
Yeah, it seems
Pull yourself up by the bootstraps, nigga.
Yeah, so it's like some people appreciate it, some people despise it. You know,
I feel like that's the only way to look at it.
But that's how you feel. There's other people that know what are you talking about. We're in white supremacy.
Slippery slope.
Yeah, it's a slippery. It's like you have to be able to look at it from both sides. I feel like, you know what I'm saying. In terms of how I'm gonna live my life, you need to look at it as action movement forward.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. But we're not gonna forget about these things, and I'm not gonna act like certain positions that black people are in are because they put themselves there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I'm not gonna completely act like y'all didn't play a part in our demise as well too. You know?
Yeah, you can't. But I also saw Malika Andrews quote where she was like, "It's not on the oppressed to fix oppression." It kind of fucking is.
Say that one more time.
It's not on the oppressed to fix oppression.
To fix it, not fix it.
Fix it might be where she has a point, but deal with it, nigga. That is our problem.
Or I'm trying to figure out.
I know what you're trying to say though.
You get what I'm saying?
You're saying it's like it's there. We can't act. We got to know it's there. But nigga, it is what it is. How do we move within this and get out of that? And there's a certain amount of responsibility we hold with ourselves to do our best to do something about it.
Yeah, like if you have a problem, don't come to me looking to fix that shit. Unless
Now,
I'm causing a problem.
We still have to, you know, we've done a lot of the real groundwork back in the days and breaking the actual, you know, the actual mold and the institutional things that ended up being lifted. It's still a lot of room to go, but now it's up to us to take a lot of those steps and then continue to break other systems. Because you still have to break systems.
I'm really trying to figure out what the word is. You know, not
word?
fix. It's not fix though.
I know what you mean.
It's
reconstruct.
It's like fix. Fix is just part of it. It's like because it's still going to require us as a community to fix. Is like I don't know. It's hard. I'm gonna think about that though. Now that you said that though, I'm gonna think about it this week. That'll be my food for thought this week. I'll just be thinking about it while I'm just like chilling.
I say, man, eat it slow. It's a lot of calories.
Yeah, it is because it's like I'm trying to figure out. I get what she's saying, but I get it. You know?
But I disagree at the same time.
It's really
It sounds smart to dumb people who aren't gonna think about it.
Yeah,
it's one of
if
those
it's just
things.
some quick,
It just sounds good. It's not on the oppressed to fix oppression.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
But we can't.
Yeah.
But it's not safe to remove all levels of responsibility from yourself.
It's too dismissive.
It's too dismissive
It's
to
too-
like
yeah.
it's just a little bit too dismissive to say that.
Because that's just a dumb framework of thinking about the problem. Like if I'm motivated to keep you disadvantaged, why would I ever fix that?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So you're just gonna be waiting forever for something to happen.
Exactly.
I'm benefiting from you waiting for me to fix it. I ain't fixing shit.
I ain't fixing shit.
Yeah.
Actually, if it's probably better for me to keep like slightly nudging, like it might get better one day.
Yeah,
and then you just wait for that shit.
Let me play into your hope factor.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
She's trying to hot potato the accountability of it.
Yeah,
Trying to put it on the oppressed.
that's what I don't like about it.
The
But
oppressed.
I
But
kind of get what she's saying.
I know what she's saying,
It's
though.
like more of that mindset that she's speaking to. I feel like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
more of a
She's saying that
hurry up and wait.
She's saying that the people who have the opportunity to fix it should work to change their mindset.
She's saying the
You know what I'm
people
saying?
that are the cause of the problem should be the people who are solving it.
But they are not going to be who
that's
they
not reality.
Exactly, because they are not those people who are going to be the ones who want to say, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Fix
because
that.
it's not a problem for her.
Yeah, it's
her and
not.
Dr.
It's
Umar
actually a
probably,
brilliant solution.
Yeah, her and Dr. Umar probably would agree a lot.
Now,
you know?
her and Dr. Umar would probably align more with a righteous white woman than with Malika Andrews. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it though, man. That's it. That's
She's a degenerate.
I was about
Jesus
to say the podcast. That's Homeroom University.
I was about to say, man, it's been a beautiful episode. How long we been recording for these things?
3 hours.
and- yeah, okay.
3 hours and
We gave y'all
20
niggas
minutes.
3 hours
What
of
the
our
fuck?
time.
20 minutes. Holy
Please
Yeah.
like, Matter of fact, I'm not gonna say please. Like the video, nigga.
Yeah, fuck nigga.
Or dislike, comment, share, subscribe, do all those good
Grab
things.
it
Do
by
your
the
due
pussy.
diligence. Yeah. Make sure you curl up so you can hit that spot.
Make sure that your fingernails are cut first, because
Yeah,
you
yeah.
don't want to Wolverine the bitch.
That is the first step. You see, we got to hit all angles. Whoa, come on. Jesus Christ.
I said you did there, yeah.
But hey, man, it's been beautiful, man. J Noblez,
Tone Groove,
AJ the Menace,
and Lauren behind the board.
Lauren is on these boards, and we are out.
Oh.